What is up, YouTube?
Yeah, the end of the season.
My Cowboys family here, bringing you guys our final regular season game day reaction live stream. Of course, as we get rolling here tonight, guys, we're going to watch our Dallas Cowboys face off against the Washington Commanders. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Take a second to hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. Follow us anywhere and everywhere at MyCowboysFamily.
With the kickoff about 25 minutes away, guys, we got some stuff to run through here. Unfortunate updates and breaking news, I guess you can say. But we should still be able to do what we need to do today to get that second seed and win the NFC East.
Absolutely.
Before we get to that, let's get to the people running the show here real quick.
Absolutely. Thank you very much to the sponsor of the week and the membership gifting king, Jason Renfro.
Yes, much love to Jason. He's a dominator on these boards.
That's right.
Also, the top dog, Dwayne Broussard, with 43 points on the stream, boss. Hanging on to that as we enter our quarter. I call this a regular season game. I call this a playoff type game for us. We need it to get that home field for probably at most or at least 2 games if we win our games.
Secure the seed.
Yeah. Speaking of securing the seed, back-to-back champion Snug X. You know why he's here. He's our Cash App king, and appreciate him as always repping the boards here with us. Now, who's in the lead on this thing today? For this final day, well, we had Jason Renfro, Skeptical Fan, and many others on this Cash App board. But the current leader, Stanley Smith, he's taken over that top spot, and he's stacking membership. He's stacking jersey raffle entries here. We'll talk about that in a minute. Much love to Stanley Smith, the leader there. You see the gifting king is Jason Renfro, but the leader is JD from DC.
Woo.
He's got 20. Jason's got 8. We'll see how that breaks down today. The last chance to kind of take over that side of things. But Jason's also got the top spot on the overall board currently. A little bit in front of JD from DC, Mark Hovsepian, Skeptical Fan, and a bunch of others. Yeah, Jason Renfro leading the pack. So he's almost got a monopoly here across the board. Jason Renfro day a little bit here. As we get ready to enter the playoffs. Hopefully it's Cowboy second seed day, right? Appreciate everybody dropping the love and being a part of this whole thing here, helping the channel out. There's a bunch of ways you can help the channel. Super chats. There's the jumping in the membership side of things, like Lincoln Kane in the star level. Much love to him. Like Bootzilla in the Navy Blue crew. Much love to him. Yeah, that's membership just jumping in there. You can gift memberships. You can hit the thanks button. There's 4 of the ways, though, that are more Cash App centralized. What are the 4 ways that can drop the love to challenge Stanley Smith and Snug X for the top spots?
Of course, you have the Cash App money sign My Cowboys Family, the
go.
Venmo at My-Cowboys-Family, the regular PayPal link, and the Streamlabs link lets your comment show up on screen just like a super chat.
And every day we shout out the people in the top of our membership boards. We got Navy Blue Silver 2 crew, but then we have the top shelf membership, star level membership, and over everything membership. Let's get those shout outs done, baby.
Thank you very much to Skeptical Fan, Jason Renfro, Lincoln Kane, Mary Alvarez, Andy Potched, Marissa Sparkle, Dwayne Broussard, The Lunatic, and over everything, C. Bass.
Yeah, now, you know, people in those levels, sometime in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have our monthly star level over everything jersey raffle, sewn and stitch jerseys.
You know it.
You know how you do it. Once a month we give one of these away, and again to a star level over everything level member. So get in there if you want to have a chance for that. But more importantly, right now for this game, to this end of this week, for next week, and all the way into a wild card game against whoever it is a 4 jersey raffle brought to you by De Lunatic. It's a De Lunatic special, and you can win. And you can have 4 different winners winning each a sewn and stitched jersey, as we just said. You know, the Cowboy Mosh style, authentic, like old players, OGs, Hall of Famers, legends, new players, current players, recent players, all available, different sizes. Of course, a lot of different styles. And you get to choose any team also, in case you're not a Cowboy fan, you're in this thing. Any sport, if you want to change it up. Just some ideas for you guys. Much love to the Lunatic making this happen. How can someone get in this raffle? How can they add maybe a bonus membership through, a bonus raffle entry through membership, and also stack their memberships to get a better chance? Stack their raffle entries to get a better chance to win one of these 4 jerseys.
If you drop $10, bam, you're automatically entered. Every additional 10 is an additional bonus entry. Like Mr. MCF said, they keep on stacking.
Yep.
So, of course, if you are an MCF member, once you get your entry, you do get an additional bonus entry into the raffle as well. And there's 4 individual winners, so I'm very excited to see who those 4 will be next week at halftime.
Have our wild card game, exactly, guys. So, yeah, you can stack these entries, unlimited membership bonus, like you said. Once you hit the 10, you get a bonus entry. So there you go, guys. Good luck to all. Much love to the Lunatic. We got business to attend to here, and that's this week in the regular season to try to win that second seed in the NFC East. Baby, before we get going with that, who is in the house today for this game with us here on MCF?
We got Jason Renfro, the man himself. Thank you, Jason, for coming through. Kenzie Band's in the house. What's up? Ooh, roll it back a bit. Redman R, Antoine Scott, Xavier Hidalgo, Julian Smith, even you, Lee Side Harold.
Congrats, by the way. The Texans did win the AFC South. A really shitty division, but they ended up winning because Jacksonville lost today. They won yesterday.
Hey, someone has to be on the top of the shit pile. So
that's the Texans.
Devontae Alvarez, what's up? Daniel Berry Sports, Johnny Mingo, Lord Nova 85, William Burney, Fuego bringing the heat, Roy Strassner, what's up? Freedom First. Wow, you were first today. Yay. Nice to see you again. So let me see, William Burney. I think I just shouted you out. Huge thumbs up to everybody here chilling with us. I'll keep on rolling with some shout-outs here as people kind of trickle in as the game gets kicked off. But, baby, what's the pre-game news?
Well, first off, let's talk about the weather. First off, the weather is going to be... I told you yesterday, they're going to squeegee that field. They're going to, make sure that it's going to be not slippery, not bad. It's going to be not great, but it's not going to be bad. It's going to be sunnier, a little hotter than first expected. So the playing surface this morning remained covered at FedEx Field just in case, right? To make sure that field is nice and dry as the Cowboys try to get the second playoff seed in the playoffs against the Commanders. The McCarthy and the equipment manager, Bucky Buchanan, checked the field conditions pregame at FedEx Field. The players will be recommended to wear quarter-inch cleats. So bigger cleats today for the field there, the field conditions in Washington. But considering the weather yesterday, that Ravens-Steelers game that they played in yesterday, 35 miles away. That's close by, right? The Cowboys and Commanders are fortunate to have very ideal conditions to finish up the NFL regular season. Almost no wind. There is sunshine, and temperatures are in the upper 40s at kickoff. Can't ask for anything better at this time of the year in Washington, D.C. The captains for today, guys, for the Cowboys. On offense, C.D. Lambs. Disturbingly so. Defensive tackle Neville Gallimore. And on special teams, running back, fullback, Hunter Lipke. So those are our three captains for today. Captains have been chosen weekly. Every week, different captains from McCarthy's side of things. But McCarthy switches to a core group of captains for the rest of the playoffs. So that means next week and next week and next week, it's all going to be the same captains if we keep going. Now, unfortunately, guys, we had some bad news. Just, again, we might get over this, right? Zach Martin this morning was an update that he's battling an illness. But at the time, I'm talking about like literally an hour and a half ago, he was expected to play against the Commanders this afternoon. I was like, all right, good. At least we might lose Tyler Smith, but at least we're not going to lose both guards. Well, both guards are out for this game. Zach Martin officially ruled out of this game, and he's inactive because of the illness. Tyler Smith with that torn plantar fascia on his foot. He's also going to be held. He could have probably played if it was a more important, like it was an actual playoff game. He'd probably be in there, but they're holding him out. I hope it doesn't affect him in the playoffs. So we'll have to wait and see.
Fine. R&R is exactly what the doctor prescribed.
Should be better than it would be today for him, right? So Tyler Smith is out. Zach Martin is out. We moved up Sheldrick Redwine, safety. He's out. Noah Ibn-Hagani, he's also out. Eric Scott is out. Junior Fajoko is out. And Trey Lance is out again as our emergency third quarterback. The Commanders, Cam Curl, their starting safety, out. Andre Jones Jr., edge rusher, out. Andrew Wiley, their starting left tackle, he's out. Tight end Cole Turner, he's also out for this game. Jonathan Allen, we knew he was going to be ruled out. Casey Toohill, who is a starting edge rusher for them, also out. And Jacoby Brissett, which is the emergency quarterback, which means that, Sam Howell will be playing this game. But Tyler Smith being out of this game.
And Zach Martin being out of this game.
Yeah, I was going to say, though, we'll talk about Zach Martin in a minute. I know you might have info on that. But Tyler Smith, of course, we know he was not on that field. He was ruled out earlier before the inactive, so we knew he was going to be out. This means, number one, TJ Bass is going to get the start, I think, at left guard today. He's getting more comfortable on stepping up, as a starter if needed, as the season has gone on. But he was out on the TJ Bass, number 66, was out on the field for pregame warmups, and he's starting at left guard. Tyler Biadasz, who was sick, remember he had an illness as well. We know there's a flu going around the Cowboy organization for the last month or so, but Biadasz at the stadium, on the field, obviously he's going to play today after missing practice the other day with an illness.
It's basically hopped from room to room, and it finally hit the O-line this week.
Unfortunately, McCarthy mentioned that as he was inspecting the field earlier today that the virus had started with them, and he had thought they had left like in Buffalo, Miami on the road trip. It did not.
It started with Dak, technically. Dak was the first one to fall. He got sick right after our Thanksgiving game. Literally, right after that Friday, Saturday, Washington, he spent that weekend sick as a dog.
Right before that Seattle game, and that's when it all started. Tyron Smith, by the way, another offensive lineman, always a little bit iffy with him. He completed his customary early pregame workout before walking off the field with teammate La'el Collins, who's not suited up.
Yeah, I want to make that 100% clear. La'el Collins, just because Zach Martin is out today along with Tyler Smith, does not mean La'el Collins is playing.
Who's going to start for us?
So the expectation is TJ Bass.
Right, we knew that.
Will, resume his left guard role, but it's actually going to be Brock Hoffman stepping in and replacing Zach Martin.
So our backup center, Brock Hoffman, is going to step up and do it. No Austin Richards, no Chuma Edoga, who can play a little guard.
I'm guessing.
And of course, no La'el Collins. He's not active for the game.
This is just my general prediction here, but I'm guessing it's just that Hoffman as the backup center, maybe he's just a little more football ready, even. Than Asim Richards or someone else. Just throwing that out there. That was my assumption.
And that's one of the reasons why, maybe the Cowboys should have made a move like this a couple weeks ago. We could have had someone really ready to go now as a backup even, not even as a starter. But now we got our both guards out. And Tyler Biadasz a little sick against their best player there, Deron Payne, who could be an issue for us. So that's something to watch. It's a key to watching this game. Listen, with 2 touchdown passes today from Dak Prescott, I told you, maybe hits 4 today. Maybe I have to change that after missing our entire interior offensive line. But with 2 touchdowns from Dak today means he would reach the 200 touchdown mark for his career. He would reach the milestone in 114 career games. Romo did the same thing in 133. So quickest Cowboy quarterback to ever hit 200 touchdowns in a career. It's going to be Dak Prescott if he hits 2 today. CeeDee Lamb also needs 72 yards this weekend against the Commanders to have a top 10 receiving season in history for a wide receiver. Calvin Johnson, Cooper Kupp, Julio Jones, Jerry Rice, Antonio Brown, Justin Jefferson, Isaac Bruce, Charlie Hennigan, Michael Thomas, and Marvin Harrison are the top 10. Right now, in all-time, CeeDee Lamb is 19th with 1,651 yards. But like I said, 72 yards puts him in a top 10 performance for a receiver in history when it comes to yardage. The other players that, again, the only other players to be in the top 10 before the age of 25 is Justin Jefferson, who's 23, and Isaac Bruce back there with the Rams 2 decades ago. Yeah. He was at 22. Lamb is only 24 years old. And one last thing, the Commanders coach, Ron Rivera, they're gonna fire him after this game today, guys, after 4 years with Washington. But
bon voyage.
Their owner, Josh Harris, the majority owner, he's already announced there's going to be a facelift going on here with this team, with Washington. And he was asked, Rivera, before the game, quote, "I have no idea. I really don't. Honestly, I've talked with him every week. He's been great." So Rivera always said that, Harris, the owner, vowed no in-season change, so he's honored that. Rivera also talked about his team today against the Cowboys, and he thinks that the players are ready to compete hard and honor the name on the back of their jersey, play for their teammates, put in a high-level play on tape for future possibilities on other teams. Rivera said, quote, "I expect them to come out and fight. I really do. I expect them to come out and fight." Talking about his team, Washington, in a game that's they really don't have a true chance here if the Cowboys, unless the Cowboys let them have a chance. One last thing, TJ Watt, pass rusher for Seattle. Yesterday he had grade 3 MCL sprain. Then today I heard from multiple sources that he's got a torn, MCL.
Yeah.
But then I heard J.J. Watt a couple hours ago say, this is the best case scenario for TJ. He has a grade 2 MCL sprain. Everything else is pristine. A couple weeks of rest and recovery. That's the source is his brother, J.J. Watt. So
I think I'm going to take that one as the most credible source straight from him.
Agreed. So any other things maybe that you got pregame for us, or are we all caught up on things? We can open up the pictures here and put our pretty little faces on the screen.
I did want to do 1 or 2 more shout-outs here,
Let's do
right? Estek Aguilar 04, much love. Saying what's up, MCF, and everyone in the chat. Let's go Cowboys. Hell yeah. Redman R, hello and hi. House Nelson in the house saying, let's have an injury-free game for both sides. Agree. That's it. And like I've been saying throughout the week, more than my score prediction, I want my halftime prediction to come true. I want to be able to put our offense on the shelf by halftime. Now, I know that's a little ambitious. Realistically speaking, it's probably more like halfway through the third quarter. But
middle of the third,
dreams can be dreams, and you never know. How many points will it take for us to put our offense and tell them to sit down? We will have to see. So, Spot, can you save me? Hello and hi. We have our resident MCF ref talk to Sully saying, I'm wearing my white Staubach today.
Let's start what we were wearing here in a minute.
Yeah.
But I do want to say Eastside Harold, much love to him. Congrats to his Texans. He dropped a $2 holler in the Cash app, and he said, Houston motherfucking Texans, AFC South champs. And then he said, go Cowboy.
Always go Cowboys.
You know it, Eastside. We got you back on here. See, I told you I'd get you back on here. Even if you're the king troll here on Cowboy land, we accept you. We accept you for who you are. Anyways, guys, as we start to, we're going to have our Navy Blues on today, right? We're going kind of that old school Washington Cowboy rivalry. So you know what? We said, let's join the fun. let's also get in our navy blue crew and rep some old school, new school kind of situation, some
Yeah.
flavor. Let's go, Cowboys. Let's get this win. As you can see, the wife is wearing and repping.
Yes, I'm representing
our
that
quarterback
Dak
right
Prescott.
now.
You guys already know. Have to show off for the QB.
You know what number we got? Because you don't see this. You don't see this number on that field because this is Emmett motherfucking Smith repping the new colors, right? The current team with current jersey we're going to be looking at wearing out there on that field today. So yeah, the white numbers, the jersey here, and you can see the colors are the same. That's what we're going with. We're going with our navy blues for the big win and clinch the NFC East, clinch that second seed, and let's make a run at number 6. That's what matters. That's all that matters when it comes to our Cowboys. And here on this channel, that's all that matters on the channel.
Always, Scorpio, what's up? Yes, the Cowboys are running on the field now. So I guess this is your last chance, last minute. Now that we know the situation, I will adjust my score prediction and bring it down to more like 33, 13. Cowboys, I do think, the Zach Martin being out does lead to one less touchdown for our offense, unfortunately. Heck, we'll probably end up with like 3-4 field goals knowing the way this game is going to go. And you know what? Any other time that might bother me a little bit, I don't give a crap.
No.
Not this
I
game.
had 45-17, but I guess I'll drop it a touchdown and just.
No, you don't have to.
I'll go 38-17. Cowboys win. By the way, I also want to again shout out the current king of the Cash App. And he's done it back-to-back in the 2 weeks in a row, like our 90s Cowboys. Hopefully we're trying to get back to that.
I was going to say, hopefully we go back to that.
The king of the Cash App, SnugX, dropping a $20 holler.
Always go Cowboys.
Let's go Cowboys. Hell yeah, SnugX, much love to him. And if I'm not mistaken, is that his first drop of the week?
Yes, it is.
Right, it is, okay. So SnugX on the board, but behind Mr. Stanley Smith, who currently is in first place on the Cash App side.
Sorry, the chat's cracking me up. Because as soon as I say that, Scorpio's like, nah, 50 burger. Talked to Sully, by the way, said, okay, I'll switch. I'm going to go with my dark blue Dorset.
Let's go. He's going old school. I know. Roger, Dodger, Tony Dorset, you can't go wrong.
Again,
they both won Super Bowls with the Star.
I apologize because I am not a believer in the curse. And I am a big fan
nice
of the Navy Blues.
Yeah,
but I do want to try to have some solidarity with our Cowboy players throughout the playoffs. So I'll try my best to wear my lighter jerseys, although, I'll have to go with the number and the vibe more than anything. So, because realistically speaking, by the time we get to the Super Bowl, a decision's going to have to be made unless I re-wear one of the jerseys, which is fine. So, we'll talk playoff jerseys again this upcoming week, guys. We gotta do playoff things today first.
Yeah, that's what's important right now.
Oh, I have to admit, I've been ignoring it pretty much. You know how I work.
I know.
Right? Like we always have this discussion. I basically try to ignore the pressure of the game, so to speak, until right before it kicks off, and then it all hits me.
No,
because until then, it's I'm cool as a cucumber. I'm like, oh no, it's fine. It's like it doesn't really sink in until right now, and then it's like, oh shit, it's kickoff.
We're kicking off the ball, so that means that we probably lost a coin toss. I'm assuming 45 degrees, feels like 35. Who cares? That's just cold. It's football, damn it. So the Cowboys are ready.
Very windy, as we knew. 15 to 20.
Oh, is it? Okay,
yeah,
I heard no wind.
15 to 20 mile per hour winds.
It knocked the damn ball off the tee. That's what I showed you how the wind is going there. So they're going to reset the tee here and going to kick off here. A minute delay.
Yes, and in case you're wondering, it's coming out of the northwest, and the way that the field is lined up, it's coming from the Cowboys' back. So Aubrey's trying to, kick, and it's coming from behind him, so it'll probably give it a little bit of a boost in that direction.
You got to keep in mind when he's kicking field goals, you don't want to be kicking into that wind.
Exactly.
So that's going to be interesting.
Did it fall off again?
A second time.
Again.
So the wind again. It was reported it wasn't that windy earlier, but now as it's getting later, the wind's kicking up a little bit. We have to have a holder, and that's Wanye Thomas, who, by the way, designed the shirts for Banger and Butter, which is Brian Anger and Aubrey. Yeah, so it's funny though. Wanye's holding it, right?
I know.
Did it fall again?
He's
even holding the ball, it fell. I don't know what's going on. The Cowboys. Oh, they brought in Deshaun Wright now to hold. So already we're starting off a little freaky here.
But you know what?
I don't like it. I don't like it. And another thing you got to watch when they hold it, and that means Deshaun Wright, he cannot cross that line. He's got to get away from. Again, that.
Look, the ref is right there and just okayed it. Just do not move, Wanye Thomas or Deron Bland. Is that Bland, right?
No, baby. That's Deshaun Wright, number 25.
Right, there we go.
So here we go. Finally kicking off. I don't know how often he's kicked off like this, but it's out of the end zone, so adds to his record number for Brandon Aubrey when it comes to his kickoff touchbacks.
Like I said, definitely a slightly bizarre start.
Right?
But it's okay. It just, it might take us a little bit of going to get going, but then we'll be fine.
Yes.
Right? That's like the cowboy way, I guess.
By the way, Snug's $20 holler there in the Cash App. 2 raffle entries just like that in the mix. Again, the raffle is next weekend at halftime of whichever day we play our wild card game. Now, Washington's under center here. Sam Howell, we got our defense kind of closing in, but they're doing a little trickery. Misdirection. They got a whole left side of that field. The Cowboys looking shitty. Get a nice 15-yard run.
Yards, yeah.
And the Cowboys looking like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Coming not ready to play. First play, they're not ready to play. They were all looking different directions. They were confused. Cowboy players, Dorrance Armstrong, who hurt his ankle, got fooled. You got guys out there getting blocked all the way down the field.
Skeptical fan, what's up?
Skeptical
much love
in the
house as well. Ice Tippler, hello and hi. And yeah, it is, like I said, it is surprisingly windy here.
Damone Clark was shoved back 10 yards. That cannot happen. He's
Expect Washington to also try to run the ball a little bit more than
Mike
they
is at
usually
linebacker
do.
here on this play, by the way. He's playing a little linebacker here, and they're running the ball. There's a good Michael with the tackle. But who made that play was Osa Odigizua, who was back there and slowed down Robinson right off the top. So that really, he missed the tackle, unfortunately, for a 3-yard loss. But Micah was right there, no gain. Great job by Micah at linebacker, especially when you think about it. Think about it for a second. Washington's probably going to try to run the ball a lot this game, more than they do like to throw a lot, but that's usually because they're down by a lot. There's a different. The way they try to win this game is honestly through the running game.
Talk to Sully is also saying in the chat, with Rivera being fired, he's just going to throw the kitchen sink in Dallas.
Might as well. Nothing to lose. None of these guys. It's going to put good tape for the players on there and good tape for the coaches. Now another run, and he breaks it for about it's a 3rd and 1 right now, and he's hurt, I think. No, he was close to breaking it, is why he was upset there. But it's 3rd down and 1 right now as the pooch shows up to the stream here.
Football? I think she does. So.
Yeah, she is. She's watching it. But right now she's going to be scared if I go, damn it, because they're going to get a first down here. That's going to be the second first down of this drive. And they're putting in Goo Jones, which I think is eligible receiver. Detroit Lions. They actually pulled that today with Dan Skipper, and they scored a touchdown with Skipper with the eligible lineman pass. So, anyways, here it is, the trickery there.
Yep. Oh, were we over the?
No, they got to get to the outside. It's a throw down the field, and what a play by Stephon Gilmore!
Way to go, Gilmore!
It was a trick play. It was a nice trick play there. Gilmore hit that in his hands. He knows he had that interception. He dropped it.
It's also super windy, though.
It's a flag. Is it illegal formation? I'm assuming illegal formation. It's on Washington in some way. Because a lot of guys moving, a lot of things. Oh, no.
Okay. No, I think they thought it was an illegal formation. Obviously, they discussed it or reviewed it, but
Let's see. Man, again, that right there was a nice little play. Man, it would have been nicer.
I know, it would have been nicer if he would have picked it.
And even though it's 3rd down, the problem is that now they get another 4th and 1. And, the probability is these motherfuckers probably go for it because they got nothing to lose, right?
I know, but let me go ahead and write down that penalty.
But there was no penalty.
Oh, true. Good point.
4th and 1.
Good point.
4th and 1. They're in shotgun. I would still watch the run here. 4th and 1. Here they go. Try to do some misdirection stuff. That was a false start in 78, Leno. But pressure. He dumps it down. Wide the fuck open. And a first down for them. So another. Again, the missed interception by Gilmore caused the first down. Simple as that.
That hurts.
You got to make those interceptions when you get the hands on the ball. And those are little things. And again, against Washington, whatever. Against any playoff team, it's going to cost us. You got to make those picks. And that's where the Cowboys sucking dick right now. Let's just be honest. So you got to make that. You got to pull that in there first for Gilmore. And even though he made a great play, I love
how they have the little Philly score in the corner too.
Yeah, even though he had made a great play, you can't allow that shit to fall. These kind of games, you need to end this shit quick. This is what we talk about, ending it quick to prevent injury. Gilmore right there hurt us by not making that pick.
This is how you ask for things to happen.
Yep. And this again, now the drive continues. Anyone gets hurt in this drive, Gilmore made a great play, but he had to have that pick. So keep that in mind. We're already giving up points. We already gave up points because of that. Because of that. No, I'm just being honest. If we don't get a turnover or something, we gave up points. Now I see Mozzie Smith in there, who's been having trouble stopping the run. No Hankins on this play. He was there earlier, and Gallimore's in there as well inside. And I suspect they're going to run a lot.
I imagine Hankins is still on some kind of not necessarily a pitch count, but definitely still a reduced workload.
I agree. So here we go. 2nd and 5 shotgun, and it is a fake
play action.
Yeah, they're holding him and no call. Good stop there by who is that with the tackle?
Gilmore. Look, Gilmore so far is obviously being either very targeted or very involved.
3rd and 2.
Take it however you want.
What's up, Justin Johnson in the house?
Yeah, and again, shout out to everybody here chilling, hanging with us. I mean, yeah, they're showing Gilmore there again. He's like a little, not frazzled, but like a little frustrated there for a second. So, by the way, yes, guys, as you're rolling in, take a second, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell, follow us anywhere and everywhere. Yeah. Shout out to Dwayne Broussard, by the way, 43
much love
points up on the board.
Snug X, the
11-11.
Jason Rumpf running the other boards, and
32.
a lot of people in the lead here. Say JD from DC and Jason Renfro and Stanley Smith, they're all leading the boards. It's a run for 2 yards. Can we stop them? We do stop them short. Do. Now it's 4th and 1 again.
I know.
We got to stop them again because they're going to go for it unless they kick the field goal here, which I think they'll probably just go for it. They have nothing to lose. Might as well try to, they're going for it. The enemies out there calling plays.
Holding all day. Again,
we
we're
can't rely
not
on
here
them
to play, hold ball or ref ball either.
But their refs, unfortunately, they call the most flags usually on the home team over the away team, which would be Washington. The problem is false starts are the biggest calls they have, but then second biggest flag they throw is offensive holding, and they've held them a couple of times. I didn't see any flags yet. 4th and 1, another big play.
Again,
try to stop
it looks like a pass.
They're bunched left. They got Robinson in the backfield. It's a pass.
Yeah,
it's probably a screen. There it is. The Cowboys saw it. Damone Clark got to get the stop. He does. They all ball it up and get the stop. Big time stop.
Way to go. Damone Clark came through. Yes. Way to go for the rest of the team.
It was a great read by the Cowboys. Damone Clark with a great read. Missed the tackle, but slowed him down for the rest of the team to make the play. And there we go. Cowboys with the first stop.
Teamwork.
Just let them keep doing it. Let Washington go for it until eventually we stop them. That's what was going to happen. And 4th and 1 twice every time we got to stop.
It is so funny because we've said this throughout the year. Our team is actually very good at reading the plays. Like, usually when we get faked out or make mistakes or things like that, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's either we read that, like, we fully read that wrong and kind of lean into that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or we read the play right, we just fail to execute when it comes to the actual tackle. But you almost always see somebody get in there, get hands on a player. Yeah. So, way to go, Damone Clark. Great team effort. And good way to come through. Like you said, unfortunately, they are in a field goal position, which is the unfortunate part. But, hey. What are you going to do, right? Good job, Dallas. Now, let's go. Tasha Smith saying, all right, let's get it. You know what time it is. Hashtag, it's not a game, and go.
Listen, this game right here is a fucking playoff game, guys. If we lose this game and the Eagles win, I mean, look, the Lions already won their game. So if we lose and the Eagles lose, we get the 3rd seed. I'm not happy about that.
I agree.
We win this game, we get 2nd seed. Of course, if we lose, fuck the Lions. If we lose and the Eagles win, now we lose the East. We go to 5th. We play at Tampa. We know Tampa won the South today, so it'd be if we lose and the Eagles win, we're Cowboys at Tampa. That would be a disgraceful kind of start off to the playoffs. But if we again, I guess there's another outside shot that Eagles also lose, we lose, and if Detroit won already, they'd be the 2nd seed. We get the 3rd seed, and we end up playing either the Rams or Green Bay. Possibly Seattle. There's a couple teams that still have an option there if we're that 3rd seed. But the most likely thing is that we win the game. NFC East champs, that's great. We keep that streak going. But the more important thing is we get the 2nd seed, that 2 seed. And if we get that 2nd seed, home field, if we keep winning, home field, unless we play the Niners in the NFC and or in the Super Bowl. So that's a great thing to go after today.
I kind of just
it's a playoff
forgot
game.
That was a 4th down. So so no.
It's our ball.
I'm just saying, we kept
no points. No points because it's for. Listen, if they were on the.
Mazda's not in on that play, by the way.
Not on that play, but the play before that.
Yeah, but not on the 4th and 1.
No, good. It's a good thing. What I'm trying to say is that for the Cowboys, the good thing for the Cowboys is that they might be doing this all game. Like Washington, whether we're winning 21-0 or we're 3-3. Washington would just probably keep, unless it's 4th and if it was 4th and 20 and they're on their they're on our 30, they'll kick the field goal to get points. But if it's anything within 5 yards, Washington's probably going for everything on 4th down. So think of them as having 4 downs every play. That's what I'm going to think of. We got to stop them on 4 downs every play, every drive.
Said, got them bodied. So Jason Renfro said they should have taken their 3. Talk to Sully said Jerry drafts a fatty with Mozzie, but now wants him to lose weight. What's the point of drafting him?
They lost him 30 fucking pounds. They lost. He lost weight. That's too much for a guy who needs to be a defensive tackle, an immovable object. You know why they did it? Because they want to make him a pass rusher. Here's the first play of the game. First down.
15 yards to Brandon Cooks.
Who, by the way, Dak was going to get blindsided. They blitzed from the right side, and Dak stood in and took the hit and made a nice pass for about, like you said, 15 yards for the first down to Cook. Yeah. So, good job there. You're seeing guys like...
Great job Cook's adjusting to that, because you can tell the pass was a tiny bit short.
Yeah, Forbes is out there, right? Emmanuel Forbes, the guy I said, that's going to be one of the main players having to step up for Washington.
Ferguson in motion from
getting
right to left.
Getting burned against Cooks. We're running here to Pollard. He gets about 4 yards, 5 yards, moves forward. Biotish coughing all over everyone, getting everyone sick. He falls at the end of the pile. The good thing is, Washington's best ability is to stop the run, and they're like 21st stopping the run. So we can still run on them.
Even we will have a run game today.
Yeah, we're 14th in running the ball on offense. So we still should be able to be successful if we want. But passing, they're 32nd. They allow yards. They allow touchdowns. They allow completion percentage, play action for Dak, rolling out wide open, CeeDee
right
Lamb.
On the outside.
Dak's on today. Dak is on today. You can see for the first 2 passes, Dak is pinpoint. He's accurate. He feels comfortable. So a little play action there, roll to the right. Easy play for CeeDee Lamb. You saw the field. He had a lot of field in front of him. Yep. So Dak do that with confidence.
Looking like a run with Lipke and Schoonmaker out there.
Update, by the way. The right, is it the right? I don't know. I think it's the left guard is actually... I have to check. I think
Did they put Hoffman on the left?
I think they switched it, but Hoffman is on the right, I think.
Okay.
I think you're right about that. I think he's on the right. I can't see. But CeeDee Lamb, another catch.
Man, you said Dak was feeling confident. That's a confident pass there.
It's a 9-yard pass, 8.5. Let's say 8-yard pass. So it's 2nd and 2. We just rolling down the motherfucking field without our starting guards. And I'm talking about these are Pro Bowl. I know Zach Martin made it, but Tyler Smith probably should have made the Pro Bowl. These are Pro Bowl guards out of this game inside with a subpar center who's ill right now and sick. So we're holding it down against the Ron Payne number 94 inside.
2nd and 1 again, run heavy.
Lipke's in the game.
Cooks in motion.
We're running the ball to the right and first down. Tony Pollard for about another 5 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Okay,
first down in the red zone. Yeah, in the red zone. You're seeing Hoffman. Hoffman, one thing he's going to do for sure is provide a toughness factor we don't have on the offensive line. I mean, we have toughness with these guys. They're all tough, but the toughest guy is Brock Hoffman, believe it or not. He's the shit starter.
I kind of said that I imagine one of the reasons he was out there is because he was more ready to go.
Yeah, I think you're 1,000% right there. So he's as a right guard, number 67. 66 is Bast. Quick throw here to Cooks. Ooh. He almost drops it, but he makes the catch.
He ends up saving it and getting 3 yards.
That's a 3-yard run. In my mind, that's a run to Pollard for 3 yards. So we got to pass to the screen to the receiver for 3 yards with almost a drop incompletion and maybe even less yardage if you got hit properly. So
I was trying to figure out why the dog is like so cuddly during the game, and particularly it's because it's so cold today.
It is chilly.
Sorry, the chilliest day. So she's like wanting to be close. By the way, officially in the red zone, right off the 15-yard line.
Yeah, right here, shotgun. We got Pollard helping. We got Trips right bunch, and you got Ferguson by himself on the left side. Look for that. No, Ferguson dropping back over the top to Pollard out of the backfield. And it's a great catch by Pollard. Pollard out the backfield to the left side. Interesting, weird play. Ferguson cut in a slant to purposely hold back the coverage. Hudson, the safety there, dropping back.
I mean, great job by Pollard, though.
Hudson made almost rip the ball out, but Pollard made a better play. Held that ball. Now we're on 1st and goal on the 3 or 4 yard line. Let's get this fucking touchdown.
It's been a while since we saw Pollard actually,
the receiver.
On the receiving side of things there. So that's nice. 1st and goal.
On the 3.
Tolbert in motion.
It's a run to the right.
To the right, a little more inside play action.
Going to Tolbert in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Tolbert, baby! Let's go, Cowboys. No flag. And that's great because they fooled me. Tolbert in there, use your run. Watching the film, say, Tolbert's in there. Again, he's on the line of scrimmage. That's a run.
I just said it. When he started off, he was all the way lined up, like on the outside. He moved in motion, kind of came in. Exactly.
Yeah, and then it was a great play. And they had Forbes turn around. That's why I said Forbes the guy you got to pick on. First round pick, Emmanuel Forbes.
I know,
just got burned by third round bust. Jalen Tolbert.
What a great job. Not just that, but you can see how the play was designed as well. Like, great job by Tolbert cutting back. Dak putting it right,
beautiful.
I would say you can't
am I right about Dak right now?
That was beautiful.
Dak, this drive has been surgical. Surgical.
Like
it's a very easy defense.
His worst pass was that first one to Brandon Cooks because it was the tiniest bit, a little short maybe.
He had no bad passes is the point.
And that's because he was getting crushed as he threw it.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, no bad passes. Hey, Aubrey's kicking. Aubrey's making it. Remember, it's windy. He never missed again. You never
saw the ball wiggle a little bit more than it usually does, but
he's got this.
He never missed again.
Never missed again. Great job by Dak. Very confident drive. Great calls by McCarthy.
Yes.
Great plays by everybody on the field. And you got to give it up to Bass and Brock. All right? We got to give it up to
the big B's.
Hold on. And Biotish. The 3 Bs. In the inside are doing it. The 3 Bs. The killer Bs right there in the middle. Got to love it. Got to give credit there. And then the killer T's on the outside.
Bad bitches only. Anyway.
In the middle, we got the killer T's, Tyron and Terrence on the outside. I mean, you got the TS on the left, TS on the right. In the middle,
let me go ahead.
The badasses.
Hit up the chat. Right, by the way, we're at about 6.5-ish minutes.
Let's go. I'm fucking going. Let's go.
In the first quarter?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm hyped. We got scored in the first drive, something we don't always fucking do. We stopped them on defense.
Look,
we got the touchdown
what we're supposed to do feels good.
That's what we
we're
need.
Supposed to do feels
Just do
good.
it good getting in these fucking playoffs. Let's get this fucking second seed. Let's go Cowboys. I'm hyped.
So, first of all, yes, I do want to make it clear. When I said Dak's worst pass, that was still a completion. You're right. No one completes.
Yeah.
Let's
clarify that he had no bad passes
yes.
in this game. No bad decisions. Beautiful drive by Dak, by McCarthy, by the offensive line, by the receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Tolbert, everyone having a party tonight. Let's go.
Tolbert,
Pollard, everyone.
Tolbert's absolutely the future as far as like
replacing Gallup.
He's
our number 3 next year.
Number 3, exactly.
Yeah.
So
it'll be CeeDee, Cooks, and Tolbert next year.
Between the play time that Tolbert's gotten, pretty much after the bye. Like that's again after the bye is where you saw those real changes made. Tolbert has taken over Gallup.
I want you guys to go back to the week after we lost to San Francisco. Watch all the live streams before we play the Chargers. Watch all the live streams for the next 2 weeks. I challenge you guys. If you do that, you'll see this is exactly what I've been saying that the Cowboys had to do, and now we're here. Like what I said during those 3 weeks, it's happened, and up to this point, we're here to get ourselves a chance to make a run in the playoffs, at a Super Bowl chance, an NFC Championship chance.
All we said was give us a chance.
Just give us a chance, but not a chance like on the road for 3 straight weeks. Give us a chance with 2 home games, and let's see what happens in that 3rd game in the playoffs if we can win the playoff games.
Now, let me go ahead and hit up the chat.
We've been talking about Let's go, baby.
Eat. Saying pick 6 is coming. I really hope so. More TP passes.
You called DeRon Bland as your bold prediction. Just saying. Maybe it happens. Maybe it doesn't.
It could have been Gilmore. I mean, if Gilmore got it, I was not going to be...
Probably not a pick 6 for him. Would have been a nice pick, though.
Tolbert is that guy. He's the future, said Azteca. 24/7 Cowboys said, what's up, fam? Azteca also said that Pollard catch was awesome. Getting him more involved with plays like that. Remember that deep pass to Pollard in Minnesota last year?
Yep.
I agree.
We have not used enough Pollard.
Yeah, I don't think Henry is coming anywhere near the Cowboys. The Cowboys decided this year was the most they're ever going to spend on running back ever again. I fully expect us to draft a running back, and I actually have to give credit to the MCF chat for this one because early on in the year, you guys were the ones saying, no. The draft next year with running backs is going to be great. Just watch, just wait.
Yeah, and offensive linemen. And those are the ones we're looking at there. I don't think you have to worry about the
Skeptical fan said,
receiver
Tolbert,
spot.
oh my God, holy shit. House Nelson said, this is our East Coast house. We need to remodel.
Another touchback for Aubrey, which adds to the record, all-time record of touchbacks in the season.
How much nicer does the stadium look filled with blue and white?
I love it.
Right?
It's a home game for us, in a way, right?
It is. So, anyway, sorry, I had to, throw that out there.
Of course.
So, Jason Renfro said, come on, Cowboys, let's get the ball back now.
Let's go. Yeah,
William Brady said, now that's how you go right down the field. You don't play around with a bad team.
Correct. You got to put them out of their misery. You don't fucking play with your food. You go in there, you eat. And by the way, again, the defense has to start steamrolling. The snowball effect must happen so we can go into the half up a lot and get ready to rest our players second half. A run up the middle to Brian Johnson, they get a good 6 yards there.
Not as good of a run stop as I would have liked to see there. Although they're saying there's a fumble.
What? Cowboys? Yeah? Now that's what we need. Let me see. The Cowboys are saying it's fumble. They haven't ruled anything yet.
I'm looking at those refs. Come on.
They're saying
he
was
down.
Give it to me. Washington's saying he was down, but let's see. I see Jordan
Show
Lewis rips it out.
That's a fumble.
Who recovered it?
Fumble.
It's Jordan Lewis recovered it.
Like
it's our ball. That's going to be our ball. That's our ball.
Let's see.
Unless they blew the whistle.
I'm gonna wait until I 100% see it, but the replay shows
my eye says a fumble
Lewis
and Jordan Lewis recovering it, getting touched by Washington. That means it's our ball.
Jordan Lewis,
replay or no replay.
Only gotten better as the weeks have gone on.
That's a turnover we needed, guys. That's exactly what the fuck we needed right there.
Yes.
Cowboys ball.
It's Cowboys
Woo!
ball. Woo! Hell yeah! So first of all, thank you, King Knight 19 with a $5
He put 5 on it.
Pollard is going to have to prove his worth for a re-sign, but the good thing is we didn't sign him for a huge deal. I honestly think, depending on what happens,
who we talking about?
Tony Pollard will.
He's not going to be here.
And not just that, but oh shit, that's right. So basically, you guys are on their 31.
Yes, that was the first fucking play for them. Guys, this was a snowball effect. I just literally fucking said it.
King 919, here we go. Get to you in just a second.
Is that Turpin?
That is no,
Turpin.
Is that Cooks? Oh no, you're right.
That's Turpin with the run, about 7-yard run to the left side. By the way, yes, King Knight crowning him. Taking Dwayne Broussard, the top dog, to 38 points. King Knight 19 drops the 5 on it. What did he say as we're driving?
I kind of read his comment already, but my point is I think the right team will sign Pollard. He just needs to accept that he's not going to get the money that he got this year. Like, this was his big money year. Put that shit in the bank. Take care of yourself. Yeah, as we run the ball to Pollard.
Pollard runs here. About
4 yards?
3-4 yards right there. We're about on the 22 of Washington.
It's a 3rd and 1, I think.
Let's get that first down, and then we'll be in the red zone, and let's put the fucking cap on this bitch. Let's get a touchdown this drive. There's no field goal here. Touchdown. Giants, by the way, got a field goal. 3-0 Giants over Philly.
By the way, the time is more or less the same in both games. We're at about 5.5 minutes. They're a little under 6 minutes. So, just keep that in mind. So 3rd and 3. They actually marked us a little shorter than I thought.
They snapped the ball here. Dak's looking left, looking right. Throws on the field, middle of the field. No pass interference?
No.
It was underthrown, but no interference call there. 4th and 3. Now we got to settle for that fucking field goal.
We'll take the field goal. Although, in a weird way, I kind of want to go for it. I know that's stupid.
But the thing is, I know, but look, just keep pouring on points.
I know.
But that's a wasted opportunity.
That's why I said I know it's stupid.
We are going for it.
Oh, okay.
We're going for it. Fuck it, I guess.
I like you, McCarthy. I think. Let's see how it goes.
Well, you can't judge it. You got to either say you like it or not. You like it. I'm not the biggest fan.
Going for it.
It's more of a 4th and 2 though than a 4th and 3.
I know. That's why I think it's weird they marked a 4th and 3.
But here we go. CD Lamb in motion left to right. Dak has 2 options to the left and 2 options to the right. They're blitzing up the middle. Dak dumps it down to Ferguson. First down. Debbie Smith, welcome to the family. Ferguson,
thank you for
still not down.
Up.
He's still not down. They blew the whistle. Debbie, welcome to the family. Go Cowboys. But we got a first down on 4th down. We got Fergie in the mixie. And so Ferguson did a little stutter move there to the left and went inside to the middle.
Nelson said Hoffman's getting under their skin. I like it, guys.
That's the one factor Hoffman gives you that no other offensive lineman has.
15-yard line.
Pollard is losing about 3 yards, gains 1. So good job at Pollard.
Good save there.
Yeah.
So, and the final thing I'll say there to King Knight 19's comment is, Pollard in the right place can be a contributor. I would love to see him back in Dallas for a more reasonable deal with a different type of running back alongside of him. We still have to get one of those power guys in the draft at a reasonable point.
And you can still move in guys like Turpin or CeeDee Lamb to run the ball as well. It changes it up.
Doesn't change. A lot of that depends on McCarthy, though.
Tripp's right, by the way. Ferguson all the way to the outside.
You got CD in the middle.
Dak's looking to the left, over the top, overthrown. That's his first bad pass. He tried to go at Gallup.
Tried to hit Gallup.
If he had dropped that little bit, little teardropper there, it might have had a better chance.
He had CD in the middle for a touchdown.
Did he?
Yeah. Because, again, CD... Okay, maybe he would have taken a hit or something, but I think CD was halfway there.
He should have went to CD rather than try to force it to Gallup. Forcing it to Gallup to get him in the game. I know he wants to get him some stats.
I don't really mind that decision here in the sense of, the difference is 5 yards as far as,
Rico Dowdle in the game now, running back to Dak's left. We got trips to the right with Ferguson being one of them. Cooks by himself on the left side.
CD a little bit.
Looking quick. There's a quick screen to the receiver. Got to get that block, and it's a bad miss by Tolbert. Yeah. Tolbert missed the block there. Did not give CD a chance. We got a 1 yard gain. Now it's 4th and 9.
Field goal now.
We probably should kick the field goal here. Don't get too cocky here. If you're
not even
that. Stack points. We wasted some time. Stack points. And let's get him in second place all by himself.
Okay, look, if anything, we just made sure that Brandon Aubrey's streak won't be fucked with. Okay?
Let's see. Nothing is for sure. This is an easy one.
No, but we certainly made things a little better.
The wind blowing is still behind us, so it should be good. Come on, Aubrey. Focus and make this. They're all just new ones every time.
32-yard attempt. It's
32 yards. He just blocked.
Shit.
And they're going to return it all the way for a touchdown.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
They got it to our 20-yard line. His first missed field goal of his career.
And he won't end the season with a perfect streak.
Nope. That means he's out of that running too. This is the worst thing that could have happened at this point. We could have had 14-10. Now it's back to 7, and they might make it 7. 7-7. What a turnaround.
What happened there, though, is a question.
Nope.
Biadish?
59. Yep, Biadish missed it completely.
I'm just saying, we got to see where the breakdown was. You know what I mean? Was it the holder? Was it Aubrey or whatever? Yeah. No, it was unfortunately Biadish. There goes the perfect season. Stupid pass to Gallup, said Wiseman 27. Bad play. 3rd and 10, not again, said Scorpio.
1st and 10 for them now on the 20. On our 20. They're running the ball to the left, up to the middle there. No gain, which is good. Stop at Damone Clark. So we just wasted a turnover on our offensive side. And again, that wasn't on the offense. Yes, there was some bad decisions. But that hurts.
Yeah,
bad
we didn't
plays,
get any points off that defensive turnover.
No points. His streak is the streak is over. At least it's out of his fucking head. We gotta see him respond and start making a new streak, because now it's the Yip situation we had with Maher last year.
No, but in a weird way, I'm glad, because it wasn't necessarily on him type of thing. Does that make sense?
I agree.
It's not like he whiffed it or something. So
he didn't miss it. It was just bad blocking. They're going.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
He saw somebody open. Good defense there by Damone
No
Clark
flag.
in coverage
Thank
against
you.
Jahan Dotson, who is, to me, he's the touchdown maker, at least the first half of the year. Dotson.
I got a bone to pick with whoever on the on our D line.
Ooh.
Stop.
Do you see what
putting
happened?
Pressure.
That's a great call by Dan Quinn. It fooled Howell to throw the ball. He thought he had him wide open because Jordan Lewis fell off coverage, and he thought he blew coverage, Sam Howell.
Yeah.
So when he hits the middle, he didn't expect Damone Clark hitting the seam there, in the seam, playing safety, basically, taking his guy back. That was a great job by Dan Quinn with the play, a great job following the play by the players, and we're going to confuse there. The deceptiveness, the disguise is nice. 3rd down and 10. Mike is on the left side, on our left side, pass rushing, coming in there. They dump
Great
it down.
Pressure, not enough, though.
Oh, God damn it!
They get the
fucking first down by these
on a
motherfuckers.
3rd
and 10.
Come on.
We didn't even fucking, we just brought 4 guys. Where's everyone else? We just dropped everybody 10 yards in coverage. As I give credit to Quinn, we fuck up there. They brought us, they moved us around, I see. They fooled us with the left side. We thought we were going to go right side. And they just floated everybody, as the play designed, misdirected.
Scorpio said it. I can't blame Aubrey for Tyler's soft ass. Now, not to excuse that shit,
Bobby
it looks
Bottles
like we're about to get
out.
scored on.
Bobby Bottles said that A.J. Brown's out with the Eagles right now. Injured.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, big injury for him.
The reason I say that is, remember, Beatish is like sick with the flu.
Run up the middle.
Great.
1 yard
Solid
gain.
stop there. 1 yard
Just
only.
1st and goal on the 10.
That does suck for AJ. Oh shit, it's a serious knee injury. It's not just like he's out a little bit.
No, I'm saying he's probably done for the season.
That's not good.
The Eagles are now,
Look.
No, I'm just saying. I hope
the game, no injuries. Win the
for
game,
us, yes.
no injuries.
I hope no one gets injured in any team. Honestly, that's all I care about as far as health wise for everyone. I don't want to hear no excuses, and we just gotta, we don't want to have injuries either. Obviously, no one wants injuries. So, Eagles their season's coming to a crashing disaster here. But we gotta save this fucking season ourselves.
Please don't
care about the Eagles.
Cowboys.
They're running the ball, trickery. Osa doesn't know where the fuck he is. I mean, luckily we stopped them for a 4-yard gain after all that. There's no.
I can't believe
Howell is a receiver, so I don't want to hear nobody bitching about him being a quarterback.
Again, that's like the 2nd or 3rd time guys on our D line were
lost,
completely on another
Osa
planet,
was going,
looking the wrong
look
way.
At Osa. He was
completely fucking fooled.
Osa had no idea what was going on there.
Guys, if Washington is fooling you, please.
Yeah, come on.
3rd and goal.
I mean, Bieniemy is a good play caller. So it's working smooth. It's just that we're playing decent enough defense to be a step right there with them. But they're giving us everything they got.
I know, but it's 3rd and goal on their 5.
This would be a major save to help the special teams fuck up. 2 seconds, 1 second. They got to snap it. And that was close.
Almost a delay game.
Micah getting triple teamed.
Come on, get in there. Nobody gets
Micah
in
getting
there.
triple teamed here.
He's got somebody
Micah's
open.
got him.
He tries to run it.
He's down.
He's out.
Micah stopped him from a touchdown there. Micah did that right there. I don't even know how Micah almost didn't catch up to him. It's 4th and goal on the 2.
They're
going to probably go for it. Wait. They brought their special teams. They brought the kicker in. Now they're going to go for it.
Remember, last time they didn't kick it and it fucked them. Yeah. But they're on the 1.5 yard line.
4th and goal on the 1.5.
Even if you turn over on downs, I would take it. Even if it means no points on the board.
You mean you go for it?
That's what you know what I mean.
You
take the chance.
Here we go. Micah saved
so
it's 2 yard line.
So it's going to be 4th and goal on the 2.
Come on, Micah made a great play there. Let's be honest. And he was triple teamed. He still made the play. They're going to the other side of the field. It's the second quarter starting.
Okay.
It just sucks that we're suffering with that.
What a crazy ending there. I hate to leave it with the possibility of points kind of dangling.
Lingering.
For the next second there. But yes, the Lion chased him down. Hey, that was one very hungry Lion there on that play. So the enemy is showing off to get his next job. Yep. Yeah. Again, you guys said it. They're going to do anything and everything. And it's not just to showcase their own skills. It's also, give these players one last chance, one last hurrah.
Yeah. To show what they got for other teams
and
next year. Yep.
I'm going to say it, against the Cowboys.
A good
if
team.
The last
a good
time
opponent.
you see that football player is playing well against
a
us.
good team, yeah. They're going to be even more highly sought after. So they're playing. They're giving everything.
Justin Quarles-Q man said, "Damn, that sucks for AJ."
In the house.
Shout out to you, Justin. Yeah, like we said, we hate to see serious injuries like that, especially at this point in the season.
Yeah, I mean, this is it right here. And if it's a serious injury, he's done for the year. He's out of the playoffs, and Devontae Smith is out of this game. So I don't even think the Eagles are going to win this game, meaning that we might lose and fall the 3rd seed here. But I do not want to back into this.
We are not going to lose and fall to the 3rd seed. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm not putting that shit out there in the universe.
No, I know, but I got to keep myself reminded here as a push that if Detroit would have lost to Minnesota, we we would have taken an L, and the Eagles take an L. Somehow we're still the second seed, and nothing else matters. But we got to come in. We got to take this game. We got to win. Again, I don't mind if we win it by 1 point. Yeah. But I would love to see it more of a domination so we can rest our players.
Said, whose fault was it for that block field goal? Unfortunately, Biadish missed a very big block.
Out of his locking up on the line, he let the inside go, his right side go. He's not playing center on that. He's like the tight end almost, and he let the inside slip through there, blocked, and returned to the 20. That's why these points right here are hanging on the board because of that special teams fuck up, not offense. There were some issues there with the play call or the decision making, but the offense didn't fuck up really. It was more, we didn't get the first down, of course, stop the drive, but you got to put up. That's where you have a fucking special teams to put up 3 points. 32-yard field goal, and then he misses his first one of the year because of a block. That's unfortunate. But
like we said, at least it's not on Aubrey necessarily.
Right. It's not on Aubrey that he shanked it or missed it or had a bad kick. It makes it that much worse.
It counts against his stats, which, that's the shitty part.
It's not his fault, and the stats
he's
are
being
now
almost
over.
penalized for something that was out of his control, but it's a team sport, last time I checked. So, you do
Biadish
count
is
on...
the one. Biadish gets the blame for that.
Exactly. You got to count on the guy next to you. And just a final reminder, Biadish is, one of several offensive linemen who's currently recovering or sick with the flu.
Yes. There's 3 guys sick right now. Well, no, Tyler Smith is injured, but Zach Martin flu, and he's out. And, of course, Biadish getting over it. So is half our team. Malik Hooker, Wanye Thomas, they all just got over it. Adoga just got over it. Yes.
I don't know what is with her today.
4th and goal from the 1+ yard line because of the blocked field goal. So let's see what happens.
Come on,
guys.
We got this. I believe. Oh, yeah. So it's about 1.5 yards.
Yeah.
Come on, Cowboys. I believe in you.
It's going to stop.
I believe in you.
They're playing off here, so if they run, they might have us here. They are rolling left. They got us. Damn it, touchdown. Fucking motherfucker.
Again, hard to stop.
Bullshit.
Hard to stop there.
There you go. Cowboy, they throw it to the running back, Brian Robinson Jr. for the touchdown.
Hey,
anything to make it difficult for this fucking team for us. All that means is that the offense has
to... Look, we figured pretty much everybody's score predictions.
I knew we were beat from the beginning.
Had them scoring at least a touchdown.
From the beginning, I know we were beat. You know why? Because DeMarcus Lawrence took the inside, slant on there, which is probably what he was told to do. He went inside and was beaten. That means we didn't know where the play was going. You can tell that.
And not just that, but we obviously were kind of preparing in case of run as well. That was about the best move you could have made, anticipating both there on that short yardage.
Agree.
Because had they run the ball and Tank not had, been there, guess what? It would have been an even easier touchdown.
They scored that extra. They knocked the extra point through. It's 7-7. We're back to 0-0.
Tosha Smith is like, "Come on, Ferguson, where you at?"
Ferguson,
not as in let's see him now.
Not
in a bad way.
Right,
where you at, Ferguson?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get him in the game. Let's move him in there. Get him in the game. Oh fuck, man! We just can't have anything nice, can we? Now this again. If we don't start putting up, if we don't score 3 touchdowns in this quarter, the Cowboys will be playing this game into the 4th with their starters. And you saw what happened to A.J. Brown. They didn't have to even play A.J. Brown. If the way that I was hearing from the Eagles, Sirianni, they were thinking, resting everyone.
Yeah.
And, they didn't have Devontae Smith. They don't have a bunch of, Darius Slay. They kept a lot of other guys. I know somebody else is missing the game today.
Let me hit up the chat.
And look what happens when you play your starters in this situation.
I know, but let me hit up your chat.
Let's hit them up.
Calm down. Like I said, every single person had a score prediction of at least 1 touchdown for Washington. So to me, this is just, maybe not how we wanted to start things off. But just big picture-wise, we kind of figured this would happen eventually. So,
by the way, there's Biadish number of people in the chat right now. So hit the like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell, and baby, hit up the.
Yes.
You gonna hit up the chat? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yes. So Talk to Sully said from 10-0 to 7-7. Wisdom27 said, all good. It's a lucky touchdown. Time to answer back offense big time. McCarthy and Dak, stop killing our drives. Texas Cat said, please, Cowboys, don't be the Jacksonville Chokers today. Be the Tampa Bay Bucks who took their division for fuck's sake.
They took it, but they barely took it. So I want to take it a little more forcefully.
But did anybody take their division forcefully today that needed to take their division? Not necessarily. We're the ones most poised to do that. Those who still had to play for division.
Our last offensive drive was a fucking failure. So on a short field, after the turnover by the defense. Now we took that and shit the bed on special teams. Fucked up the drive on offense, shit the bed on special teams, and I gave them 7 points. I can't blame the defense on this. They couldn't stop them 20 yards.
Well, we're not going to give them any more is the point. So, anyway.
Better not. Let
me keep going. Andy and Boogie said, let's go Cowboys. I think Aguilar4 said, man, that blocked field goal. Damn it. All good. We will get back down the field. I will admit, this is probably the most optimistic I've ever seen the chat after a 7-7 kind of outcome, because that's the point. No one's
7-7, yes. Go ahead.
I said 7-7.
No, 7-7. Okay. Anyway, okay, 7-7 outcome. I agree. Yes, I guess is the best you can hope for. But to me, this is still not enough for the Cowboys. We have to score, I would say, 3 touchdowns here to make this something where we could, make it a little more breathing room to sit our players, to give our guys an ability to not get fucking hurt.
I'm still fully on the interception train, right? It will happen. Of course, putting more points up on the board will ease that happening. But again, this to me is the bigger disappointment. The fact that we did have a defensive turnover and we couldn't put points up. That to me is the worst. Out of everything that's happened, that's the worst thing. More than even the blocked kick in certain aspects, because that's the point. That was the result of not getting those points, right? Giving them points instead.
Yeah, that's a big turnaround.
So,
like someone said, it was 10. Sully said 10-0 to 7-7.
It was just like an extra delayed drive.
And on top of that, remember, Washington would have the ball back on their own 20. Who knows if we got another stop at this point, up 10-0. Now we got the ball on 25. Dak's running the ball here too, giving the ball to Pollard for a good 5-yard run. We're just getting those.
Just run the ball.
We're churning the yards out. Yeah, let's just run. I mean, again,
our worst run was basically like 1 or 2 yards. And
1 yard. Yeah, it was Pollard breaking out of that 2-yard, 3-yard loss for a 1 yard gain.
I'm just saying, let's just keep running the ball. Skeptical fan, yeah. You can blame the Cowboys for that. You can blame the Cowboys for that a little bit,
what?
Right? He said, no, you're getting a little more salt and pepper in your beard.
Yeah, I know. They're making me lose years of my life.
Hey, first downs, put the color back. Right? You're going to see Mr. MCF's beard get progressively darker as we progress through the playoffs, right?
Yeah, I'm getting more gray. I'm going to.
Tosha said, no more points for Washington. Stop him now. Talk to Sully. Stay strong. Hold on to that navy blue jersey. Don't change the jersey.
When I shave it down and the clear, when I trim my wild hair down here for the playoffs, you probably see less grays, hopefully. I clip off the grays. Anyways, here we go. A lot of movement. Pitch back to CeeDee Lamb for a great job by him running. Again, getting about 6-7 yards right there on first down. A great first run.
I wish he would have cut inside again. Like I feel like every time he tries to make a move, like right when you think he's gonna fully finish breaking one off, like he cuts inside and then gets stopped. And I get it on some sides.
So Ferguson coming out, Schoonmaker and Lipke in.
Probably honestly looks like
his gloves all say
run
number
package.
88 there. Yeah, but that's the good thing about having the bigger package. We can still throw out of this. Here we got Schoonmaker going out as a receiver. We are going to play action. Got to get the blocking. We do get the blocking. There it is.
There's Brandon Cooks.
That's it. He got the first. It's forward progression.
There we go.
Forward progress.
And no face mask on Lamb there. Again, we're not playing ref ball. The only possible flag got picked up, and they said no foul. So you know what? I'd prefer it that way.
Yeah, let's just let him play is what I want. This Steve Smith crew, Sean Smith crew, they throw the most flags in the NFL. So right now, the fact that it's a clean game for the most part,
sides,
they're letting them play a little bit is impressive. Here we go. 1st and 10 on our own 46. Shotgun for Dak. We got CeeDee going from right to left, making it a 2x2. Enrico Dowdle in the game as the running back. Play action run, fake run there. Dobbs drops it down to Ferguson for first down. Fergie for the firstie. Hell yeah, let's go Cowboys.
We can do that better.
Ferguson for the first. Let's go.
There we go.
Sorry, baby. I don't want to hit you too hard.
I know. It's not that. It was more the angle.
I know. It was more the miss.
A weird angle.
Listen, right now, this is why we have to win. They're showing on the screen why we got to win at home. Why we got to get a home game. This is why it's the season for us. On the road against
now, Big Boss Man also put out there, special teams need to stop being outplayed. Again, because it's the cumulative effect of the last few weeks, seeing special teams kind of
Shotgun for us here. Dak looking. We got two guys on 2 and 2. Dak dumps it in the middle to Pollard after he comes out of the backfield for about 3 yards, right?
3-4.
That's a run. That's a first down run. I'll take it. 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7. I'll take it. By the way, a team we could be playing, the Packers, they have to win, and the Rams have to also win, I think. Yeah, if they both win, that second seed would get the Green Bay Packers, which I would prefer for McCarthy's sake. And also,
we've mentioned that a few times.
So right now they're winning 7-3 over the Bears. It's still 3-0 Giants over Philly with 14 minutes to go in that half.
2nd and 6, by the way. They did give us that extra yard.
We're at 11.5 minutes. Dak's looking back, throwing. It's tipped in the air, and it's intercepted.
Picked.
I mean, that's the kind of shit that just cannot happen. It was tipped and picked with 14:06 in the half. Incredible, guys. That's the kind of shit I'm talking. All it takes is just some dumb shit to happen, and there it is. And that's it. We were driving, partying, feeling great. Yeah. Forcing that ball in there and that's just...
And midfield, too.
Yep.
Like,
they're going to get more points. They're going to take the lead in this bitch. And everyone's going to be like, ooh, Cowboys going to lose. Well, look, we're going to play our starters the whole fucking game. Forget about your score predictions.
Yeah.
Flush that shit.
Like I said, NFC East matchups are always, always, always some shit, aren't they?
And that's also partially, Cowboys' own fault. Obviously, I've already discussed why earlier when we saw what happened with that kick. Failures on offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah, unfortunately, interception. I love how the Dak haters only ever crawl out of their hole now. The caveman said the Dak attack is back.
Caveman loves Dak Prescott. That's his favorite quarterback of all time.
Skeptical fan said, we suck. Talk to Sully said, I treat that as a second turnover.
That is a second turnover.
Sky Johnson reminding us all, Martin is out.
This has nothing to do with Zach Martin or Tyler Smith. The blocking is great. Again, that's a tip pass because the Washington Commander player made a good play number 56, and we get dumb luck. It's just dumb luck. Look at
said, keep running, just keep running the ball.
If you listen, but you can't control. I understand that, and I do agree to some extent, but this is the worst pass defense in the league. We've been throwing the ball fantastic, moving the ball down the field with no real problems.
I know.
What I'm trying to say is that it's working. It's just you have to account for a bad call. You got to account for some bad luck.
That's why every point
matters. And this is so far it's hitting
and
right now.
I don't disagree with the frustration of the earlier player drive because look where we're at now. Again, we were possibly going to be. We went all the way from maybe being up 14-0 to now
to being 10-0 to being 7-3 to being 7-7. Now it possibly could be 14-7 or 10-7 at least.
Exactly. So. James Hurst said McCarthy loves to pass. Wiseman 27 said, don't pass in the middle anymore. Devontae Alvarez said, we're missing 2 people and they're struggling. Typical Dallas. Ori said, it's the Dallas way.
Yeah, that's the best comment.
Sidney Eubanks said, here we go. Interception. Jason Redford said, please just get Martin out there. So, again, for sure next week, but even Zach Martin couldn't stop that.
Hold on, how is that? Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to figure out. And I'm really truly asking this from the chat. How is that Zach Martin or Tyler Smith not being there? How is that their fault? If anything, you can say it was a great play by the defensive player, and Dak maybe threw it too low. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out the different reasonings here.
I had to give Caveman some credit because that one's actually kind of funny. He said, we all heard Dak wrong. He's not saying, here we go. He's saying, here you go. That one is actually kind of funny.
Not even Dak's fault on that one.
So Big Boss Man did ask, why are we going 5 wide? John Connor said, unbelievable. Sky Johnson said, what the hell are they doing? Or he said, we got to make it hard. It's the Dallas way. It's a Dallas thing.
That's exactly it, unfortunately. So
now are they on our 45?
Nope, they're on their own 45, okay. But they are, oh man.
Which sucks even more because that just shows you how good
now they're starting to throw a lot more. We got a little pressure there, but wide open, 87. Luckily there was pressure because Marquise Bell blew the coverage there against the tight end.
Yeah.
So,
way to go D-line at least.
56 stunts inside. So is that TJ Bass's fault? Is that anyone's fault? I mean, TJ Bass is getting held, but that... Probably should have, been able to block there, but TJ Bass was getting literally held by 91. He grabbed his arm. 91 grabbed TJ Bass's left arm. No call. You guys saw that, right?
Yeah.
So I can't even blame the Bass or Brock Hoffman for any of this stuff.
It still comes down to the comedy of errors that happened before because, like you said, there's always one or two of those types of situations that happen in every game.
Right, we were at the snowball effect to take over, and then we're fucking back to a struggle.
Mm-hmm. Decent pressure, but still not enough. They pretty sure they should get the first there.
They short
if
by
not,
half a yard.
3rd inches.
Yeah. I think it's 3rd and half a yard.
I would give him the first. He was over when he caught it.
We said 7-3 Green Bay, but we knew that already.
Yeah, just kind of showing that real quick. Yeah, Jason said, thank goodness they overthrew him. So, and Trixie, we can't show the game. That's,
that'd be a violation, a copyright violation. We don't do that here. You
get
our reaction. It's kind of like a radio broadcast with us sitting here. 3rd and 1. They're tush pushing it, and I don't think he got it.
It looks like he did.
I don't think so. No, he's short. It's 4th and inches again. It was 3rd and inches. They tried to tush push, and Sam Howell fell in his face.
I know. I mean,
now it's 4th
they'll just
down.
Tush push it that last inch.
We'll see. I mean, they'll do it again. Let's see. The one thing I will say, and it's not going to happen every time we're going to stop them, but our defense in every game has played fantastic short yardage defense against the run, especially. You know, passing maybe not as good, but against the run, outside of the Eagles tush push, the Cowboys have played incredible in short yardage. Here we go again, 4th and 1. Watch the fake here. You're right, they can tush push it. But I know you have to keep a guy watching the pass. It's a run, and they got it.
They get it.
Fucker.
Again, it's so hard. Again, any other situation, stopping them for 1.5 yards, absolutely a win. But when it's a 4th and 1 and that extra half yard gets them the first down, like...
Mike goes out, by the way, in these couple of plays for the short yardage stuff, so they put him back in now.
Again, a rotational thing, I'm assuming.
Cowboys have 120 total yards. Washington has, 79? We're giving them their shit.
Now,
too.
Texas Cat is saying something. I got to give him credit here, too. I don't see any. This is pissing me off, and I'm going to fix that shit from this team right now.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what's going on there on the sideline of the field, and it's hard to see it from here, but we need to see some urgency with this team to kind of put some more confidence and build this shit up. There they go, trying to do some trickery.
Shit.
We miss tackles, and they get 10, 15, 20 yards on this fucking play.
Micah and what looked like Dorrance Armstrong.
It's so frustrating to see.
Running into each other, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's so frustrating to see the Cowboys playing so sloppy. And
right?
That was Mozzie.
Mozzie
tackling Micah Parsons. Just
basically tackled him out of making that tackle.
He would...
Like, literally tackled him out of making that tackle.
Thanks, Mozzie. You playing for Washington?
But do you see what I mean, though, in the sense that our Cowboys are very good at making those reads? Micah immediately, he was there. He would have been there. I don't know if he would have stopped him fully. He would have slowed him down.
Incredible, guys. This is embarrassing. They're on R25 now.
Get in
no
there.
Pass
Get
rush.
In there.
A little bit from Dorrance Armstrong. They throw it. He gets about 5, 6, 7, 10 yards. Why not? Hey, let him keep going. We don't know how to tackle. We're missing tackles. Listen, I'm just going to say this. I'll be happy with the 3rd seed at this point. The Cowboys don't deserve it. The Cowboys are playing like complete shitheads, and they gave the game away with with the field goal miss. That's the beginning of the end, possibly, for this dumb fucking team.
Lost in translation, yeah. He said it's safe to say we won't be pulling starters, huh?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Starters.
Yeah, you can take that prediction.
We might lose the game.
We
might fucking blow this game and get the 5th seed, and then we can suck a dick. Because that'll be the season for the Cowboys. And mark my words, don't get delusional, Cowboy fans.
They're in the
Season's
red zone
over if we get the 5th seed.
15.
You can hope.
Under 8 minutes in the second quarter.
I know. No pressure.
No pressure.
Wide open
touchdown.
Yep, that should be incomplete. I think it was close. I think a heel might have hit out.
Yeah, they're saying incomplete.
But I thought it was almost a touchdown. 3rd and 1. It doesn't really matter. They're outplaying us right now.
1.
He's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Thank goodness.
Great call by the ref, but yeah.
I mean, nobody's happy here. You guys are happy. It's just delaying the inevitable by this fucking defense and this team.
It's definitely what it feels like.
The heel hit on the line, so, I mean, it was that close. Doesn't matter there. Whoever's speaking, it don't matter.
I know, missed opportunity.
They're going to get a first down and then eventually drive down the field on us. You know, the last 20 yards they need, right? Timeout for them because they're running low on the clock. They weren't sure what's going on. I think they thought they were going to challenge it. I think the offense was going to...
They were giving themselves time to review it to see if they were going to challenge it or not.
So they called timeout with 7:52 left before the half. What's the chat?
All right, go ahead, guys. I mean, let's start rolling here, right? Justin Johnson said, what the fuck is this D?
The same D we had all year, man.
Maker said, I don't even care about next week. There's nothing to get excited about this team.
I could have told you that. We just got to win the game. That's all.
Caveman said, the Cowboys are playing with fire. Wiseman27 said, what the hell, Dan Quinn? What are you calling? Jason Ruffer said, we almost gave up a touchdown there, yup.
This is why you get Isaiah Buggs instead of Mozzie Smith. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of, not for the future, but for this year.
For the right here and the
That
right
would have
now.
been Isaiah Buggs, and he would have probably not ran into fucking Micah Parsons.
Cowboy Longhorn said it. Washington moving the ball like this is alarming. William Burney said, we can't lose this game under any circumstances. This would be the worst regular season loss of the Dak
Just
era.
in case you said, I said 3rd seed is what we're going to be getting because the Giants are winning 10-0 over the Eagles with just under 10 minutes. So this can't be set up any more given to us. This is given to us.
Yeah, like, again, we
the
are...
The only ones taking it are the Detroit Lions. They're pissed from last week, and that might be the difference. We might have to play in Detroit.
K, the athlete, said, does Dallas know how to tackle?
No, they're missing tackles, and when we miss tackles, we lose games. That's a fact. I can't blame Quinn on that one. Here we go.
Fuck,
Third and
no,
one.
I
That looked like a false start.
Thank
start.
you.
Yes, 5 yards back.
I was just about to say,
So
I'm like,
third and
don't
one.
jump over the line.
Third and one. Turns to 3rd and 6. That could be a stopper for the Washington. Let's see if we can get a stop here. But we could. This is an opportunity for the Cowboys.
Dallas.
Yes, I knew he moved. Someone moved to the other side.
Yeah, because again, when you saw Tank fall, like that looked weird.
Well, he shifted on purpose to try to make the move.
I know, but it's more the way he fell into the forward. Like, you don't.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen during a normal play.
Flinched,
exactly. They would have stopped him.
Yeah.
You get knocked down. You don't just 6, fall over like an old
7:52 to go in the half. This is a big play right here, and will they go for it if we stop them here? I would say they might just go for it. False start on them. They go back another 5 yards. Micah was ready to come up the middle there. He was scared.
Shit,
Micah's talking shit.
Don't call it. Please do not call it on.
It can't be on us. It got to be on them. Yeah.
I
know. You know what they do on us. But
that's why I'm sitting over here like.
You remember the penalty they call more than any
false
penalty?
Start, right?
Thank you. That's the rev check. Check MCF on the rev check. You know it. So false starts number 1. But again, to me, I always said this. False starts are the ones that are the easiest to call because they're literally fucking happen. If we all can see them, then the ref should obviously be calling it. Big time here, guys.
Now,
big play,
what's a
huge
better
play.
FU
30-11.
to the organization that's about to fire you than screwing them out of a second-round draft pick?
Yeah, Rivera has no issue with that.
Second draft pick, not second round.
Second overall pick.
Yes.
Here we go. Micah is in there. They do the same thing whenever he brings.
Stop.
Same thing every time. Good stop there. That time, no missed tackle by Deron Bland.
No.
And just so you know, and they're going to go for it, of course, 4th and 3. But the key is, every time the Cowboys send 4 and it's a 3rd and 10 or 11 or 8, they do the screen to the running back every time. And they use our aggressiveness to get this. They're going to kick the field goal.
Again, you know what's funny? They're finally playing smart here. They went for it all these other times and somehow didn't make it or something got fucked up. Like, just take the points and take the lead. You know what I mean? Now, let's do a bit of a reverse Uno card and block this.
Watch a fake. Watch a fake. Watch a fake. That's all I care about. If you miss it, makes it. Watch the fake. Don't let it cost us something more. Almost a block. My God, we had our guy run right through there. It is 10-7.
Look, that's pretty much the best case scenario here outside of another turnover. Still, way to go.
Micah got up in there. Can't get mad at Micah. Micah's playing crazy good in there.
By the
way, Micah's left wrist, I just realized in the replay, is taped up big time. He's been having problems the whole year with that wrist. With that hand, and again, it's like right over his thumb, around his hand here, and underneath here.
I didn't see anything
big white,
in particular.
almost cast-like.
I'm assuming it's just like, again, bumps and bruises. Like you said, he's not on the injury report. 2, like I'm just saying, like he's not on the injury report. He's not shown up anywhere, anything like that. So, Wisen27 saying Quinn's calling a trash game. Talked to Sully, said I'm still holding on to my blue jersey. The Giants are up 10-0 against Philly, right?
Yeah.
K-Man said, get Micah off the D-line. He doesn't need to rush every play. We actually had him playing linebacker for quite a bit.
Well, no, just for a couple of plays.
It was almost, I want to say a whole drive, but it was like 3-4 plays in a row.
Yeah,
he was playing linebacker.
The first drive, he played a little linebacker because of the scripted plays, and I think that they know that they'll probably be running a lot more then, so Micah was playing a lot more. If it's scripted, they're not going to change it because where Micah's lined up.
Now, Colleen K did say Dallas loves to play down to their competition. It drives me nuts.
All the time. It's fucking sickening. I agree.
Oh, so let me see. K-Man said, why hasn't this offense ever gotten their footing? The Cowboys offense seems to be CeeDee Lamb, and if he doesn't go off, then the Cowboys offense sucks.
The problem is Cooks was going off, Ferguson's going off, but then, touchdown, unable to get a first down. I think more on the play calling. We weren't able to get a touchdown after the defense came up big to make it 14-0, and then the special teams fuck up. So when you look at that, I mean, I can't really get. I mean, how mad do you get at the defense? The tip pass. That's bad luck, right?
Danny said the only good thing for y'all is that the Eagles are playing equally as bad.
Yeah, I mean, this would save us from having to play Tampa Bay Buccaneers in every game on the road.
We're technically playing about 7 points better than them.
But you do
at
know,
the moment.
But you do know this though. Let's say the Cowboys get a home. Let's say we get the 3rd seed. If the Lions win their game, we're automatically playing at Detroit. Just so you know. Automatically. So, think about that. We lose that divisional round home game. This is what this costs us. If we lose this game now, even if the Eagles lose, we get one home game, but then we got to play on the road at Detroit, and boy, they are nothing more than upset us. The only way we get a home game in the second round is if Detroit loses their opening game to the Green Bay Packers or the Rams, and then we take over that home. Then we're the 3rd seed, and Niners are the 1st seed. And those are the 2 home games in the 2nd round. Why not just secure it now? Why not fucking secure it against Washington? You're securing a divisional round home game with this fucking. That's how big this shit is. Cowboys don't understand the urgency. We do.
Yeah, so pretty much everyone is saying I'm a little more concerned about our defense right now more than our offense.
This is exactly what we've seen from our defense all year long. Turpin's returning it. Here's a little playing with fire here. Let's see what we got. Turpin's taking it out of the end zone. Just no fumbling. That's all I care. He gave us 3 yards on that. Yeah, I'm saying 3 bonus yards. I know.
Just think of it as a successful first down run.
They're showing the Giants scoring here against the Eagles. We know the deal here. It's 10-0. 8 minutes 8 minutes to go in the half over there. We got a lot of upsets going on right now. It's 7 minutes to go in our game, right under 7 minutes. Down by 3 for the Cowboys. We're in shotgun again. Got 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Going 13 personnel here. Ferguson's on the line of scrimmage. We are play actioning. We're throwing it to CeeDee Lamb again.
Go CD.
With the block from Ferguson, which is good.
Late hit, thank you.
A flat.
Straight to his fucking helmet. Yeah.
Be careful, CeeDee.
It wasn't just
but Emmanuel Forbes had to roll him over on his ankle later on as well. Try to hurt CeeDee Lamb.
I think it was the helmet hit though. Look at it again here. So he goes down. He's touched. That's great. Here's fucking Barton. Helmet to helmet, straight to CeeDee. That's
targeting. Spearing.
Thank you. So that's officially the first. Well, technically the first penalty of the game. That isn't a false start. Are you sitting on my iPad?
The doggy's sitting on the iPad. She's keeping it warm for you, baby. She probably feels the warmth from it.
Here we go. So let me go ahead and
here we go.
Write that down because I completely forgot what the false starts.
There was like 2 false starts back to back. Now here we go. Dak's in a shotgun here. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. We're on their fucking side of the field already. Picking up where we left off. Play action for the Cowboys. Dak's looking. Dumps it down to Ferguson. Beautiful pass from Dak.
Just get the
Ferguson.
Go.
First down. That's the man right there.
First down, Ferguson.
First down.
Put some respect on
first
that
down,
name.
Fergie right there,
first
man.
Down, Fergie.
He keeps breaking them. He's doing it again. We need to work Ferguson much more. Who said that? Ta said it earlier.
Tosha, I think.
Tosha.
Yeah, she said. She said it's Ferguson time or something like that.
We need to see more of that. Although I will say Lipke had a little block in the back they didn't call. So you can say. We get away with some shit too. They're letting us play. Well, both teams are playing.
That helmet hit was relatively blatant. I'm still surprised they called
Shotgun.
it. But
run to Pollard. Nice run.
It's 5 yards,
6
yards,
7,
8,
9 yards almost. Yeah, I mean it's going to be 2nd and 2 probably, but what a run by Pollard.
The offense moving again. Yes. The offense moving.
Right.
We haven't had issues moving down the field pretty much all game. That's my point.
I think that's why the chat's not worried about the offense, even with the mistakes. We can't score one bad play call by McCarthy, one bad pass by Dak.
Exactly.
You had the tip pass, which is bad luck. We got all that shit out.
Yeah, and Caveman said, I feel like that shouldn't technically be a penalty, but in the NFL, that is technically a
Rico
penalty.
Dowdle is the running back. We're showing run. We do run. A-gap here. First down by Rico. Just hold that ball, Rico. That's my big fear because I keep thinking about preseason.
I know.
And Rico had a couple fumbles there.
Great job with the timing there, Rico. Yes. He waited just that perfect amount of time to let the block develop.
So right now, the team we would play with is New Orleans Saints in the playoffs.
That's crazy.
Because, again, the way it falls here is I'm sorry, we would play the Rams right now. The Saints would be against the Lions. The 2nd seed is for the Saints. But look, Green Bay and Seattle have to play their games. So
Washington player
is that
down.
Ridgeway? Shit, I hope not.
Oh, man, they're not quite showing who it is. I will take a second here just because I was kind of waiting until the offensive drive was over. I need to finish refilling my water, and I'm trying to not sneeze so badly, and I managed to hold off this whole time somehow.
Seattle right now is up 10-3, so they're trying to get in the playoffs. If other teams lose, like the Rams and Packers.
The whole chat's blowing up, by the way, saying, where was the face mask? They should have called the face mask penalty. Guys, you'll have to let me know whose mask was being faced. Right? So just throw that out there.
And also, by the way, go ahead and get your water.
Yeah. I just wanted to throw that out there. I saw 3-4 people right in a row go, hey, face mask? Like, what the heck? So figured I would throw that out there.
Yeah, I also want to make sure, because, again, today's the last day for the week. For the sponsor of the week takeover is right now Jason Renfro. He's trying to go back-to-back like our 90s Cowboys. And he's in the lead on the overall board. You can see the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Anyway, the whole list of you guys dropping the love all week. Dwayne Broussard, 37 points on the stream boss. Much love to the top dog. And, of course, the king of the Cash App. You know why he's here. He's here back-to-back weeks, by the way. Snug X, much love, much appreciation. And a lot of ways to drop the love, of course. The current leaders on the board. It's not Snug X. In the Cash App, the leader is not Skeptical Fan, not Jason Renfro, but the one and only Stanley Smith. Currently in the lead there. Oh, I forgot to say the membership gifting board, which is Jason Renfro repping it. But Jason Renfro's in second place right now because JD from DC, repping the CD Lamb and the Dallas Cowboys, in enemy territory. He's currently leading the gifting board for this week. And like I said, the overall board, Jason Renfro still trying to take that over. So we got 3 different names on the leaderboard now. There's a point this week Jason Renfro had like 7 of the 8 names on this board. So much love to everyone. Holding it down, and we'll crown some champions after this game. Hopefully after this win. Giants scored again. It's 17 or 13? 17-0 Giants over Philly, which at this point would guarantee us at least a 3rd seed, which is not enough for me. We got to win this game and get the 2nd seed. So anyways, there you go, the leaders into the board. And again, appreciate all you guys. But maybe the bigger thing right now is the very important, and I don't know if he's in the chat with us right now, but it's the Lunatic and that 4 jersey raffle, sewn and stitched. You know the deal here, guys. We have our star level memberships. We do the same jerseys here. Old guy, old school, new school, all different kinds, sewn and stitched. That's all 4 places. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Everyone gets a jersey who wins this thing. We'll have 4 people winning a jersey each. Your choice of style and a lot of different things. And we keep stacking these. $10 you're in. We stack membership. We stack raffle entries. Every 10 on top of that is another raffle entry. If you are in the membership and you hit $10 for the week and for next week, combined, we're doing this week and next week, we are combining the numbers. If you hit over 10, every 10 on top of that, you get another raffle entry, unlimited. You can stack them, and you get a bonus entry if you're in the membership once you hit the $10 mark. So good luck to all, and big shout outs to the Lunatic for making this thing happen. Now, back to business. Cowboys had the first down play. We run to Pollard, and it was a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 for the Cowboys. It is a run again to Pollard for a first down and more. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2. The 1-yard line. Jason Renfro dropping that 2 on it as we get to the 1. J. Lou 2 by Jason Renfro.
Another Washington player down. Damn it, he's grabbing his knee.
Yeah, another Washington commander out. Hurt, unfortunately for them. But more importantly for us, Pollard with a great run there. Hoffman is shoving him into... Hoffman, the toughest guy in our team, shoving him into the end zone. Hoffman's a good pickup there for us, guys. Jason Renfro, though, getting closer to another raffle entry. Earlier we had King Knight drop the 5. He's halfway from a raffle entry. Snug X added 2 to that. Eastside, well, he's 8 away. Bootzilla added to it. Lincoln Kane in it. And yeah, they got their guy. Is that Emmanuel Forbes, the rookie?
I can't tell.
Number 13?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Didn't look like 13.
So right now, Pollard's tearing it up, whether running or throwing.
That is 20.
I don't know. I saw his take his helmet off. I couldn't see what it was. Yes,
oh, you like scoring touchdowns.
Yes, we were so close. Remember what happened last week, though?
I know.
Or 2 weeks ago with fucking Lipke. We got to be getting this thing in the end zone.
I know, but those mistakes only happen once, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we hope.
Why are you so excited? Why are you so happy today? Why are you so cuddly today?
She knew the Cowboy game was on.
Yeah, do you want to secure the seed?
Oh, shit. Speaking of, as I get... I just saw this baby come through on my side.
Ah.
Mr. Snug X, the Cash App King with another $20 holler. Woo. Right there, Snug. Much love. And right now, Snug is 11 back, taking the lead, trying to go in for a three-peat on the stream ball, on the king of the Cash App. Yeah. You're right, number 20. Quan Martin. That's their nickel cornerback. So you throw CD in the nickel and you attack.
He's the one who actually made the tackle
here you run. Yeah.
On Pollard.
Much love to Snug.
First and goal at the 1.
I'll update Snug's board right now in a moment, but much love to him as he's close to trying to take over Stanley Smith's spot on there.
We're showing a straight run to Pollard
here. Formation here with Lipke. We're running. Touchdown, Pollard. Running on the ground. He put his hand up to make sure. We got that TD, baby.
I'm sorry, that was funny as heck. Like, as he's like being tackled out, he's like holding up his arms like, touchdown.
Like, I'm in already. Okay, big score for us. At least make it, do all we can do on offense right now, which is good. And again, Dak took his time, make sure everything is going boom. Hesitation, bang. Good block by Lipke to spring him into the end zone. Ferguson also holding in the end.
Touchdown.
And I don't know, I think Terrence Steele was in the end zone blocking someone right out the play. So that was a great job of the entire right side of our line. Now we got Brandon Aubrey. Does he have the yips? Or can he fucking knock it through, please?
No yips. He made the extra point earlier.
I'm just making sure.
Biad had the yips. It is good, and he never missed again.
Well, he did miss again.
No, he didn't. The streak starts again. Technically, I didn't even get the chance to, because technically he never missed again. Sorry.
Let me see.
And I stand by that.
Cardinals are about to score here on Seattle. That would knock them out if the Cardinals somehow update.
Hurts has a broken finger?
Does he? No.
Let me go ahead and check that while you do that, baby. Because
I'm looking at Green Bay right now. Well, by the way, San Francisco's up 14-7 on the Rams, which if the Rams lose and the Packers win, we get the Rams in the second seed. So, yeah, things are moving right now. Things are moving. But the Rams and the Niners have their backups in right now. I'm checking this. The scores are important for the Cowboys. No matter where we fall, second, third, or fifth. Well, actually, if we get fifth, then we get the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Eagles will get the... Right now, the Eagles losing. We'll get the... If they lose, they get the Bucks. Whoa. That's set.
Yeah, guys. It very clearly shows, if you're looking here, look at Jalen Hurts' finger. No, I don't want to fuck up the camera, but look. Do you see it? It's...
Yeah, it's... Is that his throwing hand?
Yes, that is his throwing hand, his right finger.
Damn.
I'm double jointed, so maybe it looks like less cute. But his middle finger looks like this, but not in a natural way. Like, it's like literally like...
And he's like holding up, like looking at it, like holy fuck.
Really bent, looking funky.
I hope the best for him, because I don't want no excuses. But man, they just lost A.J. Brown probably for the rest of the playoffs. I don't know the deal with his throwing hand for Jalen Hurts.
All this does
their guys,
to me,
right?
I hate to say it, I'm sorry. This absolutely adds fuel to my fire. We have a fucking chance. Do not fuck it up, Cowboys. That's it. Yeah. All your opponents are falling before you one way or the other, whether it's pure unfortunate luck, right? Or actual brutal domination, which is what we're hoping the rest of this game looks like. Right? Like, we gave Washington all the breaks and all the points that they're going to get for the rest of this fucking game.
All that shit has been gotten out, hopefully.
So, just win the game, stay healthy, head into the playoffs at home, and then handle your business at home.
Right.
Like,
or as long as we can handle it, as long as we get the chance to keep moving on,
we'll
be at home outside of
an
San
NFC
Francisco.
Championship could not be made any easier than it currently is right now. That's my point.
Do
you want an uphill battle as a 6th seed, or do you want a nice cushy? You know what I mean? I'm talking like
just generally
the
speaking,
lowest possible option you can have, or do you want to be sitting pretty as the 2nd seed, comfortable at home?
Right, set yourself up for the best chances to win.
There's no guaranteed wins.
We always talk about getting our players to play towards their skill set. The coaches coach them towards their skill set. This is called trying to win a game to help your chances to win. That is 100% a team skill set. You want to get the 2nd seed so you get home games, especially when you are undefeated at home this year.
By the way, I think Pollard's like 11 yards away from getting to 1,000 after that.
Yeah, that's true. Pollard is crawling to 1,000 yards this year, and he needed like 70.
The lunatic in the house, much love.
Yeah, the lunatic's raffle right here. Right, not the pup, but right there. Another touchback, by the way, so adding to the record, Mr. Aubrey. But yes, as I said it a minute ago, and when
at least that record goes unbroken, right?
Yeah, well, we get that one.
Don Oliver was saying that previous Commander's touchdown was all because of that blocked field goal.
Of course, we know where it came from.
The point is that even our defense is doing maybe a little better
than we think. They're up against the wall there. Some dumb, bad shit luck there. But I already said it a minute ago, but the lunatic's in, so I'm saying it again. 4-jersey raffle for the wild card game. Right now, Rams or Packers seem to be the most likely foe for us. Outside chances to Saints, I guess. I wouldn't mind any of those teams. I don't really care. I just want to win this game and then set us up. $10 you're in. Unlimited entries. Membership bonus raffle entries. Much love, Go Cowboys. Appreciate you, the lunatic. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're on 25. They're on 25. They're throwing a quick pass. Oof. I think that's Terry McLaurin there with the catch.
Again, that was actually solid pressure.
It's Curtis Samuel.
Forcing the pass to get out a little quicker than they wanted.
See, the thing is this now. They're going to do this the rest of the game. I don't know about the rest of the game, but they're going to probably start to get a little nervous, try to throw the ball a lot, which is what they like to do.
Right now, they have 4 minutes. I think that adds to...
Yeah, no, you mean to hurry it down the field?
I'm just saying. I think they're playing as much of a hurry-up offense as Washington could play, because remember, their goal here would be ideally to get a touchdown.
Right, well, of course.
Obviously.
But right now, you see them with Antonio Gibson.
They got 3.5 minutes to do it.
Gibson hasn't done shit this year. There's a little play action. They throw the ball there, Dotson, and they get a big play here, again, allowing them to throw the ball. They're going a little, throwing the ball here, throwing the ball and chipping down the field on us.
Again, I think but I think, again, if I'm Quinn, I think they are playing not necessarily soft defense, just letting them stay inbounds, letting them run the clock out, not giving up the bigger plays.
I know.
I'm just saying, we're going to go under 3 minutes here.
Do you realize
they only have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but still. Micah's out, too.
Yeah, the reason that Micah's out is because they're passing the ball too quickly.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, with the quick passing game that they're obviously they're putting up here, and that's what I was just going to say. The quick passes are becoming more obvious, and when they throw the ball, it's quick passing. So, or moving the pocket away from, let's say, Micah or something like this. So, with Micah, Miles, he's almost
get it complete. They
They're
just
going to rest Micah a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
I think if it ends up in a short yardage situation, Micah might run back out there.
No, he actually was taken out of the short yardage side of things last time. So, again, this is just unfortunate that, makes the Cowboys force a tough play, but Jahan Dotson makes the catch.
Hey, it's second and 4. They have to get at least one more play out before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. No, I just don't like the feel I have here.
I know they're
passing the ball
right
here.
At midfield on their
there's
side
some
of the ball.
Fowler, sack Fowler.
There it is.
And then,
that's what you do.
No Micah there. We Fowler with the sack.
These young Cubs are eating.
Fowler ain't young. I know what you mean.
You know what I
the
mean.
others are feasting, but there's no Micah. So you know what they did with no Micah? Do you know what happened? I was thinking about it.
No, go ahead.
With no Micah, they took a that's a hit to the head. We could have got called for a flag. They were lucky.
Look, the ref was right there.
Yeah.
If he wanted to call that, he could have.
Incidental is still a flag. So my point is that when the Washington Commanders, right, that play before that, it was a quick pass to the outside. It was that's what they were planning to do when Micah's in the game on this drive.
Yeah.
But the key, I think, is that as soon as they realized Micah was out of the game and he had you can see he's not really going to come back for the next couple of plays.
Puffy warmer jacket.
When they see that, Washington, what do? They had him back in the sideline. They were talking to him. They're going to deal to run their plays that take a little time. When Micah's in the game, they run quick. They do quick passing. When Micah's out of the game,
they can afford to take that extra second.
Yes, they say, let's drop back and look, go to the progressions. But we still got other ballers out there. And as long as and that's the thing, they didn't, maybe the offensive line took it easy. They said, okay, no Micah, woo. And then Fowler comes in there. And we had Armstrong. We have, others, wrecking havoc. Osa in the middle.
Only getting Fowler.
Yeah, so he is. My point is that I think that teams react to the way Micah is. If Micah's at linebacker, they go back on their passing and they wait a little longer and they go and let the play kind of develop. When Micah's out of the game, they do the same thing. But when he's in the game, it's quick passing. We don't know how to stop the quick passing.
Would you like some better news? Would you like a cherry on top of your sack Sunday?
Let's go.
24-0 Giants.
Wow. So
if Cowboy Longhorn, which I'm not saying you're lying, I'm just saying holy crap, right?
I mean, again, that is awesome. By the way,
it's more the disbelief in general for me, not as much as it is. I think
24-0, 24-0 with the Eagles with the ball with a minute 47 for halftime, but that's a blowout.
I mean, you cannot feel more demoralized heading into the playoffs.
We probably win the East now. We do win the East. If this stays that way, we won the East. So actually, the Eagles are doing our job for us. The problem is because Detroit won. If Detroit had lost, we could bench our players in the second half and just play out a close game.
Know.
But because Detroit wants it better than the Eagles and us right now, they right now have that second seed until we win our game. So we still have a lot to play for. And that second seed, the third seed, when you're playing Washington and you're up by 4, it's a major thing for us to take right now. We got to take the second seed.
Now talk to Sully. Said,
but we won the East, though. We're NFC East champions.
Said, funny, when Dallas gets away with the flag, we blow it off. Well, the same way we blew off the fact that interception happened because T.J. Bass was getting held 3 ways to sun.
I always say this is not blown off, bro. Stop the who's saying that? You haven't watched enough. I always say, remind Cowboy fans, hey, don't bitch about the refs. We got away with that one.
That's
another
what I'm trying
one.
to say.
I always say that.
We blew off that flag the same way we blew off the other one that didn't.
We see Micah getting Micah's held every other play, but we got tired of fucking pointing that shit out. I mean, the NFL don't care. So we just take all the flags, the same from both sides.
Look,
3rd and 12.
Yeah, when it comes to the officiating, we just take what we're given.
Get ready for a screen here to the running back. Watch a screen to the running back. Next to the quarterback there, watch a screen. Here we're blitzing.
Get in there.
It's a developing play. Good defense, but not good enough. Gilmore gets burned, and I hope he's not hurt.
Is he hurt? I think he's hurt.
Fuck, his shoulder. There's a fight going on. Micah's fighting a lineman. Sam Cosme, who was their best guy there.
but forget that. What's going on with Gilmore?
Yeah, now Gilmore's hurt. And that's a shoulder, arm.
It looked like he landed on his elbow.
Now he's getting held. He's still blocking him late.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, but the ref just allowed that to continue happening.
Just picking up a guy who's 50 pounds bigger than him and slamming him to the ground.
Yeah, because this guy is trying to pile drive him into the ground 10 seconds after the play is over.
I agree. And there's no ref calling any flags on that either, by the way. We'll let that go. Shit, it's bad. Gilmore,
I think he broke his wrist.
He broke his wrist. He broke his wrist. That's it. That's the end of the season.
Okay. Actually,
his left
there's
wrist.
a chance he didn't completely break it. Let's see it again.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah, because he didn't fall on it straight on. Okay. I'm actually feeling more hopeful after seeing it. Either way, it's still a right wrist, right arm, right elbow injury. We will keep you guys updated. But that actually looked better than,
I know, but you know why this shit happens? It looks like the heel hit his wrist. Do you know what the bad shit about this?
Yeah, like the heel of his hand kind of hit really hard. Yeah. But
you know what the problem is with this?
What?
Is that if we had started off better and hit the field goal and we could have been up 21. We would have been a lot better off, wouldn't we? Maybe no injury.
Thank you, Dan, by the way, with a $5 holler saying, "What's up, fam?" Well,
Dan the man in the house. Much love to you. We wish this was a better game for the Cowboys. Now we got an injured Gilmore. They got a first down on 3rd and 12.
Stop him.
Good job there by
way to go, Marquise Bell.
The best coverage linebackers in the league. Marquise Bell.
Although that did look like he was like jumping on top of
No, but he planned that well, though. It was a good job.
Well timed by Marquise Bell to not make that a penalty.
Right.
Yes.
I told you guys Tyrod Taylor
here's
is
the touchdown.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor for the Giants. I told you that he'd be a dangerous player for them. A minute and a half to go before the half. A minute and a half.
Look,
yeah,
say whatever you want, but we're going to go down kicking, screaming, and fighting against this Washington team. We're not going to get blown out the way that Philly is. And I know that's like the world's smallest consolation prize.
No, I know that. But they're benching all their guys now, Philly. So...
half of them got hurt already.
Cowboys don't get any pressure there. They tipped the ball.
They do.
Well, they tipped the ball, knocked the ball down. Who got that? Fowler?
Looks like
Sam Williams.
I would say it looks like Sam Williams based on the fact that he was doing his little strong arm impression.
Yeah. Sam Williams, Osa, DeMarcus Lawrence. They got a little bit of pressure on that play. I agree. But Mike is arguing to the ref about getting held every fucking play.
Wait, not even at that point. Look, held is one thing. Getting picked up and thrown to the ground after the play is over, like, I'm sorry.
Well, he did that
what
to
the fuck?
No,
the other guy did it first, and then Micah picked him up and, like, wha-pow.
Yeah.
So, Micah finished it, but the other guy started it.
Fowler, Mozzie, I think, in the middle there. And DeMarcus Lawrence next to Mozzie. I'm not sure.
I see Sam Williams on the outside.
Oh, no, we got Fowler and Sam Williams. Yeah, so we're going NASCAR here. More of a pass rush crew.
Get in there. Great pressure.
Interception.
Yes!
Donovan Wilson.
Fuck
with
yeah.
the pick.
No flag.
Come on. Donovan Wilson with the
yes.
pick.
Oh, yes.
That's big.
Oh, yes.
That's big.
Yes.
That's big. We got to score a fucking touchdown right here. Right here. Score a fucking touchdown. Let's go, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's what happens when you get pressure. They hit his arm. The ball went flying, and Donovan Wilson right there made a catch. Catch, tough, but he made it. And that's what matters. It was who was hitting him there? Who's that?
DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence with the hit on his hand.
Great, clean hit too.
I'm still. Can you check for me something though?
Yes.
I want to see Stephon Gilmore situation. That to me is the season.
I know.
If we lose him, we are fucked because we have no other corners now that come in there. We got Bland and Jordan Lewis in the slot, and then who's the outside? Deshaun Wright in the playoffs. We're gonna be fucked if that happens.
Okay. It looks like Gilmore's left hand landed on the left foot of Terry McLaurin.
That's what I'm saying. Hit his feet.
It bent back a little awkwardly, and it's being evaluated on the sidelines. So, honestly, like I said, pretty much the best case scenario. Like, I don't think it's anything necessarily broken.
They're not X-raying
He's
it,
gonna
though,
be
right?
No, he was just kind of being checked out on the sideline. As of now, I haven't seen any confirmation if he's going into the
blue
tent to get it checked out anymore.
What's the chat thinking about this? What's the chat after you check more?
Okay, so he actually did just go to the blue tent.
Okay.
So
don't go back to the locker room. If he does, and he probably will to get an X-ray.
He's back there right now as we speak. But the whole point is that it's not. They're reporting it right now. I would say as a hand injury.
Right. Yeah. Well, we saw it. Hand.
I know. I'm just letting you know. Like, you know.
So up there,
D-Law is having his best season.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Other than 2017, which I think was his ultimately best season. Statistically, sack-wise. But this is the best, I think, overall season. Of course, Seattle 10-6 over the Cardinals, so they're trying to stay alive in some way. The only way they stay alive is if Green Bay and the Rams both lose. Then they stay. Or Green Bay loses. Yeah, I think Rams and Green Bay loses. Then I think they have a chance then to get in there. Or wait, Rams don't matter. I don't know how that works, but they all got to lose for Seattle to get in. Seattle's up 10-6. Packers are up 7-6 on the Bears. Third quarter is about to start. By the way, it's about halftime of the Seattle game.
I agree with everyone saying
Eagles are down
well,
24-0 right now.
I agree with you, Scorpio. Sorry. Shaquille Griffin can do it with one hand, so can Gilmore. I think Gilmore with one hand is still better than anybody else who can replace him with two. So as long as it's not something that's going to keep him from playing, obviously it's going to impact his play.
He can't pick, but he can't make interceptions, but he can be there in coverage and knock the ball down.
So anyway, back to you, baby.
So no, I just want to say also the Rams. They're going to blow this game. They're going to lose it. It's, I think, 1 second. They have the Hail Mary. It's 20-7 right now. San Francisco, all sides going backups. That's what they're going on. If the Rams lose this game and the Packers win their game, we play the Rams. Now he's going to the locker room. Gilmore with the hand, with the right hand. It looks at the wrist. They're holding that wrist.
They're holding it, like
it's glass. So he is going to now. He's going to the X-ray room there. That's not a good sign. Like you said, they might have to cast him up. Dak looking, throws it and dropped. What the fuck is Rico Dowdle doing?
I thought it was for a second. I thought it was
fucking shit.
Gallup.
Rico Dowdle dropping that right there. That was an 8-yard gain if he had caught that and ran up the field. Thank goodness that DeMarcus Lawrence was right there and knocked that ball out and affect the throw. Gave Donovan Wilson that split second you needed to get in front of that. 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys here. Back to the shotgun.
Well, actually, I guess we're on our
We're on our own 35. Shotgun. They're blitzing. Dumps it down there.
Come on,
perfect pass. There it is. Dowdle made it back up.
He's
going 20 yards, 30 yards down the field.
He most certainly made it back up.
Big time.
That's how you make up for a fucked up play,
you
right?
fucking drop the easy pass for 5, 8, 10 yards.
You get double the yards you were going to get the last time.
You get triple the yards. That's what I'm talking about. So that's a great play by Rico.
You hit me like right on my thumb bone there. My whole hand got like that numb, tingly.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm
it's
sorry.
It's not your fault.
So now we're on our own 35. Now we're on their 33. That's how big that play was.
I will more than take it.
A 30-yard gain. Shotgun for Dak, throwing, looking.
Come on, you got this. You got this. You got him.
High throw, but CD with the catch, out of bounds, smart. First down, Cowboys.
A minute left, means 2 timeouts, and we're in the red zone.
Touchdown.
I believe with that
we
first down.
We need a touchdown here in this drive. We are in the red zone. We need a touchdown in this drive.
Look, nothing soothes ailments like touchdowns.
And now with the Eagles taking the L here against the Giants, and they're gonna bench the rest of their team. We gotta put up.
Not confirm they're benching their starters.
They are.
Yes.
There you go. So they're giving us the East. We're taking it. We gotta take this. We gotta still take the 2nd seed. We can't. We're not giving anything today. We gotta earn this. So
football is a meritocracy.
Shotgun. The Cowboys changing it up 3 times now. Dak's changing it. He went to the choke play. 4 seconds to snap it. 3,
choke whatever you want.
2,
to snap the ball.
1. Yeah, because they're blitzing up the middle. They want to power to help. CD got it. Good catch.
Go
Good
CD,
run.
go CD, go
He's
CD,
still
go
going.
CD, go
Don't
CD.
just hold that ball, CD.
That's all right. Call a timeout.
To the 12-yard line. I wouldn't even call a timeout. Let the time run.
You're right.
Let the time run. We don't have to call timeout. Right. We got 2 left. We can let the time run. There's no need here. But just make sure it's a good play. You know, we got to get out in 25 seconds. We'll be fine after this play.
Look, it's a 2nd and 4. CD got a 6 yards there. That's solid.
Let's go. Dak's snapping, looking left, throwing it to Brandon Cooks. Oh
shit!
Way right to go, there. Cooks. I'd call timeout. And what I say with about 20, I say 25 seconds, 29 seconds. There you go. So again, 1 timeout left. We're 1st and goal on the 4 or something like this. That doing exactly what we need to do, just moving down the field and eating it up. Yum. With the Cowboys in the lead here, we can put it 21-10. I think we get the ball second half. Starters will play. But we make it 28-10 there coming back. If we can make it 28-10 after opening the 3rd quarter, that's almost as good as being 28 points before halftime.
And Vampire Prince players can come back from the locker room, obviously, if we get positive news. And in general, they'll join the team on the sideline or something. But usually that does mean they're getting checked out for a slightly more serious
injury. Here we go. 1st and goal. Will Ferguson, he went in motion. Dak's looking left.
You got it, CD.
CD, TD. That's in. Yes! Fuck yeah, no penalty. 20-10, and we're about to make it 21-10 here. CD from Dak, baby. Let's go. Touchdowns. Great job by CeeDee Lamb making
fighting for that first down. Again,
he's like showing the ref, come on, I'm in, motherfucker, come on.
It's not just that, but it's more just, again, really making a point of going back and fixing those mistakes that we did not before.
I agree.
Those inch touchdowns that we should have had, there's that inch. There's the 2 inches that you needed.
Those are the ones you couldn't get from Pollard or from Schoonmaker.
Easy TD, you know it.
Here
GM said the bench can get it from us now, too. I still think we see our offense to start off the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it's way too
for at least
close.
one more drive. If we can put up one more touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey knocks it through, 21-10.
If we put up one more touchdown, our offensive starters will start to get benched. Our defense will probably play at least 1 or 2 more drives on top of that. Like, defense doesn't start getting benched till a little more into the 4th
This doesn't happen into the middle of the 3rd, which is the best case, I think, for us. And realistically now, maybe into the 4th, we might have to keep our starters in.
McCarthy's feeling good, looking good. Look at him smiling.
The one thing we cannot do, is let up. This is what scares me right now. I know we got to worry about injury. I know right now we're playing for the 2nd seed. We're NFC East champs, guys. That is fucking awesome. And you know something else about NFC East?
Yes.
The streak is continuing, guys.
Okay, so Gilmore is officially questionable to return with a shoulder injury.
A shoulder injury. That scares me. Questionable, though, is not bad. That's better than I thought. Questionable to return. He's not going to come back now because it's 20 seconds. They're going to sit on the ball or whatever.
But now we officially know that it is his shoulder that's bothering him. So I'm guessing, again, when he landed, whatever it is, it probably...
That's the first thought I had because I couldn't see the hand situation.
Well, I thought, like I said, when he first went down, the way it looked, I thought it was like the elbow because of the angle. After we looked at it, we're like, oh, was it the hand? I'm guessing whatever angle they were keeping it at was probably keeping his shoulder in proper alignment so it didn't hurt as much or whatever. But that's actually still like one of the better case scenarios.
The thing is that it's a joint or if it's one of those situations where it's a lot of injury possibility. Not a touchback on this one. They're taking it out of the end zone. And a good tackle there.
Special teams tackle.
Great job by number 50. Is that 57? Who is that?
Couldn't tell.
Buddy Johnson, 57.
There you go. Good for him.
Buddy Johnson, who's our elevated practice squad guy, finally gets on the board with a stack. But the point here is they're going to sit in the ball, take it to the half, 21-10. That's what it should stay at. That's where it should stay at. And if we do that, get the ball second half, we will bring our starters out. We should get down the field and score again. If we can do that and make it 28-10, and we got 10 minutes in the third quarter, I think you get another drive or two from our offense or a couple stops from our defense, and the offensive starters start coming out. Although we got half of our starters on the offensive line are backups.
I know.
So we
real quick,
they stay the same.
Dan, no. Skeptical fan is fucking with you. No, we had a bit of an issue. We had to reset pretty much all of our mods. We got you, Mr. MCF. We'll re-wrench you back here in just a moment. So, skeptical fan. Oh, no. He's not being serious. Because Dan dropped a $2 holler saying, oh, what happened to my wrench? Oh. Not knowing like the mod situation we had a little while ago. The skeptical fan said, no, you got to pay $50.
No,
I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Dan, you're no.
We got you.
Like I said, give us a second. We got you. Like we said, we had a bit of a mod situation a few days ago. We basically had to reset everyone. So we kind of figured we missed like one or two on the re-upping. But sorry about that. Give Mr. MCF a second
it's
here.
It's already done.
Real quick, yes, Gilmore is questionable to return with a shoulder injury.
Which is good news that it's questionable. Bad news that it's shoulder related and he wasn't moving that arm. But I'm hoping if it's a shoulder joint sprain, I don't know if he plays right away next week. It definitely will not come back this game. The only thing I'll say is, in my opinion, he probably won't come back. I will say this: if it's something he can play through, if it's something that's just a slight issue, you might need him in this game to even come back. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to hold it down. Defensively and the cornerback coverage, I think we can. But
to me, it's
more about next week.
I was going to say, to me, I see it as the opposite. At this point,
we can risk having a hole there.
Exactly. I think that we can adjust enough. Again, it might mean our offense stays out there longer, right? Like, there's a compromise here. There's a give and a take, right? But we have options. I think the worst option would be to lose Gilmore completely in a situation where he is, again, we've gotten very lucky with our injuries throughout the year. And oh my goodness, that was me.
You know how she goes.
Sorry, guys. But anyway, my point is that we've gotten relatively lucky throughout this year when it comes to the injury situations where no one's been outside of the gut. Like, we lost a few guys permanently, but outside of that, everyone else has been able to work their way back. Hankins is back today, guys. Heck, Tyler Smith could have maybe been back today if we really needed him to be. So, I mean, I'm sorry. You can't get any luckier than that when it comes to potential injury situations, right? So, anyway, yes, our little guard dog making sure that there's no good luck to be had over here. Vampire Prince saying, I think we need 60 more yards to be top 10 in NFL history for wide receiver, which honestly, that seems relatively easy to get considering I expect our offense to be out there a little bit longer.
CD will get it.
Did Pollard get any runs here, by the way? He did not.
No, not at the end there.
So he's still
a couple away from 1,000.
15-ish yards away from getting that.
He should get it too, though. I think he'll get it too. By the way,
the Scorpio, we gotta do a little puff choopy.
Board's been updated there. Dwayne Broussard, 30 points there. We're gonna crown some champions tonight, right? After this game, hopefully we are not just NFC East champions, which we're gonna be, but hopefully the second seed winners of this playoff tournament starting next week.
By the way, with CeeDee Lamb getting a touchdown in 9 straight games, that's the most by a wide receiver since AJ Green in 2012.
Damn.
So
there's AJ Green.
Yeah, it's not just being a good receiver. It's about that consistency that we've been yelling about for freaking ever. So, yeah, some pretty nice consistency there. CeeDee Lamb. So, and just kind of double checking, the Cowboys do officially have Stephon Gilmore as questionable to return.
Right.
And yes, the Eagles are officially calling it quits, guys. No one expects any starters to come back after halftime.
So let me just, again, Puka Nacua scored his touchdown that he needed to get.
I think he gets the rookie record or whatever it is, right?
I think so. So
good for him.
With that play, again, it's halftime 20-7 San Francisco.
Enjoy all the regular season records, Rams.
The Seattle Seahawks are up 13-6 at halftime over the Cardinals. Of course, Giants 24-0 at halftime over the Eagles. Packers are winning 14-6 over the Bears. In a way, we kind of want the Packers to lose, in a way.
Yes.
Because if the Packers lose and the Saints, I don't know, we might get the Seahawks in Dallas.
Now, it's looking very likely we do get the Rams the way that things are going as of now.
Right now, if the Packers win and the Rams win, the Rams lose and the Packers win, Packers jump to 6th seed. Rams fall to 7th seed. We get the Rams. That's it. Everybody else is out.
Gilmore is questionable to return with the shoulder injury. You know what I think we need to do for the playoffs, maybe? Have some kind of little extra ticker or something at the bottom in case somebody gets hurt or something. And just keep it on the screen permanently for people that we next week in the playoff game, whoever we play, whatever day we play, on the day we play, you know what's happening on that day, baby? What's happening? That's right. Something's happening.
Dan's dropping $2 holler right here.
Man, I don't know why it was so late, you two. But there's a $2 holler asking about the wrench. The wrench has been returned
restored
to its rightful owner.
Thank you, Dan. Sorry about that. Yes. But that's not the only thing.
T Green also had a $2 holler saying, hope Gilmore's okay. Prayers up and go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Well, time there, by the way, with his 20th super chat. Just saying, since Gilmore is 21st. Right?
Oh, is that T Green's 20th right there? Yeah.
Yes, it is. So thank you, T Green. Appreciate you.
When it does come up. But
fingers crossed. Like I said, it is better than what we initially expected when he first went down.
But we still don't know what it is, so I don't want to even get too happy because he still might be out for the year, for all we know.
Similar to Tyler Smith, I disagree. Similar to Tyler Smith, if it was some kind of season-ending injury, he would have just been ruled out completely.
Yeah. Well, sometimes questionable still leads to ruled out. That's what I'm saying. I just want to keep just being... I'm saying it's happened before. I've seen it happen where we've seen questionable and then they're out for the year.
Again,
so
I know, but...
I think Aaron Rodgers was questionable to come back.
If it was a different type of injury, I would say so. And again, the shoulder is very tricky. It can either be, like you said, a bit of bumps and bruise, or one of those, the AC joint popped out of place and now he has to have surgery and now he's done.
The wrist would have been a better injury for us than the shoulder. That's all I'm saying.
Because he could have played through that more easily.
Right. Maybe not this game, but the future game.
So it hurts, by the way, so a quick Eagles update. Too. Yeah, not just, AJ with the knee injury, but... Hurts has a broken middle finger that looked like a zigzag zig.
In his throwing hand, by the way, as well. There's the T Green drop. And what did he said, hope Gilmore's okay. Damn right. Listen, $2 holler, J. Lou 2. J. Lou's going to have to play even more now in the sense of that slot position. He's not going to be the outside guy. When there's no slot guy to cover, we don't have our nickel corner, then we're going to still have to, Jordan Lewis is not going to play outside. So that's where we were really going to be in need if Gilmore cannot get back. Now, I do want to make sure I shout out for Dan, who is currently 3 away. T. Green is 8 away from what? From the Lunatic Wild Card Weekend raffle, guys.
That's right.
Baby, you know the deal here. You can explain it in a minute, but sewn and stitched jerseys, first place, second place, third place. 4 people winning the same prize. Your choice of 30 or 40 different Cowboy players. It's any team in the NFL, any sport of the major sports Mosh is offering. But, of course, it's Cowboys here, and we hope most 99% of everybody in the raffle are Cowboy fans. So different styles, different eras, different Hall of Famers, legends, new school, old school styles, all of that stuff, sizes, men, women, children. A lot of choices for the winners, the 4 winners. They're going to pick 1 jersey each in this Lunatic raffle. How do they get into this? How can people get into this thing? Add, chances to even get a better chance to win one of these 4 jerseys and even get a bonus raffle entry.
Of course, if you drop $10, bam, you are automatically entered. And it is cumulative, right? So it adds up, and every $10 after that is another additional entry. If you are an MCF member, guess what? That also has its perks, because you get an additional bonus entry once you're in the raffle as well. So can't wait to crown those 4 individual winners. 4 for Dak, right?
Damn right. And much love as we get... This will be next week. So you have today... And you have the whole next week to try to get in this, add to it, Even jump in the membership, add to that.
Yep.
So a lot of different things there. Much love to the man bringing this to us here at MCF, De Lunatic. He's in the house right now dropping those emojis.
Yes, he
What are you
is.
guys doing not dropping the emojis? Drop them like it's hot.
That's right.
So I do want to say something. I did want to say something else too.
Oh, we had a quick comment in
yeah.
the chat I wanted to address.
Hit
Xavier
it.
Hidalgo
I
said, who would
gotta-
you rather play, the Seahawks or the Rams? Like, if you had the choice. I would say the Rams.
I'd rather play the Seahawks.
Although, if there's not going to be Gilmore, I change my mind and I go back to the Seahawks. So,
Okay.
basically, no Gilmore means I'd rather face the Seahawks.
But
yes,
that's DK
Gilmore,
Metcalf.
I'd
who
rather
DK Metcalf was
face
killing us in Seattle. Remember that.
the Rams.
No one killed us with the Rams individually, but DK Metcalf killed us with Seattle. So you actually bring up a point that makes me want to switch my
guess.
mind.
Okay, so then
a little bit. I don't know.
switch your mind. I don't know. Just my initial. I'm going off of, honestly, like I said, not really doing any kind of serious studying, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Well,
so that's just my initial thoughts and vibes.
Oh, I hear you, baby. By the way, I wanted
if you want
to
change your mind and steal my answer, go ahead.
But I'll give you a reasoning for it. That's all. You actually made a great fucking point.
Dylan said, doesn't matter. We're playing them in AT&T Stadium where we have a 14-game home winning
But those streaks are meant to be snapped, and that's why we got to be careful about that, right? So we'll see.
GM said, Puka's too deadly with Cup 2. William Bernie said, I'd rather play Green Bay, and the Packers are up 14-6 right now.
That's not good, though. If the Rams lose and the Packers are 6th seed, they play the Lions. So we would have played the Rams because they're clinched and they're a 7th seed.
But if the Rams win and Green Bay loses, we play Green Bay?
We play Seattle or the Saints.
Okay.
The Packers would be out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So a lot of stuff going on here, guys.
I'm
very mobile.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a moving stream, a fluid stream.
Jacosa said revenge game for Bland against DK. So, hey.
I don't know if I trust that. And again, with no Gilmore, who shut down DK Metcalf, we got to keep an eye on that. I think Gilmore against DK Metcalf is the move here for the whole game, not just half the game.
GM said DK deadly, but Gino's worse than Wentz or Stafford. Skeptical fan, by the way, dropping the emojis there.
Like it's hot.
So, Gilmore, so Cap 52. We said it earlier, but he is questionable to return with a shoulder injury. We'll obviously keep you updated as we know more. Like I said, I am glad it's not as bad as it could have possibly been. Right? Like,
he
it
could have been ruled
have
out.
Been way worse.
He could have been. We don't know exactly what the injury is. I'm still fearful. I'm being honest.
I'm optimistic.
Not just that he's not playing today, but I'm more fearful about the future when it comes to the shoulder over a wrist, which you can wrap up, throw him out there. He won't make picks, but he'll be the better coverage guy than Deshaun Wright.
Orthnell Jones, by the way, saying, go, 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 Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Ooh. Dylan said, show them haters. Here we go. Fuck the Eagles, said Cat 52. Always. Dilly dilly.
Fuck Philly.
Fuck Philly. That goes without
no dilly dilly
saying.
here. Fuck Philly.
So Big Boss Man said at this point, just rest Gilmore for the next game no matter what. Like,
if he can play next game. That's the hope.
Yeah, but the point is just in general.
Close,
like even if he's questionable and can somehow make it back in this game, and let's say we end up in a situation where you need him back. Fuck that shit. Rest him. Do the better thing for the
if this game's hanging in the balance, I put him back out there. I'm just saying. Because this game is just as important as a playoff game, playoff game out there. So I agree, we need him for the next game. But
yes, and for those of you guys who are joining us a little bit later and asking about the Eagle updates as well, yes, Hurts does have a broken finger, and AJ Green did have a very serious knee injury.
But he walked off the field, so
he did walk off, but still,
hopefully he's okay. That's my hope for him.
So GM said, can Diggs make a comeback if we're in the Super Bowl?
Nope. He's out for the year.
He's not Aaron Rodgers.
Out
there
Aaron
trying
Rodgers, he was never going to come back, but. I know what you mean. He ain't coming back on that field. No, he's still.
We're not pretending he's going to somehow make it back.
There's no way. Yeah, no
broken finger in his throwing hand. Sorry, I should have clarified.
Yeah,
it was his right middle finger.
But there's no report yet about how serious or not it is right now, right? So
they're keeping that pretty hush hush, which makes sense because they can basically just keep their mouths shut, bench him, and not have to answer any questions until the actual injury report next week. Until then, they can just keep their mouth shut and just say, "Yeah, I hurt my finger. I'll be fine." That's if I'm the Eagles. That's what I would do. I would not even But
they have to report truth, obviously.
Again, I just said he hurt his finger. He'll be fine. Like they can say that, knowing whatever it is that they know. Until it's time for him to officially be on the injury report. As long as they're doing whatever injury-wise.
They have to be quiet about it. If they start to being tricky about it, the NFL can.
But that's why I say that the best thing they can do now is to just, again, if they're benching their starters, there's no suspicion there. You know what I mean? He basically just has to keep his mouth shut until like Tuesday's practice, Wednesday's practice.
I hear you.
If the Eagles can't keep their mouth shut for 2-3 days, that's on them.
Hopefully.
Right. So now the one thing I don't like too much.
They have more time of possession.
I was just about to say that. I don't like the fact that they have more time of possession. I think part of that problem though is that they have had slower moving offensive drives, and the defense also, you know, was making a few plays here and there. But our offense has been pretty steadily driving down the field. It's not like it's a slow and steady wins the race. It's been pretty much every good drive we've had has had some 20 to 30 yard play. At least once. Like, that automatically takes a good chunk of the yards you have to earn out there right off the board.
I agree.
So,
Kickoff is about to take off. We get the ball first. Watch an onside kick with these. Oh, it fell off as well for them. I wonder if that's
still really windy.
I wonder if that's a record. You know, most again, I know it's happened in other games, but this is like it happened to both teams
like 7 times
to start off the game and then start off the half. Like, that's the weird part. We had other kickoffs, but they didn't fall off. Only the one to start the game and to start the half.
Yeah. By the way, shout out Randy Stites. Much love. He
Randy in the house.
With a $5 holler, NFC East champions, fuck the Eagles.
Hell yeah. That's
loves the Cowboys. Hey.
It's set in stone, but we still have to set.
If it's up to Jerry, he'll be watching it from home. If it's up to Jerry, he'll be watching it from home. So, but let's see what
underway.
we do.
There it is. It's dropped as it drops into the end zone. So it's on the 25-yard line to start off the third quarter.
All right.
Much love to the man, Randy Stites, in the house. With that drop right there, baby, he is on the board, and he's halfway, as you can see at the bottom right of the screen. That is, he's halfway to a membership raffle, to a jersey raffle entry. 4 jerseys being raffled off next weekend at halftime of our playoff wildcard game.
But as Luna said, I think Gilmore can sit for the rest of the day.
We'll see after this drive. We'll see. I think if you have to battle that and figure it out, I think it's better off without him in the game and just rest him. Play action.
Tolbert
throws the ball down the field to CeeDee Lamb. What a catch. Is that the record there? Is that the top 10 now?
Maybe.
CeeDee Lamb with a 16-yard gain right there.
I have to admit, I thought he was going for Pollard. I said Tolbert just like out of reflex, but I meant to say Pollard there.
CeeDee Lamb once again.
Cowboys all day.
Stacking it.
So, and speaking of Tolbert, Randy Stites with his $2 holler is probably why I said it. He said, I'm so happy for Jalen Tolbert. We love to see it. That's the type of redemption comeback story that we like to see here in Dallas. All right, Dak changes the play again. By the way, we have Turpin out there.
As a receiver.
Just throwing that out there. It is a run to Pollard, though.
And he gets pulled down there.
He gets another 5 yards,
4 or 5 yards there. Good job for him. And our guys, our run game is rolling here.
Sorry, Brock Hoffman cracked me up for a second. He was trying to get up without like shoving his crotch into the Washington guy's face. And he was just trying to like figure out the best way to do that.
You gotta love Brock Hoffman for that. You gotta love. He's the fucking shit talker of the team. I love it. We need him on that field somehow, sometime, maybe. You know, of course not over Zach Martin.
It's more I like the energy that he brings when he does have to be out there. And there's Randy Stites' $2 holler. Shout out to the offense. Dak goes back for a pass.
CeeDee Lamb again.
Who
10
gets
yards. First down.
5 yards.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
so you're right.
Technically 6 yards since he got the extra yard after the first down. So,
by the way, Randy Stites, he is now, with that total on the board, 24th place and all that good stuff. Dwayne Broussard's at 19 points in the stream bus.
They're showing that Gilmore play again.
Yeah, I see
No, it's okay. Sorry. Back to you.
I don't know if there's an update. I don't know. Yeah, they're just saying they hope he's got to be all right. So I agree. We got Rico Dowdle this time gets stopped 2 yards short of the line of scrimmage. So we lose 2 as we go under 13 minutes. And by the way, Randy Stites, I just want to make sure, to be fair here about everything, he is 3 away from getting in the raffle, right? The lunatic raffle here. 1 out of 4. We have 4 different winners. Each are going to win a Sony 6 jersey.
I hate to interrupt you, baby. This is important. This is not. I want to make it clear this isn't an official injury update, but the Pro Football Doctor on Twitter is stating that by video, it appeared that he dislocated or subluxated his right shoulder on the tackle.
Drops it down to Rico Dowdle, though. He gets about half of that back, so 2nd and 12 turns into about, what, 3rd and 6 or 7?
3rd and 6 or 7, all right. So, like I said, it appears he dislocated or subluxated his right shoulder, a re-aggravation of the previous labrum injury from 2015. He could return with the harness, but he may be saved for the first playoff round to allow for more healing.
So basically, he can come back next week.
Obviously, professional opinion based on what he saw. We will know more once we actually hear officially from the doctors. But like you said, if the game is that important and that on the line, they might slap a harness on him and throw him back out there.
Next week, if today needed.
This week now.
Right. But for next week, it's
some
more
rest and
probable.
recovery should be good enough to get him good enough.
Comes it down to CeeDee Lamb with the in-out. There it is. Another catch, another first down, 10 more yards. You know, CeeDee Lamb is working another fucking 150-yard game here.
So there you go. That is the let's say
thank you for that.
The possibility of what's going on with Gilmore. Again, shout out to the Pro Football Doc out there on social media for helping the rest of us who are professional doctors.
Again, it's not set in stone.
No,
like you said,
this is his opinion on what he saw.
The good thing is that it's just a better opinion than us. You know what I'm saying? Any of us. Unless you're a doctor out there. Now, here we go.
A run to Pollard.
Boom, boom, boom. Gets about 6 yards 7 yards almost.
Guys, we should just keep running the ball. By the way, I think Pollard got it.
Yeah, he got the 1,000 yards. They're going to probably show it now, but
he should have gotten it with that one.
This is a drive everyone's getting it. CeeDee's got it. It looks like Pollard's going to get it.
CeeDee also is one of 4 receivers in history who has 10 receptions and over 125 yards in like a certain amount of games or something. I'll find that stat for you again shortly.
Yeah, that streak going with
Ferguson in a little bit of weird motion there. Looks like he's lined up as a fullback.
Dak's going back quick, a fake draw, and a good read by Washington.
Great read by Washington. We actually lose 2 yards.
Yeah, so it's now going to be 3rd and 6. As we're driving, I want a touchdown this drive.
Well, Jason Redford said, here comes that ground pound game now.
I hear.
Now is it a... Well, shit, now I guess it's more of like a 3rd and 5.
It was supposed to be 3rd and 6, I thought.
No, now it's because we lost yards.
No, we lost. I thought we lost 2, but we lost 1. That's good.
Okay, good. So, yeah, so 3rd and 5. 3rd and 6-ish. You know how that goes. Stephanie Willis, shout out to you. Woo. She came through with the $5 holler. A classic Go Cowboys. T. Green backed that up with the $2 holler, saying we need a touchdown right now and another pick on D.
That throws, makes it move, and gets the first to Ferguson. First down Fergie right there.
He's all our son right now.
Yeah, Stephanie, much love for the drop, the $2, the $5 holler takes Dwayne to 14 points.
And T.D. Green's drop is coming here in a second.
It's a $2 holler.
We need that touchdown right now.
Yeah, we do.
Get it right now.
Off of that comment, we just got the first down. We keep the drive alive, which is important here. By the way, again,
great effort by Ferguson. I have to give him a lot of credit there.
T. Green 6 away from being in the raffle. Just want to say that.
Ferg for the first.
Stephanie, who's in the membership, 5 away from getting 2 raffle entries. In a run to Dowdle to the left. He bursts through there to the 10. 5. 5-yard line, first and goal on the 10. That's who's T. Green saying the facts right now.
Man,
let's go.
Keep that energy up.
Do not let up. We need this to the end, to the last second. There's no letting up.
Say what you want, but the offense has been all gas all game.
Yeah, they've been driving.
So, 1st and goal here.
Dak's looking.
A fake, by the way, to Dowdle.
A completion
not a successful.
Not a good play there. It turned out they played very well. They knew our play there. But now it's 2nd and goal from the 6.
I'm not mad at that play, though, because it did fool a decent amount of Washington players who all thought Dowdle had the ball. It's just that one guy kept his eyes open for CeeDee Lamb, and Dak, of course. So there it is officially, T. Green's $2 holler. So Caveman said, I love Witten, but finally we get a tight end that doesn't just run 5 yards, turn around, and get tackled on first contact.
Agree.
Again, Witten in his later years definitely... lost a lot of his mobility and yak ability.
Dak looking
Run it yourself, Dak.
He's extending the play here.
Yeah, you're just asking to get a hold.
He's got somebody. Touchdown, CeeDee Lamb. Double that bitch up. 8-8. Touchdown, baby.
Double, toil and trouble.
Yeah, definitely what we needed right there. That's the big one. That's the huge one right there.
Man,
that's the one that opens this shit up.
I have to admit, I got to give Dak a lot of credit there.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the team for also not fucking it up by holding.
That's why I don't want Dak running every time. I want him running around.
I know.
I want him extending the play.
Staying mobile.
He purposely looked that off because, baby, he knew he had CeeDee Lamb open, but watch him at the end. Point the other way. He looks to the left. He says, CeeDee, do this, so get open. But then he looks left to push everybody off of the coverage in the middle, and then he goes right back to CeeDee knowing it. The growth between
Dak and CeeDee is never more evident than in plays like that.
That play is 100%.
Where you're seeing them communicate.
They're talking without talking.
Yeah, they're communicating without ever having said a fucking word to each other.
Great. Yep. And that's the point there.
And when you know the play is not designed that way, too. It's not like it was like a secret, we're doing this.
McCarthy's talking to Dak about doing that because Dak played up. Dak went like this. When he did this, he was talking to CeeDee Lamb. When you know what I'm saying? When he was doing this, he was talking to CeeDee Lamb. And then Dak didn't throw it. He looked more left to pull the guy who was covering in the middle there where CeeDee was going to go. Took a couple steps to the other side. And then he even hesitated. He just went, once he saw the safety take a couple steps to the left, he threw it to that spot because CeeDee Lamb was going to, they already spoke those words. That's what I'm talking about. That's my quarterback.
That's my fucking quarterback.
This is the run we got to make.
With that said, though, Snuggex cracking me up. He's like, well, it wasn't guaranteed 5 yards, though.
Yes, and
like,
he was.
Like, he only got you 5 yards. With those 5 yards, he got you.
Sometimes no helmet. He did get a 30, 40-yard run. Don't forget about that.
He had his moments, right?
We got 82 in the house, speaking of Witten. Hit the like, subscribe, and that bell.
I have to shout out here. Let me read a few comments, because especially now that we have Frank Moyer in the house, because we have to check in on our NFC East rivals,
what's
right?
Going on with you guys?
He said, I am not happy. I'm disgusted and disappointed. This team played with more heart than this, and we were 10-1. What the fuck happened? It's like we just gave up after the Niners game. Pretty much, that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, you guys got broken down in that game. I think the blueprint was kind of said you guys are out on you guys, and every team kind of beat you, but won, I think, since then. So you guys only beat the Giants the first time, I think, right? That's the only time. That's the only game you won since then.
So, like I said, if just being real, Frank Moyer, if we cannot take advantage of the fact that you guys are falling apart the way that you guys have been able to take advantage of us falling apart in previous years, I will be highly disappointed. That's why what's happening now is so important.
The thing is, we've already taken care of the Eagles this year. We are the NFC East champions. We're up 28-10. Even if we lose, we still get it because the Eagles are losing currently 24-0 with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. So the Giants,
how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, but the other thing, baby, important updates. Yes. Let's get to it when it comes to our opponents for us. Right now, we're the second seed if we hold off here. The Seahawks are tied 13-13.
Oh, okay.
With the Cardinals. So they are now the Saints could be jumping them if they lose the game against the Cardinals.
Which obviously changes things up for us.
But if the Packers win, then the Packers are in. Packers are up 14-6 over the Bears.
Okay.
End of the third quarter. Seattle game is at 10.5 minutes. The Rams are up. They just scored a touchdown.
Okay.
So it's 20-13. Rams are losing, but if they win, then we would play the Packers in this situation, right? So that's kind of the way we're going here, creeping into the witching hour of the later games. Ooh, man, it is on like Donkey Kong. We're going to have an interesting ending tonight here at MyCowboysFamily.
Wait a minute.
Woo, he's taking over.
The takeover.
With the Raja the Dodger.
Woo!
$12 holla from Jason Renfro, who currently
Jason, appreciate you.
Is still the overall leader up there. There he comes. I mean, he's coming again. Much love to Jason Renfro, who's our sponsor of the week. If he holds it down tonight, back to back, like our 90s Cowboys as our sponsor of the week. And of course, Cash App King SnugX may have to give that crown. Currently, right now, being held down by Stanley Smith.
Oh, wow.
Renfro, of course, not just sponsor of the week. Not just the leader right now. He's also got 100 points in the Stream Boss as he just saw the takeover. He's in second place, 12 back. That ends today. We'll see what happens. JD from DC in this game watching it, representing an enemy territory. He's in first place in the gifting board.
I didn't know that, Randy Stites.
Hey, another return, by the way.
The Lions lost Laporta today.
Yes, he was ruled out. I don't know how long he's out for, but he is out. By the way, second return in the game. That's rare that Aubrey has had more than one return in a game.
I think it just shows how desperate Washington is. They have to try to make anything
happen. But it was a bad kick. That was like a yard short of the end zone. Okay. So bad kick, maybe the wind. Who knows? Maybe it picked up there and took it a little bit.
Actually, it could very well be the wind. Remember, it's still around 15 to 20 miles, and now we switch sides.
Right, so we are...
So technically, we were kicking it into the wind here.
Right, fourth quarter, we'll be getting the wind.
Exactly.
Right,
so maybe that... Just trying to throw that out there, right?
That's what we do here. We talk.
Red Manar said, we don't need you Giants. Cowboys can do it on their own. It feels so much nicer when you have a little help from your friends, though.
Yeah, no, but I don't like that on this. I mean, we guaranteed a third seed in a
The only thing I like is...
Damone Clark, what a play by him. Making the stop on the... Again, that's the one thing about our linebackers, Marquise Bell included. But Damone Clark, they're both good at hitting the edges and getting to the outside. Inside, a little weaker.
Speed has never been the issue.
Right.
It's more power. Like I said, we do a very good job. Like, intellectually, like, mentally speaking, our Cowboys do a great job of reading offenses. It's usually never a knowing your team issue, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know.
It tends to be more of a skill execution situation, or, like you said, a bad kind of matchup scheme situation, right? Like, you're not putting our players in a good position to make a play if you're playing them 10 yards back or whatever the hell. Anyway, not a great run stop there. They do get like 5 yards. Lewis, what are you doing?
Jordan Lewis?
Him and the one player, literally, like, they're just
horns.
like doing this to each other, but like not even tackling. They're literally just like.
That's interesting.
It was just a little funny, a little weird. Who's in for Gilmore? Great question. I haven't noticed. You want to help out here? I'm guessing it's Wanya Thomas, just off the top of my head,
Wanya
right?
would be safety, though, so it's more of a corner we need on the outside. I'm assuming it's Deshaun Wright.
True.
Igbahogany is not in the game. He'd usually be the guy. Can you see who's out there? I see 26 Bland on the outside, and I think it's Deshaun Wright.
It looks like Deshaun Wright just because I think I see a 2.
Huh. Here we go. They're trying to get pressure. Micah's there. Micah with the sack, baby. That's all Micah.
And Tank with the assist.
No, but no, that's a full sack for Micah, by the way.
I know.
Micah Parsons with a big sack. And
there
hell
we go.
Yeah.
T Green, by the way,
Micah Parsons just beat Myles Garrett when it comes to sacks, by the way. Just want to throw it out there. Still back on, of course, Watt, who got injured.
A big 4th and 12 now for Washington.
This is it. They're punting. 28-10, 6.5 minutes. And we're getting to the point where we need one more drive by the offense, and we can put this up there.
T Green said, now I'm in the raffle. Go Cowboys.
Yes, you are.
I am worried about what we're going to do about the corner position if Gilmore can't go. But that's why I said it is still trending favorably based on what we know now. And, like I said earlier, the Pro Football Doctor on social media.
Oh, blocked!
Yes!
By the Cowboys! On the 8-yard line, Cowboys ball. This is it. Special teams made up. Made up for it. Made up for it, baby.
Woo!
6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. You're on in the third quarter. This is going to be it right here.
I'm so excited.
This is it right here. Bones is celebrating.
So excited right now.
Let's get that 35-10 up on that screen.
Who did that?
Was that Chauncey Golston?
Who are
again?
you legend?
Was it who is that? Chauncey Golston?
89?
No, it's Peyton Hendershot.
Hendershot!
Getting in there, and he's doing it the right way, Sam Williams.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but you didn't do it the right way.
But you know what? Give credit to Bones for making that adjustment. You want that same type of physicality and athleticism? It seems like Hendershot's your guy more than Sam Williams is.
Well, I mean, at least discipline-wise, Hendershot's your guy.
That's what I'm trying to say. If you want that same impact, or you want someone physical, you want someone big, but you want someone who's still fast enough to get in there. We made the adjustments necessary.
To the outside. It looks like a hold on Ferguson, but they didn't call anything.
Maybe they did.
It's a hold on Ferguson.
Shit.
Pretty sure. There you go.
Yeah.
Hold on Ferguson.
Great call there. I'm not even going to write down the penalties. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's fine. Sucks, though, because now instead of being a nice little 1st and goal there, it's a second and... Or I guess it is a 1st and goal, but now we go back. Yeah, so now we're right at the end. So we're on the 19.
I'm up to in the board
1st and goal on the 19. Let's go, Cowboys.
Whose drop was that? I missed it. Oh my God.
That was Jason Redford with the $3 holiday. Go Cowboys.
There you go. Go Cowboys.
And T Green, I will read your comment in just a moment.
Dak throws it down to Ferguson. 10-5. 3-yard line for Ferguson right there.
Every single person who's made a mistake today said, hold my beer. I will make up for it.
Ferguson just made up for his flag right there.
It's 2nd and goal on the 3 now. I can officially read T Green's comment. He said, now I'm in the raffle. Go Cowboys. Yes. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we got
read
that one.
Comment. Okay, just making sure.
A
little discombobulated here with all the stuff. He said go Cowboys, of course.
Oh, yeah. Go Cowboys.
So, and yes, I kind of said that I figured we were saving some of the good stuff on special teams for the playoffs. Come on, Dak.
There's a flag. Dak's trying to get out of it. Don't get hurt. Dak gets out of it. He's got to bounce.
That's what happens.
Oh, shit. Dak just ate the fucking camera over there.
He's fine, but that's what happens when you take too long. One of our offensive linemen held. I'm surprised it took this long.
That's too hard.
67,
Brock Hoffman.
I know, but now it's a 2nd and goal on like the 11.
I know, but we got to stop shooting ourselves in the fucking foot.
That's 2 holding penalties back to back.
But when you say about let's improve, that's where the improvement comes. Okay. You don't have that issue with Zach Martin. You don't have that issue with Tyler Smith.
Like I said, I am surprised it took this long. We have 2 backup offensive linemen. The fact that we only have 1 holding on them.
Yeah. Well, that's my point.
It's more the fact that right before that, Ferguson, unfortunately, you know what I mean? But like,
with a 6 center, he's actually got getting over the flu, and then you got the 2 guys on the left and right.
13 but trips right. We have Dowdle motion from right to left. It's a little pitch out to Dowdle to the left.
He's got blockers. Take your block. It's a face mask. That should be a face mask. A face mask. They pulled his face back. I saw a face mask. I could have sworn I seen it.
There was a face mask earlier, by the way. I think on Micah, but since he got the sack, I think they just obviously let it go.
Yeah, they declined it.
If I'm recalling what you guys said in the chat correctly, because I have to be honest, I didn't see the face mask. I am trusting that you guys certainly did, though.
I forgot we had Stephanie Willis also. I had to add her to the board.
Yes, she dropped a $5 holler.
What did she say again? Remind me.
She said go Cowboys.
Okay, that's all we need
in
this house right now.
So 3rd and goal
go Cowboys.
On the 5.5, almost 6-yard line here. We have Dowdle still lined up to the left. Okay. 3, 2, 1, snap. Okay.
Blitz. We got to pick it up. Go to the corner.
Somebody's open.
Cooks touchdown. Brandon Cooks. Fuck the fucking
Guys,
Washington Commanders.
That is how
Touchdown
you
Cowboys.
put a game away. The offense can officially kick up their feet.
Yep, I agree.
Kick back, relax, and let yourself go. By the way, who predicted 34-10? Because whoever that is, I'm sorry you're wrong.
Well, it's gonna be,
I'm sorry you're wrong.
I said 45.
I'm joking. I think I said 38-13, which I called one back because I wasn't sure. And I guess the one I should have called back is the pick six, although there's still time. Only because the defensive turnover did not result in points. A moment of silence.
I'll fix this. Yeah, I'll fix this. Scoreboard.
That was weird looking.
Hey,
it looks like Washington gave up halfway through trying to block that.
35-10 right there.
35-10 officially. So whoever predicted 34-10, I apologize. The Cowboys had to one-up you.
Wait, didn't I say before the stream started? I said
you called
38.
Back your yes
38-10.
You called
38-17 actually.
You called it back because I said with the O-line being the way it is, I'm assuming the offense gets one less touchdown.
I think my initial one was
the other way around.
I think it's 45-17.
The defense gets one less touchdown, but the defense is honestly they're doing great today.
Yeah, both sides have woken up a little bit, and I didn't have a problem with the offense at all. Defense actually did well too with their backs against the wall, but they had a couple mess ups.
The offense is more just the general situation that allowed Washington to get the ball back, but even that wasn't necessary. That was on the offense in the sense of they didn't score the touchdown. But pretty much anyone should be feeling confident kicking a 32-yard field goal, which is basically an extra point. Your guy misses a block.
What's the score at that point? 38-3. That one play is 38-3 difference.
So just throwing it out there. Outside of that, we've done a great job of holding that, managing that. Ashley Piggott, what's up? Asik Aguilar 4. No, Jones, big boss man. Yeah, everyone's saying it. Now they're feeling that 40 burger. It's looking real juicy.
I said 45 yesterday.
If our backups
remember that.
can score, or
we will.
My pick six.
Because their backups,
their
backups will be in. I think our starters on defense stay to the fourth. I think our starters on offense probably come out next time.
So to me, offense starts getting
the guys out
sat down, especially with our current O-line situation, like Dak, CD, pretty much any of the big contributors in a big way, even Ferguson. Like, you gotta sit down, take a seat.
I agree.
Defensively, now we start to see that rotation start to favor the other way. So guys like Micah and Tank should be getting a few less snaps. Right? Now we start seeing
Armstrong,
a lot more Fowler,
Sam
Williams.
I agree.
Mozzie,
Chauncey Golston.
Even Mozzie should be getting a majority of
Chauncey
those snaps
Golston,
as well.
Gallimore. You see these guys inside.
Exactly. Now. So obviously, corner-wise, it's not that we can't really rotate any more than we already have.
That's the problem right now.
Right? But
safeties,
even
we can get in Wanye. We can bring in there. I know we have Sheldrick Redwine who's out of this game, but we'll have to probably cornerbacks. So we really have to go.
Like I said, defense can't quite kick up their cleats just yet. We still have
backs,
1 or 2 drives.
Israel Mukuamu can get thrown in the mix. You get some Mukuamu. You get some a couple other guys in there. I mean, Wanye Thomas. Outside of that, though, you really don't have anybody else that can go in there and step in.
Griff Huntington was like, please get Tyron out of this game.
I agree. It's Tyron to get out time. And it means you got to take Dak out, too. If you take Tyron out, you take Dak out. Great pass. Beautiful. Again, what's wrong? That was a beautiful pass from Dak. Great catch and control by Cooks. Exactly what we needed. The Cowboys with 4 minutes and 6 seconds in this quarter. Controlling the game by 25 points.
By the way, I know those MVP discussions aren't over, and they certainly shouldn't be yet. But
how many touchdowns for
Dak? Dak made quite a case for himself.
Another
to stay
return,
in that
by
mix.
the way, unfortunately. And he gets back to the 30-yard line now. Okay, so go ahead. But what is Dak's numbers?
Dak is 26 for 30, 236 passing yards, and 4 touchdowns.
Did I say 4 touchdowns yesterday? My bold prediction from Dak?
Maybe 4 for 4.
What do you mean? What do you mean 4 for 4?
Dak 4 for.
4 with 4 touchdowns. Yes. No.
Yeah, that wasn't like a.
No, that also puts him like a different level when it comes to Cowboy quarterbacks. With Romo, I think it passes him. But what I'm trying to say is, maybe I said yes in my bold. One of my bold. We talk about bold predictions. I said Dak with 4 touchdowns in 3 quarters.
You did. And that, right on the money.
The only other play or touchdown was the Rico run for the top Pollard run for the touchdown. Predictable dump down to Scary Terry, who Micah in coverage just throws him to the ground.
Micah Parsons with that sack does have a career high of 14 sacks for the season, so keep that in mind. Being held 3 ways to Sunday, Micah Parsons is that guy.
Damn, look at that. And Jason said 34-10, but it's going to be more than that, buddy. It's going to be like 40,
here was that stat that I had missed
something.
Earlier. CD enters halftime, and this was. Remember, this isn't even counting anything he did now.
Let me do this.
He had 100.
What are we talking about? Give me a quick second.
All good.
Because I want to make sure we put up
the
man, CeeDee Lamb, who's really the important topic right now on the stats.
CeeDee Lamb went into halftime with 129 receptions in 2023. He's the 4th player in NFL history with at least 125 receptions and 10 touchdown catches in a season. He joins Antonio Brown in 2014 and 15, Marvin Harrison, and Cooper Kupp.
There you go. A good list of guys to be first down for them after almost getting a sack.
Cooper Kupp is the most recent one. He did that in 2021, obviously.
And, of course, any updates on Stephon Gilmore?
Sorry, I saw someone joke on social media saying that I heard in the press box Henderson tripped the punter for that blocked punt.
Yeah, you can see people.
I figured you would appreciate that joke.
But this guy right here, baby, Stephon Gilmore. Any updates on him?
That's what I'm checking right as we speak.
Number 21. We need him in this game. I know he said some kind of possible shoulder issue. The internet doctor spoke on this, but we need to find out what's up with Gilmore before the end of this game. There's a stop there on the run, a yard or 2 yards. Sam Williams throwing people around. Again, the lack of discipline from Sam Williams is occasionally bothersome to me.
Okay, so Gilmore was officially ruled out.
Damn, that's not good. So again, the fact that he's officially ruled out, I mean,
after halftime, he was ruled out.
Yeah, that's a major situation for the Cowboys, without question.
Yeah, and and it is a right shoulder injury officially. So, like I said, I'm going to guess that the score had an impact on that decision as well.
Well, we don't know exactly what. Yeah,
the point is he came out after halftime.
No call on the hold. Unbelievable.
Anyway, he came out after halftime. Already, he came out. He was
I know, but it was 21-10 at halftime, so it wasn't. The score wasn't the reasoning yet. Jordan Lewis is limping now.
Grabbing his right leg.
Fucking shit.
I'm telling you, we just need to get to the end of this game.
Yeah, well, we already lost another defensive player. Jordan Lewis, he's got to come out. He's got to come out. And I hope it's not his foot.
I don't think so. It's looking like it's his right knee, personally.
I look at his hamstring or his...
Let me see. Yeah, I think it's his right knee, the way he fell on it.
He didn't come out. Yeah, he's in there still, Jordan Lewis. Let me put Gilmore off of the screen. He's blocking the star. Here we go. So
play action.
They got time. He gets hit. Hopefully no penalty there. It's a pick. DaRon Bland, the interception. Hopefully there's no flag, and it stands. DaRon Bland, the man with the picks
not the pick 6 I wanted, but certainly the pick we needed.
Listen, this puts DaRon Bland once again. What is he, 10 picks now? 9 picks? Right? 9 interceptions, 5 pick sixes. DaRon Bland, great coverage. Against Scary Terry, this time not doing anything.
Hey,
the pass rush was major there.
Solid pressure.
Osa with a hit right there at the end. Armstrong in the mix. Interception by Bland. And it's our ball. I think we should put our backup offense in right now. And run the ball a lot.
Run as fast as you can.
And it's almost
lost in translation. Thankfully, yes, I called the pick. I wanted the 6, but you know what? I will take the pick. That to me, anything that kills their offense and allows us to hopefully take 2-3 minutes off the clock.
Yes, just
run
the clock off.
Maybe kick a field goal, right? Try to get us that nice little 38 points that we would all like to see. Maybe the 40 burger we all want. Bland with the pick. Let's go interception. Yes. Hell yeah. We want CD out. We want every every offensive player needs to be out.
So let me just go
ahead.
As we continue this here. Stuff. So Packers. Now with 11 minutes to go in the game, they're up 17-9. Okay. So if they win that game, they knock out the Saints, the Seahawks. They're all out if the Packers win. Okay. Packers win. We got, again, if you want the Packers, we have to hope the Rams also win. Right now they're still down 20-13 against the Niners. There's 14 and a half minutes left. We'll go to that game after, because we want to know our opponent. So we're going to go to these games after this game ends, whichever ends first. But either way, I think their games will end first. So we'll know our opponent, will be whoever's the 7th seed. It sounds like right now the Rams have the ball midfield, 2nd and 8, and they're driving on the Niners. If they tie the game or take the lead somehow, that our opponent will be the Packers. If the Packers stay and hold their game, which is 17 right now. It's 17-9, so it's still a touchdown away. If they lose the game and somehow the Rams, they lose the game as well, or if they win the game, obviously it's going to be, then it comes down to playing the Saints possibly, or the Seahawks if they win. They're 13-13 now. The Eagles in the red zone, 4th and 9 against the Giants. They're still down 24-0.
Yeah, GM. I'm not sure if that's double-digit takeaways for Bland. I think that brings him
to 9.
No, it's
9. I think it's 9 for him.
So
I think it's 9.
Hey, there's still time. There's a whole fourth quarter left.
The Eagles did get the first. The Eagles got a field goal, by the way. So it's 24-3 with 1 minute, 11 seconds in the third quarter left. So that game and our game are about same points of things. So is the Seattle game and the Cardinals, which are tied 13-13. The Seahawks, if they win, and teams like the Packers lose, then we'll end up getting a team like who was it? The Saints coming in, or the Seahawks, of course. But again, if the Packers win, it's the Packers or the Rams. We got all the seeds clinched if the Packers win their game. Right now, they're winning. So I don't know. I'm just throwing it all out there. We're going here step for step with you guys. A run for the Cowboys. Our starters are in. Pollard here with the run for about 3-4 yards.
Very surprised.
Yeah, we have our starters in.
I'm guessing we're going to end the third quarter.
Well, we're going to end this drive, I think. This drive will probably be the last drive of the starters. Even that may be too much. The Cowboys want to make sure we don't give it away.
We never know exactly how much is too much.
Yeah. You don't want to give it away and then have some kind of effect happen and bite you in the ass. If we're ready at this point, we got to finish it. One drive. Can we survive one fucking drive and put some points up and end this thing?
At this point, it does come down to coaching now. Like, I don't want to see that ball snapped until there's 1 second left on the play clock. I'm sorry. Like, not a single play should be going.
Well, this doesn't matter here because the next play will be taking us. No matter what, we have to snap the ball once. And we do. We run the ball to Pollard. Can we get a first?
Almost.
3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. As we head into the fourth quarter now, right?
Again, you see the wear and tear adding up on Washington's side, too. I see several players on their side looking beat up, banged up. We're not,
Yeah. Baby, I want to say this as we enter the fourth. We got the fourth quarter to Dak 4. NFC East is ours. Again, it's still not over. They're down 21 in the fourth over there, but we're right now in our fourth. We're up to 25. So with that combination, we got the East. We're this close from securing winning this game.
Would you say that so far we did what we were supposed to do this game?
Yes. We did it. It took a little longer. That really it just comes down to the field goal. If that field goal doesn't happen, we got our backups in already. That's my point. The biggest issue is Stephon Gilmore. I didn't want to think about it. We're going to have to. But outside of Stephon Gilmore, knock on wood, and the rest of this drive by the offense is healthy, knock on wood. And the next defensive drive is healthy. I think our defense stays out one more drive, knock on wood. We get past the next two drives one drive on offense, one drive on defense, and somehow Gilmore's situation works out. We are sitting as best you can to the second seed, and we'll bring you through. I'm going to go overtime tonight, baby, in the sense of who are we going to play? No matter what it takes, I want to make sure we find out at least our opponent.
I agree.
And if they announce the game, what time it's going to be, we'll definitely bring it to you here live on My Cowboys Family. But also, and I got to say this, baby, it is somewhat of a rocky up and down season. We're getting close to getting that second seed and winning the East officially, right?
And guess what? Everything that happened during the season no longer matters. Because it all gets
it's a new
reset.
season now, and we're number 2 in the NFC, and that's the biggest thing right now. We couldn't get number 1, but we got into the second best thing, and it's a major thing. So what I'm trying to say is, this isn't a cause. This is a cause for celebration. And I'm going to get some of the again, this is the first step. We're getting a double step today, guys, with the East. And which was one of the first step of things. Yes. Getting that second seed is another step in this thing. And then winning playoff game. Winning division game. Winning on the road if it needs to be at San Francisco.
We're allowed to take a moment to enjoy that
yes.
and appreciate that. Remember, we give ourselves 24 hours for a win. I think we can give ourselves 24 hours to enjoy taking over the East.
I am very happy. I usually don't drink alcohol. You know our deal here when it comes to dropping love for shots. But I am taking shots. Right now, I'm celebrating at least one shot here. I don't know if you want to join me, baby, but I'm taking a shot. I'm ready to celebrate a little bit of celebration.
You can't do that and then have me be the fun sucker out of the room to say no, I'm not going to do it. So I will take one for the team.
All right, let's do this, baby. I'll be
back. Even with literally no pre-gaming. I have not. Yeah. I actually didn't have breakfast yet. I sneaked. I literally ate a piece of chocolate. When I refilled my water earlier, that's why when I came back here, you kind of heard me screaming on the sideline. I was still eating the chocolate, so that's the pregame. Some chocolate, I guess. Oh. By the way, guys, how do you feel as far as I did see a few comments here? Oh, Dak goes for a little pass there. Hey, we get the first down. Who was that? Cooks.
Cowboys.
That is Brandon Cooks. Still cooking, right?
Always
we're still cooking here. So, Talk to Silly said last season for the playoffs, Dallas was getting cornerbacks off the street, too. So, again, maybe there is some, corner depth situation. The Cowboys make some kind of last little second pickup or move there. I'm still going to hold out hope that the general kind of Gilmore situation, thank you, baby, the Gilmore situation is not something that's going to impact us for the playoffs as badly.
That's really the biggest question of the day.
All right, so they do stop the run there, make us lose a yard with Pollard. I'm still very surprised. Well, I guess you said that. Oh, shit. You see, that's what I mean, though. I saw Tyron Smith get up slow. Please, stop fucking around. Is this necessary? Do we have to do this? If you can pour out the soda that's, or, my cup over there.
Oh, yeah.
You can pour a little soda in there if you love me. So, yeah, incentives. Honestly, off the top of my head, outside of just general playoff incentives, I think pretty much every Cowboy player that was trying to play for numbers or something like that ended up getting it, right? Oh wow, what a move by Dak. Did you guys, if you guys are watching, did you see that? As the pocket collapses, he takes a step back and then he leans into the pressure, cuts right through, quick pass to Ferguson for the first down. He got 13 yards there. What a fucking move. What a fucking move. Again, all of this helps our defense, absolutely. By the way, Dowdle is out there. I see Hendershot as well. No, Schoonmaker. Sorry, I said Hendershot. Wrong, 80-something. I apologize. Total yards this half, the Cowboys have 130 yards. Washington has 35.
Just trust me on this. This is just for Chaser.
I know. Ooh, there we go. We got a solid 5 yards out of that with Dowdle. Yes, Dowdle is, by the way, so at least one move has been made. It looks like Dowdle is going to be taking the rest of the running back snaps. Another almost fight. By the way, Brock Hoffman is being told by the refs, shut the fuck up. Oh. So, I guess the refs don't appreciate Hoffman's... Oh, please don't die. They don't appreciate Hoffman's intensity as much, I suppose.
Let's go, Cowboys.
So, CJ Stroud, how is Dak ass? Okay? Just throwing that out there. How exactly is Dak ass? Unless you're talking he's ass. He's ass. He's got, Oh, shit. CeeDee Lamb gets...
drops it.
Oh, sorry, that was Brooks. My bad. I saw the 80 and... Saw somebody on the ground, just assumed, hey, there's a flag, though.
Can we get a first down here and continue this thing?
Oh,
a shot to the helmet.
Might be a helmet.
Oh, Washington. Helmet. You got your shot glass, I got mine. Get yours out there, family. Let's do this. Whew.
Okay, so I'll wait for them to say it in a second.
Yep. He at least targeted his helmet, so we get a first down there. Baby, it's time for a celebratory.
I will say that after the only thing I will do is the outfit will be prepared after the NFC Championship game. If we win the NFC Championship game, preparations will be made. Unfortunately,
baby,
for me. Unfortunately for me.
I'm giving you a shot here. This is a freebie here.
Although Dolly Parton gave me some ideas. I'm maybe wearing some tights or something.
Celebratory. Dak going back to pass, looking, throwing. CeeDee Lamb, 7 yard, 5 yard, 6 yard gain. Baby, this is a celebratory shot. We don't drink.
I know.
But we're going to drink one shot today.
I already have some regrets, but...
I know.
What's life without a little...
you have more regrets. Oh, fuck. I don't have regrets. I'm that poor.
As a Cowboy fan, I think we've had bigger regrets.
It's a celebratory pour, even though...
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll have to wait. Let's see where the offense... Let's cap it off with a touchdown by the offense,
Let's go. I got you. We got to pour it out.
Some points by the offense, at least.
I got a little bit of my chaser here. 2nd and 4.
They're on the 40. On their 40, by the way.
Might have to have an after dark tonight. MCF after dark. There's Rico breaking a tackle. Almost gets the first down. He's about third and one right now.
Honestly,
let's go Cowboys.
Okay, I thought Rico was a little banged up there. He's just getting up, taking his time.
This score is going to be exactly what I predicted. You know that. It's going to be 38-17.
It might be.
I just want us to get a touchdown. I don't care about my score. Get the 40+.
I tell it how it is.
Rest everyone.
How it might be.
Yeah, I said 45 initially, but the offensive line brought me to 38. A touchdown less.
Come on.
3rd and 1. Dak looks out of the pocket, dumps it down. Rico, first down easy. About 15-yard gain.
Almost 15 yards.
First down, Cowboys.
Just keep it chug.
Time is still moving. Under 11 minutes. No repeat since 2005 in the NFC East. And it happens again. Unbelievably, it happens again. The Cowboys have been at the top, floating at the top a lot. but we can't ever get back-to-back.
Like I said, one of the biggest struggles about this team in previous years is the fact that we've never sucked enough to completely blow up the franchise and start over.
That was the Garrett consistency.
So, and again, good and bad. Good, you hold on to some of that talent. Bad, we never fully were able to turn the page.
Stretching things there, purposely throwing. See, we're sending CeeDee Lamb on the outside receiver on the motion. When that happens, the defense shifts to wherever CeeDee Lamb is and opens up inside passes.
I'm still surprised we haven't seen more Gallup in these moments outside of that one touchdown attempt.
Yeah, which Dak forced in there, which probably was the worst, one of the worst plays there from him. But yeah, here we go. Cowboys, we're about to clinch. They're just showing it now. We clinched the NFC East and the second seed with a win. We already clinched the NFC East with the Eagles' loss. But 405 yards is what we have on offense. They have 166 total yards. It's domination. We're showing it on the board right now. We run here, no gain or loss of one for Pollard. Is that Pollard? That is Pollard.
No, that's Dowdle.
Is it? No, it's Powell. It's TP.
Oh, wow.
Pollard, yeah.
I thought he was done. No. Like, not in a bad way, just once I saw Dowdle, I just assumed, like, okay, we pulled one starter.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I guess not.
I'm
3rd and 7.
Scores, trying to see if
9 minutes, 20 seconds, and ticking. Again,
Cardinals are beating the Seahawks.
Oh, shit.
That knocks out the Seahawks. Again, they'd be knocked out if the Packers win. It's still 17-9, a one-possession game. Here we go. They're blitzing. Dak's got to look to the end zone. He's going over the top to Cooks. Oh, shit.
A little over. It's
okay. Man, I don't know. That was a tough play to get, but he had him for a second there. He had him over the top. It was Dak had to throw the ball there. It was just limited time. So there comes the 38 points up on the screen here. I want to see him hit a field goal. I kind of want to see.
They heard you say 38-10, and they said bet.
I said 38-17 is what my score was actually.
No,
I know that. But
do not bet.
But our backers will be coming in. So
I know.
Here we go. We're gonna make this a 28-point game. That's 4 touchdowns and
I don't really mind if we allow them to score a touchdown on some prevent defense.
That's
if
what
it means
I think.
That
just run some clock.
We have backups.
36-yard field goal for Brandon Aubrey. Come on, let's start a new streak.
Oh baby, come on, we gotta
new streak. So now,
his first official miss.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Back-to-back misses.
He missed.
And he never made it again. I'm just saying like this motherfucker missed twice already. God damn it. He got shirts made by Wanye Thomas and fucking Aubrey. You give me the fucking Brett Maher fucking feeling from last year.
Man, you motherfuckers turn quick.
I'm just saying.
Quick.
We can't even take the shot now.
Quick.
Baby. It's just that I just said it reminds me of Maher from last year.
I'm taking the shot before I hear more disrespect on. Wait.
Cheers.
Wait, no. Hey Siri. What's Brandon Aubrey's middle name?
It's melted butter.
That was not helpful. It literally just showed me Brandon Aubrey. It didn't give me a middle name.
Unbelievable.
Brandon Aubrey.
Incredible.
Does he not have a middle name? Hey! That is very cool. Brandon Aubrey has no middle name. Shout out
like me and
to the no middle name gang.
Yeah.
Joining us here. Brandon
motherfucking
respectful Aubrey. Because you gotta put some respect on the name. Alright, so with that said, I guess Siri was wrong. Put some respect on Brandon Aubrey's name. We're gonna give him a middle name.
Today, I'm not gonna call him any good things right now.
Brandon Money Aubrey. That's right. His middle name is Money.
He's been great. He's been money all year.
His given name is Butter.
He's got to make a fucking field goal out there today somewhere so he can get back. I don't want to fuck around in the playoffs.
He's Brandon Maher today.
I'm telling you. Give me the Maher vibes right now.
Okay.
Brett Aubrey.
Anyway, all right, let's do it.
All right, baby. Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
I love you. And go Cowboys.
Go
NFC
Cowboys.
East champs coming for that second seed. Oh, boy.
I am already regretting that.
That's all right. Sorry, baby.
Oh.
And that's Go Cowboys. Let's go. All right. Jason Renfro at 97 points on the Stream Boss. Sponsor of the week, Jason Renfro. The leader on the overall, Jason Renfro. The gifting champion, Jason Renfro. So he's all over the board. But we have a leader when it comes to the gifting membership, JD from DC, who's at this game representing that star for everything. Looks like he's gonna win the membership gifting board this week. And then you look at at the gift at the Cash App King, which is Snug X. He's close. He's about 11 back. He's a Micah Parsons away in the Cash App to passing Stanley Smith, who's in first place, trying to break that streak, that back-to-back streak. Anyways, there you go. I just want to throw it out there because all of this goes back and eventually matters for our playoff game coming around the corner here next Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, probably Sunday or Monday. And when I say that, it's because of the man with the plan, the lunatic, and his 4 jersey raffle right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Deshaun
Solid
Wright
tackle by
with
Deshaun
a
Wright.
nice tackle from Deshaun Wright, but a nicer move here by the lunatic, offering up 4 sewn and stitched jerseys. You know what they look like. We don't have to go through the whole list again. A lot of different style, sizes, sewn and stitched, authentic like. Wild card game next week during our game at halftime. We'll have 4 winners winning a jersey each. $10 to get in. Another 10. Every 10, it keeps stacking. Unlimited entries and a membership bonus entry. If you're in a membership, you get that too.
I'm having such a great time.
It's a run.
Watching you guys here in the chat.
For first
defend Brandon Aubrey with your entire fucking chest. I've never appreciated you guys in the chat more than I do in this moment. Because it really goes to show me that special teams matters isn't just like a thing I've been saying here for the last 6.5 years on MCF. Like, you guys get it.
We all get it. I get it too. The problem is...
Yes, but you get it in a disrespectful way, and you're no longer allowed to speak on it tonight.
Because I just get a little concerned when I think about last year, my love. Last year and fucking Maher shit.
Take your concern. Take your concern.
And shove it. I got it.
Here
it comes.
Today. Yes,
playing around, but a sack goes down.
Was that Golston?
By Dorrance Armstrong with a sack. Everyone's getting sacks up there. Oh, skeptical fan with the $3 through the Streamlabs.
Yes, he did. He said Dak and Cooks seem to always be missing one another on those long passes.
Well, not always, because they got a touchdown already. Skeptical, come on. I know you're
skeptical,
but
I don't think it was during one of those.
No, it wasn't
a long pass.
Well, no, but it was a touch pass. It had to be a perfect time passing. So, I mean, it was a real good timing. Right? They're together. They're just not together as CeeDee Lamb and Dak. So that's normal, though, for the quarterback to be more in tune with one guy over another. So I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I think he's in touch with him more than, a sack? What did Sam Williams do? He hit Gibson.
He didn't
hit the sack. He's an idiot. He gets credit for the sack.
I think everybody was confused because he was just on the ground and no one really knew what to do. Like, Howell just tripped.
You touch him. Make sure he's down. My goodness. Sam Williams, did he touch him? Oh, he thought because he was giving the ball to him. I see.
That's why I said, I'm like, I don't think anybody knew what to do there. That was weird as shit.
Just checking, just making sure. By the way, thank you, Skeptical. Taking Jason, he was up to 97. Now he's down to 94 points on the Stream Boss. 3rd and 21. This is where you maybe get it right here. This is maybe that pick 6 you were looking for. This is when it happens usually, unless they dump it down for something easy.
Do it.
Or just a sack another sack by Sam Williams.
I'll take that.
And there you go, guys. Wrapping it up here for the defensive side. Again, you see no Micah in here.
Hey,
he's out for the game. Micah's done.
A multi-sack game is just what the doctor ordered.
Fowler, Sam Williams gets 2 back-to-back. I think it's Fowler. Fowler gets 2. Sam Williams has 1. Dorrance Armstrong has 1. Micah has 1. We got 5 sacks in this bitch. Or was that Sam? That was Sam Williams.
That was Sam Williams who got
I guess it's a combination there. I don't know, but Micah just celebrating on the field.
It depends on how they count it, but Sam Williams was the first one to get him and start bringing him down. Fowler with a bit of an assist there.
So maybe it's a half sack. So they're punting. We get the ball back, and it's Cooper Rush time.
It's a sack.
6 minutes. 6 minutes. Dougie Fresh, you're on here, right? I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said it is a sack party now.
Yes, it is.
It sounds a little weirder when you say it.
We had a block party here when it comes to our kicker side and also their punter side. There we go. They punted off. Could Turpin run it back? Does he get one last chance? This is it. Turpin. Will he get a chance to run it back all the way? The answer is no.
No.
I like how we answered that at the same time.
It's okay.
We saw it happening. We saw it in slow motion.
But it's Lunatic. Aubrey's middle name?
Cooper Rush coming in, by the way. Officially.
Aubrey's middle name? It's Brandon. You actually brought in competition in training camp against me, Aubrey.
Yeah.
His parents were forward thinkers. Moose38, by the way, thank you. He dropped a $5 holler here in the chat. Classic. Go Cowboys. Thank you.
Much love, much appreciation to you guys in the house right now. Everybody here getting closer and closer to wrapping up a week here, wrapping up a playoff type game, which is the feel for the Cowboy side.
Skeptical fan said 90%. Yeah, they need to work on that.
Yeah, exactly. So again, thank you to Moose, who I just threw up on that board. Jason will go down to 89 Peyton Hendershot points. And we're rolling into a new week with some new champions. We're going to announce that later. Of course, we're rolling into this week full blast for this wild card game. And we're going to find out. We're going to tell you who we're going to play here, guys, shortly. As soon as this game almost is over, as other games are ending right now. And we'll be checking them out because it looks like it's going to be either the Packers or the Rams. So stay tuned for our opponent.
Cooper Rush is officially in. I know you said that, but I wanted to...
And I just want to make sure. You see those top two teams there on the wild card side? That's our opponents right now. The Seahawks are losing, and if the Packers win, it doesn't matter if they win or lose. The Saints would be out if the Packers win. The Vikings are out already, I think.
Let's talk even more in the future, guys. Our 2024 opponents have also been finalized. So, obviously, our home games, we got the Giants, the Commanders, the Eagles. But now we also have the Lions, the Buccaneers, the Saints, the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Texans. Those
Dallas.
Are all at home.
Remember, guys, we got 9 games at home this upcoming season.
On the road against the Giants, the Commanders, and the Eagles, but also, gird your loins, guys, the 49ers.
Yep, again.
The Falcons, the Panthers, the Steelers, and the Browns.
All right, all manageable. I mean, the Steelers and Browns will be in the tough weather and a tough, some toughness in those teams there.
One way or the other, we are very likely going to play some
Super
Bowl appearing champions next year.
Super Bowl appearing, a playoff appearing.
Because, I'm just saying, on that list are obviously several playoff teams, and 2 of the 3 teams that we're being lumped in with as favorites to win the Super Bowl with the Niners, the Ravens, and of course the Cowboys.
The Rams just took the lead. With 5 minutes to go in the game, the Rams are up 21-20 over the Niners with under 5 minutes, and what that does is gives us the Packers from McCarthy. Because right now the Packers are winning 17-9 with 2 minutes to go in the game. So that they will knock out everybody. It will be the Packers or the Rams for our Cowboys as Cooper Rush is in this game. And we're wrapping this one up.
Lost in translation. Eugenius Bear said it. The Cowboys are winning. The Chiefs barely winning.
Yeah.
The Eagles losing to the dregs of the East. Everything is awesome.
Yeah, that game is, by the way, 24-10 now. Eagles did score a touchdown.
They scored a last little gimme touchdown there. So
the
revenge tour, said Lost in translation. You know it.
Chiefs are up by 1.
I just want to throw it out there that as far as schedules this year, we knew our schedule was not easy. A little bit more on the tougher side, right? I think next year's schedule is comparable, if not maybe a little bit tougher, obviously, since we won the East.
This is last year. I mean, this is this year, I should say, not last year.
Yeah.
And you can see, it got tough there with the Bills and Dolphins. We knew it was going to be a tough stretch, but we did sneak away with the Lions and beat the Eagles in that stretch there and taking care of business here on the road against the divisional foe, shitty one, the 4-12 Washington Commanders.
No, but
who are about to finish off
slice that pie however you want, but under the Dak Prescott era, we still continue to dominate NFC East opponents.
Yeah,
in a way
even
that
when
is
they're good,
undeniable.
when they're good or bad. The Eagles been running at it, right?
We're pretty much like 85-15 percentage-wise when it comes to these NFC East matchups.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
I'll always take that.
Next season's going to be hot. You know it, Tosha. Lost in translation, by the way, said MCW, I called 35-10 score cold last night. You did. Lost in translation. I hope you're wrong only for one particular reason.
Oh,
I'd love
great
to see.
catch by Tolbert, by the way.
He just stopped the pick from happening.
Yeah, it stays in bounds, keeps the clock going. So this is it. It would have been 38-10, which was my prediction right before the stream.
That's why I said that. That's the only reason
17.
I say I hope your score prediction doesn't become true, because I would like to kick or have another chance to kick the field goal. So no more. Fuck off.
No. We celebrated already. I'm just showing everybody the star.
I thought you were like.
I'm showing the star.
I'm like, please no more. I need bread.
I hear you, but we gotta find out what. Again, as soon as
Talk to Sully said the Dak jersey is clean.
Yeah, these are the jerseys that you can get, guys. Sewn and stitched. They got, we will.
I think he means more that Dak didn't get sacked.
I know. Oh, okay. Well, I like yours because I think it's clean. Here it is, doubling it down to number 89, Hendershot, jumping over someone, and they were all ready for it too. Hendershot. He leaps someone. He's learning from Fergie. I think Hendershot leapt someone.
He's got turf in his helmet. I love it.
Ferguson is celebrating. It's a celebration here.
I love it.
Hendershot with the jump, and again Forbes with the whip.
Again, the lack of selfishness on this team too.
It's special.
When the guy next to you has more on his plate, you're just glad he gets more to eat.
And by the way,
it all trickles down.
Hendershot, right? 89 points, Jason Renfro with Hendershot right there.
Point. There
you go. Showing up. It must be something with that stream boss.
Yes.
So here we go.
Thinking $5 shots each side, Harold. No.
What? It's 20 for the wife. For me, 10. Now you're done.
Yeah. At most,
right, here we go.
I'll make a mixed drink at most.
We're celebrating 2-minute warning here. We got to see the other games, though, very shortly. I'm sure they'll switch on a local channel. I know we got YouTube. We can watch it through there.
Sorry, Ferguson's picking the freaking turf out of his. I
guess our defense comes in, right? Now, maybe this means in the 90s Cowboys, because Jason Renfro with a dollar holler puts it at 90 points to Marcus Lawrence style, and that also means, hey, maybe it's our 90s Cowboys coming back in full effect. We get the second fucking seed. We win the NFC East. We stop that streak.
What a good feeling.
Really, after shit, I would say even during the Dolphins and the Bills games, or the Bills and Dolphins games, those to me seem like we were just losing. We were just securing in the 5 seed. They were almost acting like that. The coaches and the Cowboy players sounded like they were talking that way, and now it's ours.
So we talked a lot of shit about Terrence Steele.
He
definitely had some aluminum foil moments, but
this year, not a good year.
For a player coming off of all the L's, right? ACL, MCL, MPFL tear, right? That snap was the first snap that he did not play all season.
Wow.
He played every single offensive snap until now.
That's insane. Right, so Terrence Steele.
So as much as we shat on this man,
well, I mean,
credit where credit's due for him being able to consistently stay out there, healthy, playing, and overall, generally improving along with the rest of our offense.
I agree.
Even if he's still, is fighting it out with Biadish for the weakest link.
No, I agree. And he's having his worst year. Doesn't mean second worst year. His rookie year was his worst year. But he's definitely, we know
that it's similar to Jordan Lewis. They both started off the season
Michael Gallup
fresh off of injuries and looking
getting
and feeling
better
rough.
as the season goes on.
The more they played and the more time they had out there, the better they did look. That doesn't somehow erase some of the mistakes or whatever, but they're both finishing the season at their highest point right now.
Agreed. Now,
regular season.
Update.
Please.
Seattle is out of the playoffs here because the Green Bay Packers have won their game 17-9. So beating the Bears, that means that the Seahawks, even though they're losing now anyways, doesn't matter if they win. Seahawks are officially out of the playoffs. You have the Saints officially out of the playoffs. The Vikings, of course, officially out of the playoffs. That leaves all 7 teams are set. The Niners are number 1. Cowboys number 2. The Lions are number 3. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 4. They play at home against the Eagles, who are 5th. Right now, the Lions, who are 3rd, would play the 6th seed, and the Cowboys would play the 7th seed. Right now, the Niners are losing to the Rams. The Rams are winning 21-20. If the Rams win, they play the Lions.
Looks like a run to Lipke here, by the way. He's the
only running back right now, is Lipke. He's our running back, which is interesting, but he's really our fullback. Anyways, point is, it was a throw to Jalen Brooks.
It's not to Brooks for nothing.
Yeah, for half a yard. Anyways, the point here is, guys, here it is. The Rams are showing they scored, and then they went for 2.
Looks like Seattle has been eliminated, William Bernie said. Yeah.
I just said that, because of the Packers. They are eliminated. The Saints are eliminated. You're seeing the screen here.
Yep.
The Vikings, the Saints, the Seahawks, all out. The Bucks are going to play at home against Philly. The Lions are going to play at home. Right now, it's against the Rams. And the Cowboys right now, as a 2nd seed, will play the Packers if it stays the way it is. It all comes down to the Rams game. Where there's 4 minutes to go, the Rams are up by 1, and they have the ball. So if they hold off and win that game, the Rams will be at Detroit. The Cowboys will be home against. It's incompletion there by Cooper Rush.
But man, I hope the Cowboys or the Rams somehow
hold on to that.
Hold on to it.
I want Mark Carthy to get a chance to knock the Packers out of the play.
Skeptical man said with the $3 highlight, why do backup quarterbacks have to imitate the first-string QBs? Rush just looks awkward saying, here we go. Because remember, he's not running his own offense. He's running Dak's offense. So he has to go in there and be the Dak substitute.
Right. And by the way, this is very important on our screen, not on this screen. Of course, this is important too, so the Lunatic much love. But, baby, a 50-yard attempt. Let's get him back on the good side of shit. This is it's more important than the score final being perfectly right by me. I don't care. Knock it down the middle. He perfectly knocked it down. We back on the board.
That's what we needed. Beautiful than that.
Could be
Talk shit about my
Baby,
I'm
he
joking
has to.
with you.
He has to prove it, and he proved it there. I just don't trust the whole. He's gonna turn to Brett Maher again. That's in my head, and it will be in my head. But Aubrey, being a rookie, being all these things, it's great that he's had a great year. But now comes the real year.
Sean the non-believers.
He's got to make it. He's got to make it. And he made it. He actually now has put himself, I think, mentally back on. Okay, I picked up where I left off. Baby, I know you're laughing. That is extremely important. You can't start that in the playoffs because then he'll get nervous. Right now, he's back at it. He knows he's going to do it again. Boom. In the wind, wind was behind him, whatever. The point is, 50 yards, tough kick in Washington. He made it. We're back at it. That's what I want.
And look.
That's all I'm saying.
Don't worry.
Important.
The majority of the chat agrees with you.
I know. I'm not trying to even win that.
I'm just saying
that's the way I feel.
Thank you, Delutic said Aubrey's middle name. It's Brandon F. the Doubters, Aubrey. Thank you. This man has multiple names. All of them well known to Mr. MCF.
It's
okay.
I've had my heart broken by kickers, and you guys know too. So
I have few fan moments where I just say like fuck reason, fuck whatever. Like, and this is one of the few moments where I will go die as a fan. Okay.
I hear you.
I don't care. Brandon Aubrey is that guy. That's it. It just let me have my fan moment here.
Good. I'm not mad that he made it. I'm happy. I want him to make it. He had to show me that. Last one, he shanked it and banked the fucking goddamn extra point looking kick on a field goal. So he has to get back on track. He's back on track. That's all I wanted. Now I'm happy again. Thank you, Brandon Aubrey. Thank you. Now, again, back other than Brandon Aubrey's miss and the offensive line issues that we're having because we're all, the guards are benched. I still look at the fact that, Gilmore and that injury is at the top of my list of things of importance going on from here. Thank
you. That's the other thing. Mark Smith said it too. He wasn't nervous. You see him on the sideline. The kicker was the least of our worries. But the point is that he never looked or felt like Maher did when he got to those moments. Like, he looked the same after the miss as he does after the makes.
And I agree. Because if he was in the league for 15 years, I wouldn't give a fuck. But the fact that he's in his first year, I give a fuck. That's all I'm saying. We just can't blindly think that we have superstars forever because they had a good regular season. That's one good regular season. It's still in my mind, and I'm glad it's not in his. The point is, Aubrey has to, not you and me hoping that me saying I'm worried, you saying you're fine with it, it's irrelevant. It's about what Aubrey does.
Because again, on one hand, I don't disagree. Right? But people will take an entire life's work of great performance and take the one bad moment as like your defining career moment.
Scott Norwood, you can ask him about that. My point is, he's had a great career, and he missed the Super Bowl field goal to win it for the Bills. I'm just trying to say, you're right. Too bad. That's what it comes down to. I don't give a fuck if you have 18 great years. If you miss a Super Bowl winner, you're going to always hang that on you, and that's life. That's the reality. We ain't no delusional world. So he had a great season. Fucking great. I love it. He helped us win games. It don't mean shit if he knocks us out of the playoffs because he missed a field goal or an extra point. Remember that shit.
If you want to set one more shot, I will take one more shot. But that is not just the limit. That would be me saying goodbye and
20 for the wife. I know that. I'm with 10. I'll take $10 shots, but I don't care because I'm celebrating.
Justin Quarles and Cumin said, I believe Dak will end up with the most passing touchdowns in the NFL this year. Excellent season for our QB1.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns. That puts him. Again, they got a first down here.
That's fine.
All our backups are in. We even got Buddy Johnson in the house there, number 57.
Yeah.
Joanne Thomas, all the backups. But
look, somebody crawled out from under his rock. Good for you, A-Bomb, saying, why are you excited? Well, the best your team can do is have their season ended by my Niners again.
Get there first. Get there.
The clock resets for everybody, including you.
I guess the Eagles won't even get out the next round, but beat the... I guess they play the Bucks. I guess that'd be an easy win. But they get the Detroit Lions, beat them.
Again, they might be able to.
It'll be different this time around.
On one possible playoff
win.
See,
A-Bomb knows that our offense we had. I think A-Bomb's smart enough to know that the offense we had against their team in Week 5 was a completely different offense. If you know anything about football, then you would know that. Right, A-Bomb?
And Montana Bama fan. You guys are cracking me up here with your comments in the chat.
Washington's calling timeouts? What the fuck? With 22 seconds left, they're calling timeouts? This is a final. And I said it, 38-17 was my final prediction, so hey.
Maybe Ron Rivera wanted to call timeout one last time.
His last chance to be a commander there. We're going to go to see the end of that Rams game. That's what matters now for the Cowboys. Rams hold off and win that. If they hold off the Niners and win that game, the Cowboys, and again, I don't care about the Niners and this. Everyone's got their bench, their backups in. It's just who wins the battle of the backups, and it makes a difference on who is the opponent for the Cowboys. So another run for them. I'm putting the final up because it's a done deal here. Hey, Buddy Johnson, another stop. He's involved today.
Hey, look, for a guy whose name you basically never hear, we heard his name 3 times today in a positive way.
Yeah,
nice.
Special. There it is. That's the game. No timeouts. Okay. That's the end of the Rivera era there.
By the way, who called it 38-10?
I mean, I did.
No, you didn't. You said 38-17. You're wrong. Get out.
I'm happy I was wrong with the 7. I'll take that every time.
I am messing with you.
I'm looking at the scores here, baby, and...
So the Eagles play the Bucks. So, baby, go ahead and say it one last time real quick. The things that we know for sure are, like, set in stone.
Eagles are the 5th seed, which we know, and the Bucks are the 4th seed, winners of the AFC South. It's the Philadelphia Eagles at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
NFC South, by the way. You said AFC.
Okay. Sorry, NFC South. Right now, we're at the game that matters now. 3rd and 9. Rams are up 21-20 over the Niners. If they hold on to the win here with their backups for the Rams, which they're going to be punting now, Niners going to get the ball back, and they only need a field goal to win. But if the Niners win and the Rams lose, we play the Rams as a 7th seed in Dallas. If the Rams end up winning this game and holding them off and winning the game by 1.
Montana with the Bucks winning today, they won the division.
Yeah, the Bucks clinched the division when they won. That was over. The Saints could still get in there because of a wild card, but everybody will have to lose. Like the Packers have to lose, the Rams have to lose, the Seahawks will have to lose, and the Seahawks are losing. So, but they're out already as well because the Packers won their game. The Packers are in the playoffs, so they're guaranteed in. We know the teams already. It's just a matter of who's the 6th seed and who's the 7th seed. The Rams game will determine it. There's a minute to go in the game. They're punting here. They punted. The Niners have to drive about 50 yards, 60 yards. Let's see. They get the kickoff, and they're returning it. They get to the 23-yard line, trying to rip the ball out.
Okay.
No stupid play.
Penalties.
I mean, he just gave him like a cheap shot at the end.
He just punched him in the face.
55 seconds left to go.
So unnecessary.
Last drive for the Niners. It's not important for the Niners. This is a practice game for the Niners. If they get a field goal and win the game, the Niners, then we play at home no matter what. We'll play it will be the Rams at Dallas if the Niners pull out the win. If the Rams hold on to the win, it'll be the Green Bay Packers, which is kind of what I kind of hope here against McCarthy and the Dallas Cowboys.
Dustin Roberts, we did have one injury. Stephon Gilmore was ruled out with a shoulder injury right after halftime. At first, they said he was questionable to return, and then he was ruled out. We'll keep an eye on that. I know someone on social media called Pro Football Doc.
Wide open. And he drops
incomplete.
It.
Nice.
Incomplete.
Someone on social media called Pro Football Doc speculated, this was his opinion, that it looked like he kind of possibly had a subluxation, which basically a slight dislocation, basically in his right shoulder. That it's very likely that the Cowboys just hold him off until the playoffs, but that it's not like he's gonna miss significant time.
And the reason why they would hold him off is, again, the thing is that the other option, they could put a brace on him, like a whole
so the point
sling.
is that he's probably going to be banged up next week, but it should not hopefully be a situation where he's kept out from playing.
Right.
We will keep you guys updated as soon as you have any official confirmation. Outside of that, we seem to be good to go on the injury situation.
They're doing a booth review on that catch fumble. It was a fumble. I think it was incomplete. He didn't have enough. I don't think he had enough yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he had enough 2 steps down and making a football move. When it comes to number 84 of the Niners, who caught that pass on the 45, they would be about 20 yards away with 40-something seconds to kick a field goal and win the game. So.
Sorry.
No, I see Avon saying the Niners are the NFC East champions. You guys haven't won we've given you guys an extra 30 years to try to get out on us. They got to the Super Bowl. They got a couple conference championships, and they're still at 5 like us. That's pitiful about the Niners, isn't it? It must be sad. Anyways, either way, fuck the Niners, fuck the Eagles, fuck Philly, fuck everyone, and go Cowboys.
I checked, if things go the way that we're hoping they go, you guys are going to be 12-5 just like us.
Well, they'll be 12-5. Yeah, I mean, again, we'll see what happens. But it's not even that. It's not even, to me. It's not that they beat us in tiebreaker. That's why, because they beat us head to head. Congrats. But we'll get a rematch if we do we got to do our jobs. The Cowboys got to win their game because Cowboys could blow any game, but at home we should be able to beat whoever we face the next 2 weeks. And if that happens and the Niners win their home game, whether it is against Philly, Detroit, the Lions, I don't know who. I mean, the Rams could be. I don't know who it would be, but whoever they face, if they get past them, it would be the Cowboys in San Francisco for the Super Bowl. And the last time we had such a big game like that in the conference championship game, to start our new streak in the 90s. You remember that, right? A-Bomb, he's old enough to remember that.
Oh.
Yeah. That's 1, 2. Yeah, he didn't get that football move. He didn't get the second foot down either. So that should be incomplete. Yeah, at least that helps a little bit.
Good review. I think that was a good call, good catch there by the refs. Let's go ahead and get this loaded up as we
did you get
finish
some
things
love
off?
there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I keep my word. Like I said, now is MCW going to make a quick exit stage left, probably a minute or two after? Absolutely.
Oh, well, Mary Alvarez said, "Hold on." She got 5 on it. What did she? We'll say what she had in a minute here as the Niners try to get out of this. They throw it on the field. This time he catches it on the 40, so it's basically the same play.
Oh, but they got to hurry now.
We got no timeouts. 39 seconds.
Mary Alvarez wins it. Thank you, Mary. Much love with a $5 holiday saying NFC East champs. Let's go. Doesn't matter if we don't do anything in the playoffs. Remember, we need a deep playoff run to make this second seed worth it.
Exactly. I mean, we have to win our 2 home games. That's if we win our first game, we win another home game. Win that game. We'll see what happens in San Francisco if they get there. So, by the way, much love to Mary. She brings Jason down to 82 points to that Jason Witten, right, for Jason Renfro. And we got, I think this is what you're saying, right? Yeah. Snug X dropping that $20 holler there for the wife to get reshotted here,
he also said boo because he wanted me to take 2 shots, but no.
I mean, unless he dropped, okay.
I'm already dreaming about the bread I'm about to shove into my mouth after the second shot.
Here we go. Get some pressure, Rams. No pressure.
Is that not a hole?
A little pressure. Get
it. Yes!
Fumble. Ends the game.
Rams.
And the game's over. And the game is fucking over.
I wanna see it officially, but yes. Okay.
Unless they call it incompletion.
And there we go. We get our real revenge game because let's be real. What better way to start off what we're hoping is a dominating postseason run than to beat the Packers, specifically the team that the last time we were anywhere close to a position like this, the Packers said fuck you.
Well,
so it would be very nice to be able to return the favor, even if it is in the post Aaron Rodgers era. I don't give a shit. I don't think any of us give a shit.
So I just beat the. This is for McCarthy more than it is about Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
By the way, you can cross them out, guys. It's set. We get the Rams go. So again, the Niners get the first round bye. We know that they don't play until. And by the way, that was Carson Wentz winning the game for the Rams. But the Niners get the first round bye, and they play the worst seed that gets out of the wild card. Whoever that is, the worst seed, they go to San Francisco. That means it cannot be the Cowboys. So the thing is that when you look at the matchups, the 4-5 matchup, Tampa Bay at home against the Eagles. The Eagles at 11-6 travel to Tampa at 9-8, and they're hurting the Eagles. So we'll see who wins that game. If the Bucs win, it probably is the Bucs at San Francisco. The Eagles win, it's definitely the Eagles, unless the Rams end up winning. The Rams travel at 10-7 to the Detroit Lions home, 12-5 Lions, and that right there is going to be, I think, a very interesting matchup. The Rams will have their starters this time, of course, against the Lions, who are looking to take a bite out of us. They got to beat the Rams first. That could be the toughest game. And then the last of the matchups of next week, outside of the Rams at Detroit, is our game. We don't know the date and time yet of that. As soon as we know, if it happens during the show tonight here, as we end this thing soon. But we'll let you know if those are announced through Twitter or whatever it is. As soon as it's announced, we'll let you know. I don't think we'll play Saturday because we're playing here on a Sunday evening. So I think we'll be playing Sunday night or Monday night. That's my guess. And we'll be home against the Green Bay Packers, the 7th seed. The Green Bay Packers, who are, I think, 10-7, playing at the Cowboys, who are 12-5. And that's the way it loads up. I don't give a fuck about the AFC. That's the way it rolls out into the NFC. It's the Packers at the Cowboys. And, hey, since I have this up, baby, that's when we're going to do our raffle. So you have tonight, you have the whole week up until before the game, or I guess not, but before the day before the game, to get in your entries. You can stack your entries as $10 per entry. Like Mary right now is halfway to another entry for Mary Alvarez. And if you're in the membership, you get once you hit 10, you get a bonus raffle entry. And if, like I said, you can keep stacking them. Like an example, Mary Alvarez, Snug X, which I'll explain in a minute what else he's in the lead in. But Snug X, he's got 6 raffle entries. And if he's in the membership, that would be 7. So much love to everybody who's in this thing. And extra special love to the Lunatic for making this happen. You can see what the prizes are. All 4 winners. We'll have 4 winners, and each of them get a jersey. Sewn and stitched, your choice of many, many, many different Dallas Cowboy players. And there's old or new. But there's also a lot of every team available, every sport available by Cowboys Mosh. So you can go another route if you're not a fan of the Cowboys, or if you have a lot of Cowboy jerseys. There's a lot of other routes to go. But yes, the 4-jersey raffle brought to you by the Lunatic. Next week at halftime of our wild card game against the Green Bay Packers in Dallas at AT&T Stadium. I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait to see the 4 winners, but I can't wait to get, hopefully, this victory over the Green Bay Packers, setting up another home game in the divisional round.
Yes,
and we'll wait and see about that. But now it's all about Green Bay and getting Stephon Gilmore healthy. You know what I mean?
So here,
Matchup's
let me do
done.
some very quick shout-outs here in the chat.
You
Take
need
my
your shot.
and then exit stage left. AF1892, Jason Renfro, Lost in Translation, Snug X, Scorpio, Mark Smith, Cowboy Longhorn, Kenzie Bands, which, by the way, so he was asking, hey, so we're playing 2 home games? So basically, the only team that we would have to face in the playoffs on the road would be the Niners.
Right.
Everyone else would have to come to our house.
Yeah. And
until the Super Bowl, depending on however that goes. You know what I mean?
If we win our wild card game against Green Bay, no matter what happens, we cannot play the Niners because we're the highest seed outside of the Niners. Both these teams, the first and second, will be home.
Exactly.
So the Niners play the worst team left, and we play the best team left. So which would be, let's say, a team like Detroit would come to Dallas. And they want revenge. So that would be second round kind of possibility. That's the probability. If the Lions win, no matter what, if we win and the Lions win, no matter what happens, I don't know who the Niners play, but we will be playing Detroit and Dallas. That's the highest percentage in the second round. But the first round is what we got to focus on, and that's the cheeseheads. We got to take a bite out of that cheese. McCarthy got to get his revenge.
That's how I wanted to make it clear how exactly that broke down. So again,
I'm going to take a shot as well, baby, with you, even though I know there's no. I mean, we've been getting some shots dropping in here because this is solidarity. And also, celebration, baby. By the way, if you guys are not on MCF, after dark, after I get a little food in me a little later tonight, you might see me pop in there having some celebration shots. Almost dropped the bottle. Having some celebration shots, having some, a little panel going up here. People can be on the panel talking bullshit and talking shit. It won't be football, really, all football. It's usually a lot more than that. We will be doing a lot of that on After Dark. MCF After Dark, I will not post the link. But I will say the names. You guys can search it. MCF After Dark. It's pretty simple.
All right.
So if you guys went to that party, that's a late night party, and it has not that much to do with football. Right. So just keep it in mind. But tonight, there might be a little extra celebration there. But
tonight we celebrate.
Now we celebrate. This evening we celebrate, baby. We
so
are champions of the NFC East.
Did it.
We are champions of the top seed of the wild card round, which would be the second seed.
Unfortunately, the nerves have started.
Good.
Not because,
good.
And again,
really
not
starts.
nervous like, we're going to, it feels different when you really have a chance. When you're, the underdog, when you're, the last totem on the pole, you're just kind of there hoping you make something happen, but expecting it to not. We're the second seed. Like I said, this is the easiest path the Cowboys have had to a Super Bowl ever in the history of ever since I have been watching our Cowboys.
Well, incorrect.
I'm not counting
it was the first
time
seed
we had the first seed
because we
didn't even make it a fucking playoff game.
What do you mean?
We didn't make. I'm just saying, we didn't even make it past one game.
Right. It was a divisional round, though. We just got the divisional round and gave it to Green Bay, and that's why the payback is now. That was McCarthy's
but
Packers.
This feels different.
No, we have more control. Now. We're at home. We're undefeated.
Even back then, it still felt like I'm not saying it wasn't as long of a shot as technically better odds or whatever, but we were still being led by rookie quarterback Dak.
Right,
and we still had
now
other situations.
Now we have MVP-style Dak, right? Because no matter, even when we win MVP, he's still MVP-ish, right? You got that 4 touchdowns, which the bold prediction came true.
With an MVP-ass offense.
And that means that, he is in the running again. Because no Lamar Jackson, he is in the running in the MVP a little bit. But we have MVP veteran Dak, right? Like you said, with a veteran offense that's efficient, with McCarthy running it, and CeeDee Lamb, back then we didn't even have really a number one like that. Des Bryant was kind of on the way down, but now we have a number one that's bona fide in the NFL, maybe the best or second best receiver right now. So,
and it's not about jinxing us. It's like I said,
I wouldn't feel
this way if it didn't feel real. If it was like last year, other years, I would feel excited. I would feel that same nervous energy or whatever, but this year it's literally we have everything to lose. Yeah. Because it's on us. It's it's right here.
Kind of like this game tonight.
Anyway, let me take this shot, please.
Celebratory. Thank you, my love.
Oh, we fucking did it.
Go Cowboys. Guys, celebrate. The second seed. NFC East is great, but the second seed is greater. And let's win our games the next 2 weeks and let's make it some fun.
The seed.
So us and A-Bomb can talk a little shit. And this time, maybe they could win the last 2 years. If we win this year to go to the Super Bowl, That's the biggest win of all. So it's all or nothing, possibly this year. Go Cowboys! And a big victory, big comeback in this regular season. Let's get that 6 and beyond. Go Cowboys. Oh, boy.
You first.
Hell yeah! Let's go Cowboys. Ah, damn it. I forgot how
I can do it.
This is actually better than
I
the
believe
last
in myself.
one. After Dark's going to be lit tonight. You got it, baby. You got it. I know. This is like 4 shots for her on an empty stomach. You're done. Let's get that, baby. Let's get that. Let's get that. Woo! All right, everybody in the house here with us.
It burns. Okay.
Yeah. I'm feeling it, but I'm feeling good, too. I'm feeling good. Again,
I'm feeling the decongestant effects.
And I, as we wrap it up here and get ready for After Dark later tonight, 5, 6, 7 hours away from now, baby, I want to know what is in any news or updates on Stephon Gilmore.
I guess I will do one final check.
If you can do a little check on that, I'm going to hit the chat real quick. I got Snug X say, MCW Uno Mas. Well, she gave you the Uno Mas, man. She's hitting them.
All right, so Gilmore entered the locker room in a sling.
Oof, in a sling. Which I expected. At the least, right?
Yeah. I'm scrolling. You gotta give me a chance here.
All right.
Please don't put the pressure on me.
Braxton Hidjuk said, we better not blow this opportunity to beat the teams to get to the chip. Again, at least the NFC Conference Championship. We win and we stay at home for 2 weeks. That's what it comes down to.
By the way,
win again, boom. Gotham guy.
So remember how I jokingly said earlier that Dak was like 85-15 in the East? I apologize. He's literally 80-20.
Oh,
Dak has won. Yeah. He has a win percentage of 80% against the NFC East.
You know, we forgot to read Gotham guy. He dropped a $10 holler here.
Sorry, Gotham.
Sorry, we're drinking. But yeah, I saw him
we got to. He said, I swear, McCarthy better not get any post-traumatic memories from last season. Rodgers is not the QB, I swear. Yeah. If he lets Jordan beat us, I'm done with Mike. Well, don't worry, because
he'll be done.
Jerry will personally escort him out of the Star.
Yes. We know. We've already heard this. We said this the other day, that if McCarthy, the way we lose in the playoffs, if it's a bad call, if it's against a team like the Packers, McCarthy is gone.
McCarthy having a job in Dallas.
Correct. If we handle business, we should beat the Packers by 20 points or whatever it is. That's the MO for this team at home. A team like the Packers are average. So we should beat this team and handle this game from start to finish. If we don't do that, and we somehow blow it, that's going to be on McCarthy out of here. But I think we have the best chance to win, between the Rams and the Packers. I think the Rams are a hotter team right now. I think they're a tougher team. Even though we were at the game when we saw the Rams in Dallas, and we were there. We watched the Cowboys just dismantle them. But they're a different team, too, now. So I think they're a little more dangerous. The Packers are different, too. They're playing well, but they ain't dominating. They're barely getting past the Bears, right? So I think we can't overlook them, but the Packers are the easiest opponent we could have hoped for outside of getting the bye, which the Niners have. So we'll take this. We got to handle business. And if we do that, then let the chips fall where they may. But if we beat the Packers, we'll probably get Detroit and Dallas for a big rematch.
Seattle is out, right?
Seattle's out.
Okay, good. So
everybody's out. It's all done. There you go. That's for DK Metcalf.
Stand on business.
That's for DK Metcalf. Exactly. Bye-bye.
I didn't want to do it.
I know. Bye-bye. Listen, it's all set. Both sides have been set. We know the placement of all the teams. Now, of course, everything but the AFC, there's a couple teams still fighting it out there. The Bills have to win to get in. If they lose, I think the Steelers are in. I'm not sure. I think the Steelers are in anyways. So I know if the Dolphins win, they knock out the Bills out of the playoffs, and I forgot who sneaks in there. Or do the Bills? I don't know. The Bills are fighting for something for the AFC East right now. So that's tonight's game. We'll be chilling watching that. Like I said, we'll be back on After Dark. Gotham guy, appreciate your comments. Sorry about missing that. We were celebrating here. We're all celebrating together, and we got 62 in the house.
Yeah, I want to
hit some shout-outs. Yeah, hit some shout-outs. Hit some comments, too, if you want. I'm celebrating, baby. I mean, a little pre-celebration now. Again, I'm still taking the $10 shots. If you guys want to bring it, I'll do it. But I have to save a little bit for After Dark. So I have to get, some food in me later.
I agree.
And restuff.
One of us has to feed.
Yeah, you'll be sleeping. The wife will be sleeping. Maybe not. Maybe you'll be awake for a little bit.
I have unfortunately, not as fun.
I know.
Real life work to
OT
finish.
There at the 9 to 5 stuff. But the point is, we're hyped. We're excited. You're going to reboot, of course, with your shots, but we'll be back on later on MCF
I'm like
After
mentally
Dark.
toasting the bread already. Guys.
I
You
know,
don't understand.
I know.
That bread is waiting for me.
What a big win. What a
Real
big
quick,
win
Gotham
for the
guy.
Cowboys.
Excuse me, AF 1892. Yeah, wow. She said, I've been here for 9 years, but this season no one really cares as far as like the Packers because she's in Packers land. So
okay,
hey, even better for us, right?
Because I mean, again, the Packers
Snug
are
X in the house, big boss man, skeptical fan said, "God bless the Dallas Cowboys." Hey, he's like skeptical. I say, he's gonna be able to watch the whole playoffs, hopefully. Celebration time. Come on and celebrate. Bama fan, hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Mikey High Night, hell yeah. Second seed, Dan the man. Eagles fans in shambles, man. The whole city is probably needing to grease their polls.
Yeah, with AJ Brown's injury, which I hope he's all right.
Jaja Banks said we need Gilmore. Absolutely.
Yes.
We will keep you guys updated throughout the week.
The Eagles have their injuries, but I don't even want to care about it. I'm not saying I'm being mean. I'm just saying that I hope they're okay. I hope Jalen Hurts is okay with his broken finger on his throwing hand. I hope that AJ Brown's okay with his ankle leg injury. I don't want him
to be out because guys are hurt. I want him to be out because they suck.
But here's what I hear. But they were sucking anyways.
I know.
The bigger thing to me is not concerning anything to do with any other team but ours, and that is the injury to Stephon Gilmore. That is the big one. He's in a sling right now. As he's walking out the locker room. So obviously something we got to keep watching. You will not get any definitive answers, guys, probably until tomorrow after they do an MRI and any other imaging or scans or x-rays, whatever they need to do to that right shoulder, which looked like popped out or hyperextended or some kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't want a joint being hurt because that shit could knock him out for the year.
Has the time of the game been decided yet as far as like when we play? I hadn't seen anything yet as of like 5 minutes ago.
Right, I don't think it has. I think
so it hasn't been decided.
I think it'll be sometime halftime of this Buffalo-Miami game. So we won't be live, but I think that's when they're going to decide.
If anything, make sure to keep an eye on either our Discord/Twitter. We'll probably post there once it's officially announced, just so that obviously everyone.
I also want you guys to understand something.
Skeptical fan, we did get your address. I will be mailing those out Monday. It was literally the last thing I was waiting on. That's the address I had. I just wanted to be sure. Yeah. Because with the phone switch and everything, I'm like, shit, I don't want to send it to the wrong place.
I want to make sure we get all the lunatic raffle prizes out. I know Stanley Smith got his.
I know. I was going to say, I know they all went out. Like I said, the jerseys that we got this week.
We still got to do the jerseys on that. So we're still doing that right now. And, like I said, I'm looking right here, guys. It looks like just some interesting little kind of side stats here.
Yeah, and WAF 1892, Juan Carlos,
he finished
Gotham guy, all you guys.
Yeah, I mean, again, we'll talk about that in a minute here. Let me just do a couple last things here, pieces of news, and the McCarthy's speaking right now.
Okay.
But CeeDee Lamb's performance, guys, he closed out the season with 13 catches, 98 yards. I thought he had over 100. And he has two touchdown performance. Historic 135 catches for the year. 5th all-time in a single season for any receiver ever. Also, finished with 1,749 receiving yards. That is 7th all-time in the history books for this guy right here, CeeDee Lamb. And 14 total touchdowns as well. He's cashing in, guys. He's cashing in. And let me just do this here, too, because
McCarthy said that he's glad that we didn't need any outside help to win, saying that's the way we wanted it. Agree 1,000%. The last thing we wanted is to go ass backwards into the playoffs.
Yeah, especially after.
And on top of that, he said that basically that whole Green Bay McCarthy matchup, that's for the birds. He said the drama of it, I'm sure you guys will love, but I won't participate. It's playoff time. Doesn't matter who you play.
I understand.
So for McCarthy, it's basically just he doesn't give a shit about the history. He lets other people worry about that. His job is just to win.
I understand, but I don't believe it. I think that he has some of this stuff here for him, for McCarthy, is,
You think it matters a lot?
I think it matters a lot for him, yeah. So
I think that on one hand it matters. On the other hand, like we said, this is just like the baseline. Mm-hmm. Like winning this game is just the baseline. Winning the next game is truly like the next step. I agree.
By the way, the playoffs, I'm looking here and it says here, wild card matchups in the AFC. If the Bills win, it'll be the Bills' 2nd seed at home against the Steelers.
Okay.
And it'll be the Dolphins' 6th seed on the road against Kansas City, the Browns at the Texans. If the Dolphins win tonight, it'll be the Bills at 7. So they did clinch the playoffs. The Bills are in, and the Dolphins. The Bills at the Dolphins. It'll be a rematch, basically, except they flip sides. Steelers at the Chiefs, and the Browns at the Texans. So it's Browns at Texans no matter what. It's just a matter of, Chiefs are also home either against the Dolphins or Steelers. And then Steelers will be at the Bills on one scenario, and Bills will be at the Dolphins in the other scenario. By the way, Zach Luna in the house.
Shout out to you, Zach Luna. Thank
you. The $20 holler to Tony Pollard style.
I was trying so hard not to interrupt. He said,
I'm sorry, baby.
1 6-pack of Modelo later, and I'm feeling good.
Ooh, let's celebrate, baby.
I'm probably going to get a free suite of Levi's for the NFC Championship game. Business. Shh. How about them Cowboys? Ain't no way we're losing to the Packers or the Lions.
Damn right. We got to handle business. McCarthy.
First of all, Zach Luna, congrats to you.
Yes.
For your sake, I actually really hope you're able to get that just because that would be a very cool experience.
Yeah. If you have any extra seats, let us know, all right? We'll do the stream right there in the box with you guys.
Anyway, but yeah, seriously, that would be awesome and amazing. Even better if you can watch our Cowboys in there.
Oh, man.
Dominating.
That'd be something. I agree. And that right now is, that's the goal eventually, right? The goal is to get that 6. But you got to get there, right? So you got to start winning your playoff games at home and then maybe win on the road if need be, right? So here's an update on Gilmore, by the way, from McCarthy.
Okay, great.
He said that he told me he was fine and he's ready to go. When it comes to Stephon Gilmore,
what
major
suspected, right? So he's probably slightly dislocated his shoulder, but it's not anything that should keep him from playing in the playoffs,
right? That is big. I mean, obviously, the injury report this week.
That alone deserves.
Just watching the injury report is going to be important this week against, as we get closer to the Packers. The Packers receivers are not anything out of this world, so we need Gilmore in there to kind of balance our entire defensive backfield up a lot better. So this is. When we know more x-rays and more scanning and all that stuff, when they get back to Frisco and we see the injury report on Wednesday, we'll know more, and that will give us more clarity on things. But this is the very first big step for the Cowboys to not, to be confident that whatever's happening to Gilmore, he's going to be back sooner than later, maybe as soon as this week. Again, Gilmore saying he's good to go is one thing. Imaging and rest and rehab is the other. We got to see how he reacts to it. There's no regression this week. Very important week for Stephon Gilmore in our secondary. We cannot lose. We already lost Diggs. We can't lose to Gilmore in this thing, or it could be a tough game against the Packers. Much tougher than it should be. So this is our main concern to watch, is this guy here, Stephon Gilmore, and how he does rehabbing and whatever it needs to be done this week. He's going to be off this week from practice. But
I love you,
walk
baby.
through on Saturday.
The brand is stronger than the love.
All right, well.
I'm still in the chat.
I know. Just head back when you can here. I think you already read all the stuff about
I did.
About Mike McCarthy, so I think we're caught up here pretty much across the board. And Jason Renfro down to 52 points on the stream boss. Let me announce some of the champions here, because we are rolling out of here, guys. And, man, what a great celebration it is, in my mind, for our Cowboys to be able to pull this thing off in a season that was really a lot of ups and downs, a lot of really man in the mirror kind of moments, especially in the beginning quarter of the season, where we got our asses handed to us in a shitty offensive scheme for the first 6 weeks of the season, but we lost to the Niners. Take that bye week after getting sliding by the Chargers, and that was the turning point of the season. That's why I said McCarthy had to do it, had to come up with something. We were there in Dallas for the turning point. Myself, the wife, the kids, and the MCF family was there. And man, we got to see the beginnings of what we're seeing now, which is the final product of the switch over after that bye week. This is the result of switching shit up then. We had to get it done. We got it done. McCarthy gets a lot of credit. Not that he's deserving to stay here another year, because we got to get to the conference championship or beyond for him to stay another year. And also the way we lose is going to be important. If we lose, which I hope we don't see, we set ourselves up for the best possible situation, not being able to get that first seed. Losing to the Niners costs us now. If we beat the Niners, we will be the first seed. That literally is what cost us there. But all right, can't cry over spilled milk. We were going to be the 5th seed, so I'm happy about this 2nd seed situation. And that, my friends, is best you can ask for right now for our Cowboys. Now, I do want to, I'm going to shout out everybody here, because we're closing this stream out here in a couple of minutes.
Also finishes with only 9 interceptions this year.
Dak finished with under 10. You remember?
Yeah. He specifically said that earlier, halfway through the season, he said, I'm not going to have
10 interceptions. Yeah. I heard a lot of that was kind of like BS, but I think that if he did say it, he actually, or said it or not said it, guess what? He didn't throw over 10 picks. He had 9 picks and, leader in touchdown passes. Yeah. So that right there is huge, huge, huge pluses for Dak. and the way he's played this year. So I do want to say, though, as we get ready to announce the winners for the week and for the crown the champions for playoff week against the Packers, let's remind everybody, the star level is going to be coming soon, right? Different ways to drop the love. But the Lunatic Raffle is now front and center here, guys. This entire today, everything that you've dropped this week,
it's accumulated. This week stacks. Coming up, you're just adding to your possible victory there. Every $10 is an entry. Every additional 10, another entry. MCF membership, a bonus entry. So once you're in it, you get a little
and
extra.
you get four different winners that will each win one of these sewn and stitched Cowboy Moss authentic like jerseys. You see what they look like. You got Roger, Randy White, Tony Dorsett. You got Dak, Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons. You want Romo. You want Dez. You got Emmett. You got them all choices. A lot of different choices. A lot of styles. A lot of colors. A lot of different sizes, of course, and styles for men, women, children. And that's 4 great prizes. 4 different winners. Can't wait. This is brought to you by the Lunatic right here, Wild Card Weekend. And yes, all those teams over there, they all fall off, but the Rams, the Packers, it is the Green Bay Packers now at the Dallas Cowboys, right around the corner. 2
final, real quick updates. DeMarcus Lawrence said 1 down, 4 to go.
Hey, we were saying it last week. 2 down. We needed 6 to get 6.
And Gilmore himself spoke.
Hold on. Stephon Gilmore.
Yes.
Injured.
They popped in his shoulder, and he said he's feeling a lot better and excited for next week.
Dislocation is what it is then. That is a dislocated shoulder.
Officially official.
So Stephon Gilmore.
Again, they popped him back. There you go. You're good to go, Gil. Also, they can't see me smacking your shoulder.
They didn't have to. That's the thing, is that he could have probably played this game.
If this was a more serious game, like I said, if it's... Part of it, too, was the confidence we had in our own team. We didn't need Gilmore because our offense was going to do what they had to do, and our defense was going to hold it down, and special teams was going to hold it down. So that's why it never got to the point where I was worried, like, oh, we might need Gilmore back for this game. No, the fuck we don't. And if we do, we got bigger problems. And we did not.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me make that clear. So that's it. That was my mindset.
That's the purpose.
On
I
that.
know. That's the
Obviously,
point.
McCarthy agreed, and thankfully the game worked out exactly how it did. And now Gilmore can just, again, rest, relax, take it easy. Him and Tyler Smith can just chill on the sideline on the couch for a minute.
We'll have a couple bumps and bruises this week. Watching the injury report is still important, but great news about Stephon Gilmore going forward.
Straight from him.
Yes.
Straight from him.
Yes. So, man, great stuff there from the Cowboys, getting this win. Now, we're going to recap this tomorrow really quickly. But it's all about our upcoming game against the Packers. That's what I don't even care about the regular season anymore. We got a new season, and it's called the playoffs. And so when you look at this...
1 down, 4 to go.
Again,
DeMarcus Lawrence said it. 1 down, 4 to go. I can't end the stream better than that.
I like saying it more like we were... After the Lions game, it was 1 down, 5 to go. So to me, it started with that game. Because without winning that game, we're not here. Now, I will say, we could have lost that game. We still would have back-ended into the playoffs because the Eagles would have lost. But they would have tried harder, I think, had their starters. I get you. Either way, we have on your shirt, on your jersey, baby, the sewn and stitched jersey. That's how many we got to go to win that 6 and beyond. And that's what matters. So 4 plus 2, second seed. That's 6.
2 plus 2
equals 4, yeah. 4 games to go, guys. And that's what it takes to get the number 6 on our Super Bowl count. And listen, we're far from it still, but we put ourselves in the best chance to go grab that and go take that. And let me talk about people that taking shit. Jason Renfro taking over here. 52 points on that stream, boss, still holding it down. And taking us to the playoff week. That thing changes every single day. We never know. But Jason Renfro currently in the orange-red right there, right over a little the halfway point on the stream, boss. So much love to him as he holds it down. Now, what about the gifting board? Gifting memberships, it is set in stone.
I think JD from DC, right?
Jason Renfro had that. He was in second place with 8. But JD from DC, who's at the game right now, or coming home from the game, big win, big representation by the fans in Washington, D.C. Just rep that star for everything. And that's what JD from DC did. He, again, in enemy territory, big win. And much love for him with this big win. He's our gifting champion. First time for him to get that with the Tony Pollard amount. 20 different people in the chat from him. And everybody else on the gifting board, thank you guys for that as well, even if you came in second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth. Then, of course, the Cash App side, the king of the Cash App, SnugX, with a lot of battles this week with Jason Renfro, with the Skeptical Fan, with Gloria, with others, with even Stanley Smith, who was in first place on this.
Pretty much all week.
At the buzzer, with that last drop for your drink. SnugX, ekes it out by 10 over Stanley Smith. Go Cowboys. Snug X in first place. 3 weeks in a row. Bringing it into the playoffs here when it comes to the Cash App. You know why he's here, baby. Bring the Cowboys good luck, and that's 6 and beyond. Snug X, he is the winner of the Cash App. Let me double check, make sure Stanley Smith didn't drop anything, in the game or anything. No, he's clear. So it looks like everything else, anything drops that come after this will be starting the new week here, of course. But congrats to Snug, 3 weeks in a row. And yeah, we got some shots in as well. Last but not least, the biggest part of the board, sponsor of the week, the man Jason Renfro. He's rocking. He wants the back-to-back. He was trying to grasp other parts of the board. He got the Stream Boss, but lost the Cash App, lost the membership. But he's number 1 on the board overall right now. Sponsor of the week is going to be 2 weeks in a row, back-to-back like our 90s Cowboys. And we need that this year, this postseason, this Super Bowl 6 and beyond. Yes, like our 90s Cowboys, winning Super Bowls back-to-back. That's what Mr. Jason Renfro just did as our sponsor of the week, not just this week, but heading into playoffs against the Packers next week, repping these boards. So much love to Jason Renfro. Much love to everybody who's representing the board here with the support, the love you guys drop for us, with the comments in the chat. We can't do this without you all. So appreciate you, humbled by the best fans of all YouTube.
Another MCF postseason.
Yes, we're pretty good. I think we have like 4 out of 7 seasons, I guess, doing this. We've been in this thing here on the stream. So into another postseason we go, and we'll be back at it tomorrow with the recap. You follow us on Twitter at MyCowboysFamily, so you know who the opponent is the Green Bay Packers. You can find out what day.
The Discord as well.
The Discord, the date and time will be announced probably in the next hour or two. So watch for that as well. But like I said, I predicted it to be a Sunday afternoon or evening game or a Monday night game. That's what I think because we played later in Sunday. So the AFC teams probably I played yesterday will get probably the Saturday and maybe the earlier Sunday game. We'll see. I don't care. We'll find out the for sure thing here in an hour or two. But we're done here on our side. Let me actually make sure I say here goodbye from this side of things on the camera side as we announce all the winners already and all you guys' love and support. Appreciate you all. Yeah. But on this side, this navy blue worked out tonight, guys. Repping the same things. They were repping old school, new school.
Yeah, there's no navy blue curse.
Yeah, no navy blue curse. We got to take this. We got a home field advantage. Exactly. The only curse we got on our team is J-Ron and that star over everything. Yeah, you know how it is here. And the week 18 regular season victory against the Washington Commanders. That's all we need. That's a playoff game here, basically. We got it. And now we head into the real playoffs as the second seed and NFC East champions. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Thank you all for rocking it here with us all night long. By the way, Zach Luna's last drop. Again, we're going to carry this into the next week when it comes to the raffle. So, again, keep that in mind, Zach Luna. You're, got 2 entries right there. If he's in the membership, that'd be 3 entries when it comes to him, as we said in the past here about this. And, hey, congrats to him. Appreciate all you guys that are in the raffle. Much love to the Lunatic for making this happen for these 4 jerseys sewn and stitched. Any team, any player as well. I mean, any team, any sport available. But, we have the most available of our Dallas Cowboys. Like 30, 40 guys in different styles and sizes and the whole thing. Can't wait to see it. We know our opponent now, Green Bay at Dallas. That's the next focus for me and for us here on MCF, My Cowboys Family. As we get off of the regular season into the new season, baby, before we can drop out of here, I don't know if there's any other last comments or thoughts, but why do we do this here at My Cowboys Family each and every day, 6.5 years and beyond, 7 seasons, regular seasons in the books, now into our 4th postseason. Why do we do this every single day here at My Cowboys Family?
It's that navy blue, that silver too, and that star over everything.
Win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly today. A little ugly here and there, but mostly fantastic, and even more fantastic. NFC East champs and that second seed. No matter what here, though, win, lose, or draw, good, bad, we rep that star over everything like the real fans do, the real ones do. And baby, here, again, 6.5 years on YouTube and beyond. Why? Never forget, the number one thing here at My Cowboys Family, here, now, and forever. As always, say it with us, say it loud, say it proud. Go Cowboys! Hell yeah, as we try to get that 6 and beyond after 27-plus years. It'll be 28 soon, but hey, maybe we can snap that. We'll see what happens. Jimmy Johnson's in the Ring of Honor. Let's see. Maybe we get that 6 and beyond. Thank you all for dropping your knowledge in the chat all night long. We'll see you back for MCF After Dark. If you're up real late, you might get a little bit of fun panel discussion stuff going on here. Usually not about football, but there'll be a little football tonight for sure.
Oh, yeah.
a little celebration there, guys. So, again, thank you all for joining us here, dropping the knowledge in the chat all night long. Thank you, guys. And also appreciate you guys dropping the love from above here throughout the game, the last 4 hours plus. Lincoln Kane in the membership, Bootszilla in the membership, Eastside in the Cash App, SnugX in the Cash App with the takeover there, and 3 weeks in a row. King Knight with the love, Jason Renfro, the bunch of drops, overall winner, back-to-back as our sponsor of the week. Dan with a couple drops, T Green in the house, also in the raffle officially. Randy Stites back with us here. Stephanie Willis, appreciate you. Skeptical Fan, a couple drops in the Streamlabs. Mary Alvarez with 5 on it. Gotham Guy in the house, adding another raffle member entry there. We got Stephanie Willis adding another raffle entry, and hey, she's halfway to another one. Woo. We continue this next week, of course, starting tomorrow. So if you want to get in, it will actually also carry over on MCF After Dark, so you can add entries through there as well. Or, these raffle entries. But what does Stephanie Willis have to say, baby, as she's piecing us out here?
Go Cowboys!
Go Cowboys! You know it, Stephanie. Much love to you, and the board will reset. But all the stuff you guys dropped this week will continue to add up in membership in raffle jersey raffle entries for the big raffle at halftime of our playoff game against the Packers. So thank you, Stephanie. Go Cowboys! Jason now with 42 points in the stream, boss, and baby. It's time to clock out and drop out of here after a crazy, crazy regular season. Now we're into the postseason, and I'm ready. I'm excited. We all are. Try to capture that 6 and beyond. One of our better chances in recent years to get that 6. So let's make it worth it, and let's get that shit. Guys, thank you again, baby. Before we come back and start off a new week tomorrow, playoff-centric week tomorrow here at My Cowboys Family. What do we got to do before we drop out of here for the night?
We got to drop the beat.
Oh, yeah. That beat's been dropped. Thank you for dropping by here with us, guys, all night long. All night. And, of course, dropping that love. We can't do this without you all. Another season, regular season, wrapped up, signed, sealed, and delivered. And now the real season begins. That postseason and that second seed representation with that NFC East crown on our heads. But that don't mean anything if we can't get at least the next 2 wins in the playoffs and meet maybe the Niners for everything. We'll see. With this game, it's celebration time for at least a couple hours. We'll see you guys after dark on MCF After Dark. And, of course, tomorrow for a new week as we recap things and take a look forward. First look and other things here. Date and time tonight. So follow us on Twitter and X on at MyCowboysFamily and Discord so you know when the game will be against the Green Bay Packers in Big D. For some McCarthy revenge here, right? MCF, the Muck F. Here on MCF, it's about that navy blue, that silver too, that star where everything. Never, ever, ever forget the number one thing here, My Cowboys Family. Much love to all of you for repping that star with us. Hit that like for the stream. Hit that notification bell so you know when we're going live. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. 29K, about 1,000 away to 30K. Let's go. Thank you all again. Have a great rest of your night, your weekend. We'll see you back tomorrow for more. Maybe later tonight if you're awake. Peace out. Stay safe. And never, ever dare forget. Go Cowboys! Woo! Here it goes to the playoffs. Let's go Cowboys.
Monk on the beat.